And we're on.
Welcome to Bloodlines and Power! I am your Dungeon Master, DM Dunn, and tonight we... Oh shoot, I didn't change the episode number thingy.
You did not.
26?
We're at 26.
Episode 26 on Bloodlines and Power! So, just recap from last session, we actually finished an adventure or a chapter. They were sent to get King Bronzebeard's hilt from his warhammer, long dead king. They went through a lot of snow, they got very, very cold. They found it, met a big dragon, and came home. That's the short version.
That's a very condensed version.
That's what I got. But yeah,
And it came
summary I got.
On the way home, they noticed that there was a dragon attack that happened in Neverwinter. They got to Waterdeep, debriefed Lemon, as well as gave her the hammer. And then they had some free time, as she did not tell them what the next leg of adventure, as far as where the next piece was at to go look for. So during that time, we had Innocence and Breakfast went and did some things, and because they did such a great job in the Discord of putting that together, she gets an inspiration token because I was inspired reading that. So great job with that. And then there were a couple of private conversations that a couple of PCs had with Lemon, and then
A couple of private interactions.
and then we're gonna say from there, what did the rest of you guys want to do? I think Locke wanted to go down to Candlekeep, and then how are you getting there? Otherwise, it's gonna take at least
Wanted to buy.
I think we were, buying the Helm of Teleportation.
Well, we were debating that. We were debating it.
We reached the final conclusion that once Innocence figured out that she wanted to stay with the group and not be a criminal.
How long was that sidebar that you had? Was that like a week, like 5 days, or 10 days?
I deliberately made it kind of ambiguous just based on what you think it should take, what else is going on to kind of fit it in, because I wasn't sure how it could have taken anywhere from 3 to 5 to
Forever.
yeah.
And before we keep going in there, by the way, I need to take a side note because I already forgot and I don't want to forget again. We have some new artwork, and I think we have it loaded up. It'll be cycling through our images. We have a brand new image of Mr. Chrome.
With the abs.
With the abs.
Abs of steel.
Great cheese on those abs.
Absolutely.
And I think you can see his mask that he puts down whenever he has no face so that he can fight. He's got his dragon clawed hands on there as well, so that's represented in there.
They will be on the left screen where all the images cycle.
On the left side of
Amazing.
the main image, so we're all Brady Bunching right now, but it'll be on the left side. Left.
No, towards me.
I don't know where I'm at. On the left side.
Over here.
Over there.
Your left, our right.
But anyway, so Chrome is in there, and then the artist did an amazing job. He went above and beyond to Rush as well, and we also got Mr. Roderick, our bard, is in there as well.
Instead of abs.
who's got the kegger instead of the six-pack. And the artist is Chris Snyder. So Chris, thank you so very much for putting this off.
Looking forward to mine.
We have his Instagram written on one of the images as well, yes?
Not yet.
Next time!
Will be soon.
We'll have his image. So he's going to be trying to get us at least 1 or 2 new of our team members' images per sessions as we go along. And we'll take care of that. And so keep an eye out for those. He is also helping us out with our costs because we don't get paid to do any of this. So thanks for being willing to give us such great work for the discounted price that you are. So thanks for hooking us up with that. So please go support him. You can see his artwork is pretty awesome. It's pretty flippin' amazing, and you can see with the 2 images that we have thus far, He customizes them to exactly what you want, what you need. So thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
What the whole
Thank
Good
you.
job, Chris.
I'm looking forward to mine. Sorry in advance, it's probably a pain in the butt because you have to draw breakfast too.
Yeah, so he gets to do.
He's literally gonna draw breakfast as like a meal. Like here's a plate with eggs. There's breakfast.
So he's got to do a tiefling
Don't forget
and
the
dragon.
bacon.
Yeah. The bacon.
Bring home
Okay,
bacon.
now we were talking. So no, but you were saying something, and I interrupted.
TM, can I do one more public service announcement?
Mm.
That's I wanted
Oh
to
yes,
do
while
it together.
we're doing that, yes.
Okay, so little interesting story. So this is my new t-shirt. And it says what is it? I'm kidding. What does it say? Oh my god, I can't even see what it says.
Easy readers.
You
Is it
can
yours?
no, you can certainly try. So
Help, I'm trapped in a
no, it's just that I can read. You can certainly try is what I put in it, and it's got my name. And underneath, it's got beer in it right now, so I'm not gonna.
It doesn't say
Show
praise
you.
Torm on it.
No, it doesn't. It says the dice give it, the dice take it away. This is generic, not for Will. The story, and I also have a couple more that I wanted to get as presents for a couple of friends. I'm not going to show those now because it's still a surprise. If they're watching, shh, you know nothing.
Yeah.
I got these
It
though
wasn't me.
about a year. No, it wasn't you. Sorry, or was it? A year ago, I saw these on Etsy. I thought, hey, I'd love to have like these great tankers. It's gonna be great. And then because this sort of friend's special event's coming up, I said, okay, now I'm gonna get them. And I realized that this company on Etsy is from the Ukraine. They're from
Wow.
Kiev, and it's Maria and what's the other gentleman's name? Sergey. They're small little mom and pop shop. They're literally mom and pop. They got some kids, and they do D&D stuff, handmade. These things. And I sent a note like, this is like 3-4 weeks ago, and I said, hey, look, I'm really interested, but I know you must be crazy. No, we're still taking orders. Took an order yesterday. I have a package from the Ukrainian Post from Kiev with 3 D&D tankers in it.
That's
And they're just beautiful. Maria and Sergey, fantastic.
thanks,
Thank you
guys.
so much. It's just awesome and
You should put a
amazing.
link up to their.
So that'll be
I'm
great.
going to put, if you don't mind, we're going to put some little ads because I can't imagine what they're going through. The fact that we can support some ways, this way is just like, hey, we have some stuff. They're still doing business. I just thought it was a really cool story,
Cool stuff.
and that it's coming out very, very good quality, and the alcohol tastes good here.
Hey.
Thank you guys. And the company name is called Gravis Cup. Gravis Cup. And Maria owns it. And I think Sergey's the crafter, which is kind of cool. So Gravis Cup on Etsy, doing some amazing D&D or RPG themed custom. All these are custom made. You can choose whatever you want on the plaques, right? So
During
support
this
them.
craziness of this
I
war,
can't even. I mean, I was chatting with her back and forth. You know, you guys okay? Oh, we're okay. And they're doing business. So
Awesome.
all right, Gravis Cup. Thank you.
And they might have their own website.
Our real bard,
If you
can you
Google
can you
Gravis
chime
Cup,
us
you'll
in
find
for the happy birthday thing?
GravisCup.com.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Are we?
So you don't
Yeah,
even
we
have
have-
to
we
go
have
through Etsy for those participating in the
Sorry.
Etsy strike.
There you go. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
GravisCup.com.us
Yep.
is what I got taken to. So
There you go.
Cool.
yes, very cool.
And it is Amber's birthday.
Amber.
Oh.
Happy
Birthday to you.
Chop, chop, chop.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday, dear Amber. Happy birthday to you.
Now blow the candles.
Speech.
And she
No,
just did fire damage
like
to the party.
breakfast. Like breakfast.
No, you're supposed to float them out, not light them.
The orphanage. The cake is now melted.
Orphanage.
The orphanage. The orphans.
Oh god.
You made barbecue now? Instead of breakfast, they're not lunch. Okay.
And dinner.
All right. Now, I think, does anybody else have any other announcements before we move on? Yeah?
I will probably be missing a campaign or a
Okay.
session or two. Not a campaign
Or
or two.
two. Only
A
two?
session or two Because I am going to be a father next week. So.
What?
Are you sure?
Yeah, they're gonna be in. They're
Are
gonna-
you asking
they're gonna
if he's
induce-
wondering the paternity?
No. I just
Okay.
meant babies come out when they want to come out.
Yeah,
That's,
okay,
Yeah.
Maury.
No. he put the baby coming out on the calendar.
It's on the counter. It's
like,
happening.
It's now.
She could only get 1 day off work.
Oh my! The fact that actually happened.
No, she's got like 4 months off. She's good. But
Awesome.
yeah, no, it's gonna be in.
Okay, you guys heard it here.
Okay.
1 or 2 sessions. He's not going to be here.
That's it.
I'm gonna say that, but it's up to her, man. She's in charge.
No.
I'm just saying
we
that.
got it. We got it.
Okay,
Recorded.
okay.
One.
Roll
one.
that back. Roll that
You guys heard it
I'm
here.
in trouble.
1 or 2 sessions. Okay. So we
It's
got to
only
kill
if she
Chrome now.
watches.
That's what you're saying.
He can go to Canopy.
He can go to
He
camp?
Canopy.
can tele. He has a.
Chill.
There's a teleportation elf.
Okay.
We can
back.
play
Do we
with that.
know what the gender is?
It's a female.
What's
Sex.
the name?
It's not a girl, it's a female.
Cromette.
Romance.
No, Rayla.
Oh, that's a cute name.
pretty.
I like
Very
that.
nice.
Rayla. Rolls off the tongue.
On next Thursday, in between now and next Thursday.
Very
Good
good.
luck. Get as much sleep as you can.
Everyone keeps saying.
There's a reason.
I already
Everyone
don't.
keeps
I already
saying
don't
that.
sleep a lot though.
Yeah.
If you want to help her out, have her hoofing around all day before you go in for the induction.
Yeah, walking does help.
Don't walk the mall back and forth, back and forth.
When we had our first one, we asked, how long before they sleep through the night, and he said, well, how long is he sleeping? He said 5 hours. We consider that sleeping through the night. They consider 5 hours sleeping through the night. So.
Yep.
That's about right. We'll find a way.
Okay. So you guys were getting this home of teleportation?
Yeah.
Yes. I was willing to put
Smell delicious.
more if people weren't going
I
to.
put in.
Yeah, okay,
I put in.
Was it 500 each? Because it was like.
500 each.
Yeah, so,
500?
so this is
500
my
gold
question
each.
all the time. Either way, I
To
would
be able to
reimburse you guys.
permanently
I don't know if I was
teleport
there for
3 times a day.
you guys purchased it or not. Because it
Anywhere
depends
on
how
the
it
plane
lines
that we
up.
just
I think we were talking about it. I don't know if we actually.
Yeah, see, we were talking about it at the end of the last
It'll
session.
be worth it.
But then, like, I don't know if you read it, but like, I went
Oh, my
off.
Discord. I got a new phone. I haven't been on Discord
Okay.
in a while.
So Any and Katie went off and basically did rogue stuff for a level. So if Breakfast doesn't get a full 8 levels, she's a level in rogue. Okay, then she's an 8 level. It's my birthday! You can at least give me that!
You get 1 day of being rogue, and then you
Yeah.
immediately go back.
So they were up doing rogue stuff, essentially.
Sketchy stuff.
Sketchy stuff, yeah, with
I
her
didn't have much.
criminal
I had
contact
longsword,
friend that
dagger,
she's grown
times
up
two,
with.
250
Pissed her off and she left, and then she talked to her other friend she grew up with, which they have better grades, blah blah
You're
blah.
saying you might not be there.
Well, now, yeah, exactly.
Justin,
So
you're allowing
depending
the
on how long
observant
that
feat.
took versus when you guys
Observant
are
feat.
going and
Really?
Fine.
You're gonna fuck me like that? Which direction is north? I mean, like,
No, that's keen mind.
Oh.
Observant is bonus to passive.
how much?
Okay, yeah.
It's got the
Alright.
back holding
And a +1 to wisdom.
And a +1 to wisdom,
Buy
you see,
it, or
which is
was
key
it
for
like-
I
cleric.
think I bought it. I bought a bag of holding a while ago. What's a bag of holding? It's a
It's like
so it's common. What's the
Uncommon.
magic
I
item?
think it's
Uncommon.
uncommon.
So you have to. I think you have to roll on the chart. He said for the.
So,
uncommon.
so the, well, yeah, I was doing it. So we already set a price on that helm of teleportation like several sessions ago, right?
Yeah. we
yeah,
did,
I was
but-
asking about bag
but
of
She was
holding.
asking about another bag.
Oh,
of
a bag of
holding.
holding?
Yeah.
Does anybody remember what you paid for the last one?
1,000.
Close to
Give or
that.
take.
I mean, that's the number I kind of like.
I rolling. What level? What kind is it?
It's uncommon, so
Uncommon?
it's
It's uncommon, it's, you know, before.
Uncommon.
Average uncommon is
It's only uncommon.
yeah.
Said 50. See
Um,
if we can get away with it.
who's trying to buy it? All right, roll me. Roll a d6.
Can you bring it into Lilyhammer's tiny hut or whatever?
Layman's tiny hut. Yeah, it's not an
Yes.
extra.
It's 400 gold
It's not an
Okay.
extra. It's not an extra.
for your
dimension.
birthday.
Okay. She'll buy a bag of holding.
I think you can bring it in other stuff too. It's just that it limits. It says what you can't bring it to on it.
Well, it says extra dimensional spaces.
You want to store it
Tiny
in,
hut,
his-
It'll
in his
keep you
bag
going
of
to
holding?
watch your ass.
Yeah, tiny hut is not.
You
an
can't
extra
divide by
dimensional
0.
space.
I thought it said you can't bring it in like the bag, another bag of holding,
Yeah.
and there's a
Portable
few other
hole,
ones. Portable hole, and a
Rope
few others.
trick.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. First, I have a question for you guys as players. So, obviously above game. I have been kind of like trying to just like let go of the wheel and let you guys take as much time and do what you guys want to do. And every once in a while, I'll say, okay, now we're gonna go this way, and then we kind of go that way. Are you guys good with that, or do you guys want me to be more in tune with kind of like hurting everybody and keeping sure that we're actually making progress? Not hurting cats, but the point is like not necessarily taking a full session on
Shopping.
in town and shopping. I mean, do you guys want me to start trying to like push the pace a bit, or are you guys having, or is it enjoyable for you guys to take as much time as you guys want doing what you want?
I like the RP elements of it.
Yeah.
So it's really dependent on, I mean, on the fans, how the viewers would.
Our one
perceive it.
viewer, it's our
What do you think?
it's our spouses. It's nobody else.
Yeah, for me, I like the
My
RP
friend, what do you
elements
think
of
nobody?
Yeah.
What do you think nobody?
Well, have
Yeah.
if your friend is watching, have them.
Yeah,
If you're watching,
I think
friends,
those are the
type in.
are the ways that our
Yeah, the whole
characters,
two
we
friends.
actually get a sense of how our
Develop.
characters
Come and
do
play as opposed to watch.
mesh as people.
Okay.
Because when we're fighting and doing the dungeon crawl stuff, we're focused on the dungeon crawl stuff and not really how we interact with each other as much.
And the reason I ask is because unlike professionals that get paid for this kind of stuff, where they try to have a little bit of everything in each round, I just kind of let you guys decide what we're doing by what you guys want to do. I'm not trying to very specifically schedule it to where you guys are doing some RP and some fighting. I mean, I could do those things, but that's what I'm asking. Do you guys want me to try to schedule it like that, or do you want to just let the adventure roll out in its own time and its own path?
The natural element is always interesting.
Okay.
I think combination though. If we just spend 3 sessions.
Yeah, if
shopping,
we're going a little
you
too
go, what the-
overboard.
Yeah, that's not fun for you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
If it gets don't worry. If it
It's
gets
like when
boring for
we
me, I'll
had
be like,
to
gas
bring
pedal.
out the timer.
Dragon appears in the town.
Roll initiative.
If DM gets bored, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Drop it.
I'll definitely change that. Okay, good to know.
I think
Okay.
the helmet teleport will pick up the pace anyway. Now.
Yeah.
That is
So
true.
so
We don't have
now
to hike back
so
into
now
it.
we're gonna try to fast forward this a little bit. So you wanted some time to go lock to Candlekeep. You want to get the helm. You want to go to Candlekeep as well.
I'll go with them.
And then you spent
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
call it 5 days doing that. Is there anything specific that Egan would want to do once you guys are in Candlekeep or in Waterdeep?
No, just. I don't think I have
Buy
anything to go.
anything.
Okay.
Well, I just bought the help these guys.
Help
with.
out, but that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, would you want to teleport to Candlekeep with these two?
I don't think I've been to Kendall. Well, I have once. I'll just go with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then anything in Waterdeep that you would want to do once you had your conversation with Lemon?
No, not really. I'll be playing in the tavern if you need
Would you
me.
want to hang out in Waterdeep?
Yeah, I'm staying in
Or do you want to
Waterdeep.
go to Candlekeep with the three of them?
No, there's more taverns in Waterdeep.
Got it.
To play in.
Perfect.
So
And
does
then-
he earn money?
Maybe.
Downtime.
And then what would
Downtime.
anything specific you want to be doing while we're in Waterdeep?
Checking in on the temple renovations,
Yep.
leveling up.
Okay.
How long will it take to level up?
And you're still dragon hunting, so you could find the black market people here definitely here in Waterdeep to help you out with that. And then, so you could do that in, we'll just say you could do that in a few days to try to make it easier. Okay, and then do you have any desire to go to Candlekeep or just hang out in Waterdeep?
I'm gonna hang out in
I was
Waterdeep.
like, where do I
So then you'll have enough time to train and do all that. Okay. And then so when you get to the temple of Bahamut, you see that the kitchen is done, right? The kitchen has been made. They've got instead of having like pews to worship on the altar, they have tables, and it's more relaxed. As per last directions that you guys gave, it's not more like all
Yeah, it's not
serious.
this opulent thing. It's let's take care of the people's needs.
Exactly. So it's more of a kitchen. There is
Feed
definitely
the body, then feed the mind.
there definitely is the symbols of Bahamut there, some imageries and some things like that, and there are definitely some off to the side places that people can worship. And I think you left a copy of the book. Did you leave a copy of your book?
Didn't you leave it to copy or something?
No.
I just had the original. I'm gonna have
So
to
you still
make
have
a
it.
copy.
Okay.
So maybe I can get Candlekeep to burn another copy or make another copy. send you guys off. Say, I need
So-
a second copy.
So everything's running smooth. They've got that stuff going. They've now figured out to get some the most affordable way to get food in. However, they are burning through coin every day because they are trying to be as efficient as possible, but they're not getting everything for free. So they do get discounts. They do get some stuff for free, but word has been spreading.
And more mouths need to be fed.
And so it's more of free meals versus, ooh, Bahamut, what? It's more like, there's food over there that you don't have to pay for. It's like, what? And so it keeps becoming more and more popular. To the point where when you show up and you're seeing them, they're prepping for the upcoming meal. And then if you hang around long enough, you see the room and the chairs like fill up almost instantly, and now there's people sitting outside, and now there's people standing outside, and now they have no more dishes, and so they're trying to wash as soon as people finish and then refill, and they're trying. It's like the popular place out of all the places of worship. This is like super crowded and bleeding over into other people, into the other altars
Can you check this
spaces,
out?
right?
Huh?
You checking this out?
That depends on the timing. I mean, that's probably one of the first places Innie and Kenny would go look to try to catch up with everybody is the temples of, you know.
So this would be no. She immediately she left to go and do her own thing. So she's when you first are seeing this, you're seeing that without her. So that's what's going on with them. So they they still have coin because you gave them quite a bit, but you definitely know that
They're
Won't
gonna
last
need
forever.
it's gonna run out. And so unless there's a way that they can figure out how to make coin, it's going to be a bleeding thing. It's not self-sufficient at all. So for sure. So you
That's
can
right.
think on that.
So
Yeah.
I want to be help. So part of my mission with Helm with Torm, is to help this, this Bahamut, these worshippers of Bahamut. We've donated, from Torm's sort of, area, and we want to see. I'd like to see if there might be some benefactors in the city that have donated to Torm before that might be receptive to maybe the call of Bahamut, and might be able to sort of.
Last time you already went to the Temple of Torm, and they actually
They helped
gave a big donation, and they mentioned that they would, for a brief amount of time, also give like a 20% weekly and bleed that over there as well. So that's where the money has been coming from, but that's not something they plan on doing forever.
Got it. So that's sort of but that's coming directly from Torm. I'm thinking of like the wealthy benefactors of Waterdeep that might want to see, that might have some vested interest in making sure people are fed.
So my
and
question to you is, would you like to do a side mission where you actually try to hunt down and find these wealthy people?
I think so. I would first like to go to the at the Temple of Torm, see if everything's okay there, if they can afford to have me going off and do this, or there are urgent issues right now with the Temple of Torm
So
that need my help.
give me an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation, insight? No, investigation. So it's 16.
16. With a 16, you realize that the dedicated followers of Torm that actually go to the temple on a more consistent basis aren't necessarily the richest ones, but they're the ones that actually still have the strongest belief. And just like, in some people in real world, they go to church maybe, a couple times a year. Doesn't mean that they don't claim it as their faith, but they got enough money, they got more important things to do than go to church every day, right?
Sure. Yep.
So you realize there's going to be some deep-pocketed followers of Torm that you're not going to necessarily see often at the temple.
Right. So maybe what I'd like to do is talk to sort of the powers that be at the Temple of Torm. Say who are
Who's your biggest benefit? Who's
Yeah.
the richest people that like to come up?
no. Not exactly that, but I like be open and explain that what benefits Torm, what benefits Bahamut, benefits Torm. There's this deep connection, this historical connection, and I'm looking for ways to make sure that this endeavor doesn't fail. Short-term donation is great, but how can we make this a bit more secure and help the followers of the new followers of Bahamut as well. And so I want to say, hey, look, maybe it's not a benefactor of Torm, maybe it is somebody in the political elite that wants to make sure these people are fed, and this is a way to do it. Right?
So you're kind of like looking for like a big donation. Kind of
big donation or I'm looking for somebody that would like to be a benefactor of
Tiamat.
I mean Bahamut.
and then
That's the other side
Chrome
of the coin.
and Locke.
Tomato
You guys
spot.
wanted to like the very next day go shopping and get that helm of teleportation and like immediately like bamf to.
Yeah, I think so. I think if possible, I would be willing to aid the Church of Bahamut as I have a personal connection.
Okay.
So if I believe it's being taken care of,
When you're at Candlekeep, place an order for
another holy book.
Yes. Doesn't have to be as rich and everything, but
Sounds
we need another copy so we can have it in the temple so people can start reading about it.
So go ahead and mark off the gold for the helmet. Let's see, you guys have the helmet.
How much would it cost?
Is it an attunement? Who's attuning to it?
Oh yeah, it is an attunement
I
slot.
think you said I don't currently have any attunement items, so I could wear it.
Oh,
Will it interfere? You wear your mask sort of.
But yeah,
I don't know. What does it look like?
That's what I'm considering. If I can wear it because I have nothing else attuned,
Either way, it goes
but
like over the
if
head,
someone else
right?
wants to wear it,
And your
that's
mask
okay.
kinda goes like up.
I mean, you travel. quite a
Yeah,
bit?
and your goggles,
I've
so you got like
traveled
all this
as
stuff
much
piled
as
on your
possible,
head,
I
I like
guess.
a party hat on my head with just a bunch of stuff.
and a couple of beers and some straws.
Guess I get real thirsty during fight, you know.
Yeah.
Wait, bonus action.
The helm of thirst quenching.
I have a question for Lux. First off, simple question: is it Bahamut or Bahamut?
Whatever you please.
Depends on
Or
where you're
Bahamut.
from.
Yeah, it's like
All
soda.
of
certain
them.
models.
Yeah.
Here's the first one that kind of pops up. So let's say it's this samurai looking version of helm of teleportation.
Oh yeah, I can't wear that with all my stuff.
Let me see. Oh
I mean, you
yeah.
can take it
Ooh.
off and put it on.
Yeah,
but
I could hang on to it, but I don't know if that fits
totally
my.
clash about.
Doesn't-
I'm not wearing that.
It's magical.
How are you gonna
know,
get the
works.
horns?
It's more of an upside down A team.
I think
Yeah.
So if you do a headstand, it looks like the A
I
team.
think-
Or if we like
if
get a
I attune
blacksmith
to
that's
it,
really
will it go around my
Yeah.
horns if it's attuned to me?
Or you gotta get a file out.
It's a magical item, right? Isn't that how it works? Like they
Usually
change.
attunement
Kind of
items will
steer it.
adapt to the creature. Like a gnome putting on a gauntlets of Ogre strength. They will not be Ogre size. they shrink
The
down.
glove is so big as the. You know.
After about an hour,
It's like wearing it.
Yeah, he's like inside of the glove.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
So I could
His
wear
helm's
it,
like the
but
glove.
There's like a hole in the palm where he sees.
Speaking of attuned items, did you want to do something?
yeah, I'm gonna feel a little less inspired. Let's pass these over. to Ian.
Oh
This,
my!
I've never
So
seen
this is
Wow.
This is a home rule.
That's
This is a
awesome.
homebrew rule that I decided to
I'm
test
so
out.
uninspired now.
So when I give out inspiration coins, this is replaces
Oh.
luck, basically. So we don't have luck from halfling luck or the feet luck. So inspiration coins, once I get inspired, I give them a coin. They can use this to reroll any D20, whether it be themselves, the DM, or one of the other players. One coin per roll, though. You can't just give out 15 coins on one roll. What I wanted to do to make it where they were less likely to use them
Precious.
was to say, if you can save up 10 of them and give them back to me without doing dice rolls with them, I will give you one extra attunement slot. So instead of 3, you turn in 10, you now have 4 attunement slots, but a maximum of 5 attunement slots per piece, per player. So let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute, did I mess up? 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go.
Make it rain.
I got 10 of them.
Right.
All right, so
Make
you
it
now.
hail. Make it hail.
So, Lux Arminger, you now have the ability to have 4 magical attuned items.
Wow. Nice.
Well, you can always have them. You just can't be attuned to all of them. Now I can be.
Yes.
So it's a gold strike.
That's pretty good.
No.
Oh, I was gonna
That
say,
took
I'm
a
not
lot
even
of
close to
discipline.
having
That's
four.
like
Yeah,
that's
10
pretty.
uses.
That's impressive.
That's
Because
good.
we've all used inspiration like
Multiple
rolling
times.
things. He's
Okay.
been really good with that.
I had one more question.
Yeah.
regarding Bahamut. I have been sketching out an anthem for Bahamut. uses his song in the temple, but it was kind of fanfare-ish based on our original thinking of how the temple was going to be laid out and used. Now that it's more of a reverent thing and not a fanfare celebratory thing, what would you have me write as a song for Bahamut? And what would you
Well,
like
maybe
it to
the
say?
song would be good during this mealtime when it has all of those people out there, and a lot of them.
They could all start with the song, but what I have written doesn't really lend itself to that. It was
Okay.
written as a celebration of the name Bahamut, but it really is not
Well, maybe-
something
maybe
that
it-
average people are going to sing.
Maybe it would turn them into thinking, wait, instead of just free food, maybe I do want to think about following this Bahamut.
Right. So I would have you sketch down some ideas of what would you like the song to say about Bahamut or about the community of Bahamut, whatever you're pronouncing his name.
So are you saying you don't want to sing the current song?
I would, but it's not. I don't think it's appropriate for
Okay.
where they're going.
Okay. Okay. So so Locke. So you go.
Like I have a
You go
chant
that
for-
you
for
you
Thor
guys
as
get
well,
the
but
helm,
that's
a teleportation,
Is everyone minus the Cobra going for that?
Yeah.
and then
Helmet's 500, right?
500.
you go to the Temple of Bahamut, and you see
If
you know
I
the
didn't
kitchen
get- I
working,
didn't
but
get
you
back
also
for
are
each of
aware
us.
that you know money is draining out quickly out of that thing. So what did you, anything specific you wanted to do there? Oh, he told you to go get a book.
Yeah, I can. What I remember from.
Yeah, if you spot me the money, give me the gold for the book. It's probably 10 or 12.
50 of them.
Yeah. So yeah, I just if I would assume that I have the gold.
That's how that works.
Do you need 10 up front?
I have.
It was more than
I'm
10
still-
or 20 gold for to get the book transcribed, wasn't it?
Maybe 80, I don't. But it was a fancy.
Yeah, that was like
Well, to get,
when-
It was
we're,
the
we
deluxe
just want to do
version.
like the
Transfer.
Pew
Right,
Bible, like the
versus
Gideon's
just the
Bible
collector's
version.
edition.
Like,
Yeah.
Just a day copy.
Yeah.
But only 10 was the cover. The rest of the bulk of it was the copy, wasn't it?
yeah. Would I be able to?
Do we have any fans that can backtrack and log through
Yeah.
it? All the hours?
Would I
I don't
be
think
able
I
to?
wrote
Would I be able to ask
I don't think I
Hex
wrote that
to
in the
transcribe it, or is there
Hex
someone?
can't do it. She's not a transcriber. She doesn't work in
Yeah,
that
that's fine.
building.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm probably just gonna dump as much gold as I can on spell scrolls because spell scrolls are good. Good to have.
And to reiterate on spell scrolls, if somebody wants to read a spell scroll, it has to be a spell that they have the ability to cast.
It has to be a spell that their class can cast, but not a spell necessarily that they know.
So a wizard couldn't read a sorcerer's scroll.
Well, if,
Well,
if
usually
it's on the
they
same
have-
spell list.
A clerik could read a fireball scroll.
Depending
if it
on
was
the
on their
cleric,
spell
right?
list.
If it's like a light
Well.
cleric or something.
Only if it has to be
Yeah,
on
they
their
have to be
spell
a light
list.
cleric, not a life cleric.
Sure.
So you're a sorcerer, so you can only get scrolls of sorcerer spells.
Correct,
There
but
you go.
a lot of those are overlapped with wizard spells. But I
Right,
can,
but the point is
You
you know,
couldn't use a cleric only spell.
Egan
You
can't
get
grab a
rid of
scroll
five.
and read
correct,
it and
yeah,
cast
I
it.
can't do revoke. It's basically just
because
so
of my
that I
intelligence?
can.
Because you can't cast magic.
Can you read? Can you read?
So yeah, it's just
You
spells
can't
that I
cast-
have to
you don't
spend
have
spell
spells.
slots.
You'd have a
and
little
I don't
trouble
have
reading
to-
it.
And if
Clap too, but I'm not making
if Innocence goes high enough in Rogue
It's
and
the
decides to go
Corporal
Arcane
Rosa.
Trickster, she might be able to.
No, thief.
We went and saw it. We went and saw it
Rogue.
today at the Frida.
Yeah, thief rogue can read any spell
Arcane
scroll.
Trickster.
It's my favorite movie.
Can?
Mhm.
No.
Porcoroso.
Like
No.
just a rope.
A Rogue, Arcane Trickster,
I have my
subclass.
shirt. That's my shirt.
Can.
We
No, the
saw
thief has an
Totally.
ability.
Yeah,
to
we
read
went and
do
saw it
that.
at the Frida today.
You're talking about
We
Rogue?
saw it in
Really?
theaters. Yeah.
No,
we
Rogue
saw it.
is a-
Thief is a background.
That was living.
No,
in
rogue
Mouse.
or
I
thief
love-
subclass.
Oh, thief.
Yeah, thief is a subclass of rogue, and they can read any spell scroll at a certain level
Oh,
and use any magic item. They they become proficient in everything.
Oh, I didn't play Thief. I played the Arcane Trickster,
Yeah.
and that
So-
was more wizard.
So basically, I'm just looking for in case I need like a situational spell, so I don't have to like put it on my spells known because I know like 5 spells as a sorcerer.
Yeah, that sucks.
So, how much time you want to spend in Waterdeep before you go to Candlekeep?
Just enough time to maybe check in with the temple and
Check and see if anybody has any needs over there.
Yeah, if there's any, I mean, I could provide like I have pretty basic spell casting services I could do, shape water.
So, to get the spells that you copied, those
I would need to get
rituals-
those probably in Candlekeep.
No, you can get them here in Waterdeep.
Oh, okay.
So, but it's going to take you
You gave me the gold cost already.
Right.
For those.
So it's gonna cost you 3 days
Okay.
to nail down that wizard,
That's no problem.
and so call it 4 days. And you take a day to get the helmet, and a day to check out the temple, and then 3 more
Nails
days.
and the feet.
Sure. Yeah.
3 more days to get your spells, and then
Nailed
now,
it
so
down,
on the
right?
5th day, if you want, you can go to Candlekeep.
On the 5th day. Yeah,
So-
sure. That sounds fine. I'll whatever. Yeah. And then I'm gonna buy probably 1 or 2 books if I
So,
can.
so on the 5th day, you could be done with your stuff, and if anybody had stuff they wanted to do, everybody on the 5th day wanted to go to Candlekeep, you guys could. We'll make it that way.
Okay.
I need to go to Candlekeep.
Okay. So, anything else happening between these first 5 days before before a couple of you guys transport to Candlekeep? Yes, sir.
Roderick noticed that Lux also asked for a separate session with Lemon,
Uh huh.
and would have a conversation with Lux if he's willing about what did you talk to Lemon about?
Why don't you go ahead and speak up so we can hear it?
What's that?
Are you guys gonna role play this out?
No, because we're not doing it in front of you guys.
Oh. What's with all the secrets?
Secrets, they're no fun. They can really hurt.
But you don't know that.
I don't.
Chrome, you're not the one to be talking about secrets, okay?
Yeah, Mr. I can't tell you who my master is.
Go ahead and hit it.
I think at some point, once we hit level 10, we just tell all of our secrets. Just that'll be the day.
And then all our enemies
That'll
come
be
after
the-
us and pound us into pulp.
Oh yeah. Well, by the time, then we're all in the same boat though. We can help each
Okay.
other.
Who does not want to go to Candlekeep?
I don't want to go to Candlekeep.
2.
I'm
That's
stuck
good.
I'm stuck
No,
in water
no.
deep.
Okay.
Wait, why don't you?
Absolutely.
So then there's 3 of you
I don't need
guys.
to go to Candlekeep.
3 of you guys are staying in Waterdeep, and then 1, 2, 3. Are you going to go to Candlekeep?
Well, okay. So how did I find everybody in the first place?
Do you have the name for the book?
You know where the
you
church
guys-
is,
you guys-
though,
you
too,
guys-
That's
don't
what
know
I'm saying.
what
It's
it
like
is
I
because
probably
I've
would have
never
gone
seen
to
it before
the
they found it.
churches
Yeah.
to try and find
We
something.
could have said we're hanging out in the churches.
Yeah.
I would have
they'll know
looked there anyways,
Yeah,
just from the
yeah.
last
Yep,
one,
yeah.
so I know
Um,
that.
So you can meet up. You can see.
So my question
Lux
is
there.
like, okay, so if I go and are you going to Candlekeep or are you staying?
I'll be staying here. I've got to deal with the temple. Try to
Then
get
I'd
some
probably
building
be
going.
staying too.
Okay.
She probably helped
So
with
then
that. or-
Egan,
or-
Chrome, and
Do we have?
Lock?
Is there
And
Do we have credit for
Lock-
going
Lock-
into
Lock
Candlekeep,
Buns.
or are we gonna need
do we have?
to?
I'm sorry. Do we have
Are
what?
we gonna be able to get into Candlekeep? Because we don't have like
Wait, we're splitting the
new
party.
knowledge, unless. But we did give them a big cache of like books and stuff.
Chrome can get in, and then Egan and Locke. You guys feel with that donation that you guys had given previously that you guys will be allowed to go in.
Okay. Sure.
Into the visitor quarters, which is that big first open courtyard, not past the emerald doors.
Sure. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, we can probably just say, Chrome, can you tell Hex to come out here and we'll give you a shopping list.
I'll return.
It is.
Okay. So, and then are you gonna order another copy of that book?
Yeah. How much would one copy?
I think it was like 80, but let's just.
That was the
That was
deluxe
for the,
version.
like,
How
so
much is
fancy,
the
so
deluxe
let's just
book
let's just
versus
call it 50.
What's the paperback?
50
What's
gold?
the paperback?
That's hardcover.
That's hardcover.
Yeah.
Well, that was the gold embossed version.
So
I was
that's
looking for a
what
little-
5 platinum, right?
Yes.
For another 20, you can get a concordance written for the back.
Well,
With a 10, they'll sign it.
I don't want to see
Yeah.
that. This is just.
And
Yeah.
they tell you it'll take like 4 days for them to
Okay,
get that
that's
written.
fine.
As long as if you know
It's no rush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if they're gonna try to rush it, they can get it in 4 days. Otherwise, that would take a lot longer.
Yeah, I mean, however long. We don't need it rushed. We just.
Okay.
If
So-
we can have it.
So then for no rush fee for 50 gold, then they'll get it when they can get it.
Yeah. And then I would probably be studying. I'd probably try and reach out to Hex and have her teach me how to do ritual casting. Pretty much now, like I'd just be like trying to explore my new magic and try and
Okay.
learn more about the arcane arts.
Okay. And then anything specific you don't be doing after you finish that, now that you're undistracted with your rogue skills?
So I think if anything, if I'm helping out at the Temple of Bahamut and seeing like their needs and thinking about the orphanage itself too, and knowing that I just gave them a gold bar that should last them a little while, but we both know that stuff's gonna run out. And remembering that gigantic pile of gold that we had to walk away from.
So you talk to Wilbin, and Wilbin, you hear his plans about like, well, maybe we can talk to like some of like the rich people here in town, and maybe we can try to convince them and sweet talk them
Or you can talk to them,
into
distract them,
giving
and I'll
us
go around the back.
with your.
Hold down a second.
That's what I want to say. Now with your new rogue skills, he's thinking about trying to sweet talk him, and you might be thinking about a different way of doing
I mean,
While
either
I'm
way,
trying to
we're
sweet
getting the
talk him,
money.
okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wait, do we know that you gave a gold bar to the orphanage?
No, you guys don't even know that
Okay,
she,
cool.
like,
Okay. Never mind. I
Has
won't.
the-
I won't go with it.
Well, you got the gold bar in front of you.
yeah, we did like breakfast got the gold bar. Remember? 'Cause
Yeah, I saw the gold bar.
But yeah, that's what. That's
Oh, here
what
you go,
happened.
here you go, little cute dragon. Here's
Yeah.
a gold bar.
Yay, so-
Now all of you, I'm off my treasure.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I owe you like 250 gold. Is that right?
It's good. I paid. It's.
He's like, I got so much gold.
I do have a lot of gold. I'm saving up.
Okay, well,
For my,
so on my old sheet that I would have, I think I owe you 200.
So, I
So-
think it was for the shield. Right?
So my question is,
Stolen amulet. No, I mean,
Wilbin
the-
and
oh,
the liberated
Ethan,
amulet.
do you guys want to try to come up with some kind of plan or strategy to go talk to these Richies?
Are we all doing it? Or is it just
I know. I'm
You're
so
a camera.
yes, but I am not entertaining stealing from the lawful good as a messenger
It's
of
Robin
Thor.
Hood. You're taking from the rich who don't need it, and you're giving it to the poor.
That's chaotic good.
That's
That's
not
me.
good.
I'm lawful good. But hey, what I don't know about, don't hurt me. There you go.
How stealthy are you?
Well, he's trying to take from the rich just the legal.
Depends on what the dice
I need.
say.
I want to have the conversation first. Hey, do you, I'm gonna have this conversation. I want to go find somebody who might be interested in helping. You know, for the betterment. And this is back to my city.
So I want to try to do this kind of quickly because it's just the two of
Yeah,
us
yeah.
right now. So is there anything specific you guys do want to do that we can go ahead and take
I want to
care of?
identify the top 3 potential benefactors in the city that might be willing to help out of not of the goodness of their hearts.
So you realize that the people at the temple are very reluctant to give out names.
No.
So you definitely know who. You can definitely go into like the rich part of town and find the 3 biggest houses and know which the addresses have the most money, or at least advertise they have the most money.
So because I missed last time, so what happened with Lemon? Are we on good terms with Lemon right now?
Yeah, she gave you guys. You guys
Gave us
handed
the-
in the hammer, and then
Doesn't
she,
wanna murder us.
She gave you guys a bag of 1,000.
And she doesn't want to murder us.
100
That's always a
platinum.
plus.
Money. That's good. So maybe I'd like to. So I don't think Wilbin's had any conversation with Lemon, but I wanted to ask Lemon. Hey, you know, as we're on this mission, can we? Do you have any suggestions on how we're able to go and help Waterdeep overall, specifically? You know, the new
This
Temple
new
of Bahamut.
initiative.
Yes. See if she's got any insight.
She'll tell you that her focus is not necessarily on this temple, and that's not who she specifically worships, and so she allows it to be there because people want to worship different things. However, that's not a priority for her, and then she reminds you her priority is saving the realm, the world, and the planet, and the existence of humanoid kind from these dragons. And if you didn't notice, as you guys even reported, the dragon activity has started, which hasn't been around since for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
So I've got a little bit more pressing issues than feeding kids out of your Bahamut temple.
Okay.
But I definitely, do what you want to do.
So I understand that. All we need are some names, and we'll do the rest.
So now you're gonna try to push her. So now roll a persuasion check now.
She
She gave you an answer, now you're pushing it. So go ahead.
Nat 20.
Are you trying to talk?
18.
Yeah, I'm with them.
18. 18.
An 18 and 20 plus or minus 1.
1, I think. Wait,
And I would
persuasion?
love-
Yeah, plus
yeah.
so 21.
21
I would have put on Emissary of Peace, but
and 18.
We had to do a little second.
She's like,
they're trying to look for
Oh,
She'll tell you, you guys have a good point. However, I am trying to keep you guys a little bit more low key. I have hired you to be available for very specific types of missions, and if you are now gallivanting around to the elite, you guys become very visible, which isn't necessarily good if I need you guys to go onto some sort of stealth mission. So maybe you should try a different avenue or a different approach than trying to knock on top of the doors of the rich and famous in town.
So climbing through their windows would.
Oh my God.
Would be a little low.
So Lemon.
And she tells you, well, if you're trying to test their security, that might not be the best idea either.
So I'm gonna bid Lemon adieu and thank her for her time, her valuable time, and I'm gonna have.
You're gonna give her a regular Mountain Dew or a Code Red?
Code Red. Code Red.
Code Red Mountain Dew.
Code Black.
I bid you. I bid you.
I'm now gonna think a little more stealthily and a little more low key because she's instructed me. So
A little more
So
chaotic.
maybe we could find it. It's not chaotic. Little under the radar. Maybe we could
Malicious
find.
compliance.
Maybe we could find some agents
It's one of my favorite.
that
threads.
could maybe get the message to some of the people that might be able to help.
While you're in Candlekeep, is there? I mean,
Like
I'm
we
just gonna
do a
go to my
little,
master,
like we
talk
get
to
some
them
of your
about the
maybe your
situation,
new
update
contact.
them.
You're
I won't say the name.
Oh, I've had a
You're-
criminal.
so what is your-
Because I have a criminal
So
background.
hey, well maybe we can get
I'll
some people
I'll
that can
include everything
get the
except
message
the
out to some of the
basically
wealthier
like got this,
patrons
and then we
and do a little contest.
So you're just
See
gonna
if,
miss the entire
who
like
wants to
dragon
be
Maybe
first to
party?
dedicate
Just
maybe
stop
some
at the-
donations
at the-
could just show
at
up
the-
at the
Yeah,
temple.
or
yeah.
the,
So there's
sarcophagus
two
room?
ways to go about this.
I'm so
I have
tempted
a
to just
couple
like
friends in
just wait and
town.
be like, fucking, I might.
One friend is actually part of the guard.
I think for
He's-
now,
As a half orc,
So
it
nothing,
took him
nothing
a
beyond
while
that
to
secret
get to
door.
a prominent
I
position, but he's in a
I
pretty
failed
good place.
and I
He's
got
become
feared by
respected,
the dragon.
and
So I think for
he
now,
would, he
there's still
may
that
be
terror.
able to persuade
So right
some
now,
people.
Okay.
He walks the beat a
Egan.
lot. He might know where to go.
Egan, you're in Candlekeep. Is there
But as a
anything
half
specific
orc,
you want to do, or is there like a
the
certain
Richie
type
Riches
of
don't tend
subject
to like
you want
us
to start trying to read or
in
research,
general.
or
Right.
books you want to
Um,
read, or do you want to like go fishing out
I
on the
also
shore?
have
Do you
another
want to like lay out and get a
person I grew up
suntan? Do you
with
want to work on combat
who-
skills?
Has other acquaintances
Can I look
who
for
may
like
very
a
well be
different
able
weapon?
to acquire
Well,
This is a
information.
library, so not really.
Waterdeep
As
is
long
that
as we
Waterdeep.
don't ask
In
too
Waterdeep,
many
you got it
questions about
Oh,
how they
that's fine.
got
I'll
them.
probably just like, I'll treat it more like a vacation.
Okay.
You know, like
So sleeping in,
fishing.
drinking,
Yeah, just
hanging out.
So this wouldn't have to this wouldn't
Relaxing
be
more.
illegal at all, would it?
It's only illegal if you get caught.
And Locke is studying with Hex. Okay.
I'm thinking the greater good.
Okay. All right. So what do you guys come up with?
So we're gonna see if Innocence has her contacts in the underworld or wherever that might be able to find and convince some patrons to take an interest in supporting the temple.
Whether they know it or not.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you're gonna try to not do it yourself, but you're gonna try to hire some other.
I'll talk to Derek about it.
a middleman.
You're gonna try to have Derek hire some other people.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I gotta say it very specifically, but this has to be above board, okay? Torm and
So-
Bahamut are
So Derek will
very
tell.
important to
Derek will tell you
get the
like,
word right.
well, sure I could do that, but there's gonna be obviously an upfront cost for just make for sure guarantees and whatnot, and then they're gonna want to take a cut of whatever it is they get. But yeah, if you're 20 gold per person, and depending on the size of job you're looking for, it's gonna take more people. So if you're just looking for the average house, one will do it. If you're looking for a medium-sized house, 2 or 3. If you're trying to get to these Richies, you're looking at like 6 or 7.
I want to make it clear to you, Derek. I'm not looking to steal from people who are
Then why
very
in
well
the
off.
hell are you talking to me?
I'm looking to steal from people who can afford it.
So you're looking to hire like 7 people.
If that's what you need for a quick in and out.
So am I hearing this? I'm not hearing this, right?
No, you're not hearing this.
Okay, so I would have to roleplay if I heard that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
He's like, you know what? 140 gold. Give me 3 days. and I'll let you know what they come back
You've
with.
told me maybe I'm gonna have it too.
I'll give you half now.
It's not for me, it's them. They're gonna want 20 gold apiece, and I need 7 of them to pull this off. This is not an easy, smash grab job. You're talking about sneaking into the highest security in the cities.
I want to roll
That would be a fun
an intimidation check on him.
Okay.
Oh, I have such a cool idea. I'm going to hear this, but I can't say it.
Exactly.
21.
What is
I'm
going
Yeah,
on?
that's higher than his constitution. So how are you gonna intimidate him?
Nothing.
I use thaumaturgy to make my eyes flare up like fire.
Like
Bare my just like in the eye you can see fire like within the eye. Like bare my fangs and I'm like, you owe me, Derek. After what happened last time, you're lucky that you're still standing.
It's always
Yeah,
prepared for.
DM is intimidated.
he's like,
Go back and
Whoa,
watch
whoa,
the
whoa.
video. That's these
he's like, okay, but alright, fine. Give me the 8 to 70 gold.
Okay.
Okay.
So are we good?
Yeah. We'll just owe him 70 at the end of it for the for running around and
So
actually.
they're gonna
taking
try to
care of this stuff.
they're gonna go try to convince them to take an interest and help out the Temple of Bahamut, right?
They're gonna do what they can to get the donations we need.
Fantastic. That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
that's
Thank
exactly
you.
how they're gonna do it.
Okay, I was
Very well worded.
I was offline for a second. Who were we talking to?
No, we were trying to
It
get
was-
some better benefactors. We were trying to get some better benefactors to the
Better.
Does that build back better?
Build
Yeah, build back better.
Build back Bahamut better.
Bill
Build Bahamut better.
Build
Build Bahamut better.
Build Bahamut back better.
Oh my gosh, it's a tongue twister.
That's Bahamut.
I gotta do some
Bahamut.
Bahamut.
No, it's Bahamut. Bahamut.
That's the Canadian way.
It's Bahamut.
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 We've missed you.
It's Bahamut there, eh?
Oh, eh? You Bahamut?
Bahamut, eh?
Bahamut, eh?
It's got an accent goo in there.
You have to add more,
Add the
add
Bahamut.
more random vowels into it.
Bahamut.
It's Bahamut.
It's like it's with the 3 U's, right?
Yeah, the umlaut on the second U, but not the first or the third.
Is Wilbin a Newfoundlander?
Bahamut.
A Newfie?
Newfie?
A Newfie. Newfoundlander.
Is that the term?
A Newfoundlander is a Newfie. They're called
Yes,
Newfies.
a
Even
Newfie.
Canadians make fun of Newfies.
That's so.
Why?
Have you ever heard of a Newfie speak?
No.
No, you should just
Okay.
go on YouTube and look up Newfoundland accent.
Dialect.
Oh dear.
Even Irish people, like with deep Irish accents, go, what the? They're also the
It's
nice.
kinda like-
They're also the
Kind of
nice
like
people.
Gullah is to English, yes.
Does anyone have any requests for spell scrolls?
But I have an idea you guys can do. When I get back, I'll bring it up.
One of
Okay.
everything.
Because I have a gajillion.
It involves
spells,
both
but I
your
don't-
styles.
You can't get revivified.
Nope.
That would be my first request.
Yeah.
Yeah, my style is like
So
full
basically,
on,
I should look
full
at
on
spells I
above
could
board.
cast if I do them.
Like town square, getting
So
everything,
scroll in that?
meeting,
Yeah,
contest for
basically, I'm just
generosity.
Yeah, the other thing might be
Talking to
stone
people.
shade.
Yeah,
You get
absolutely.
stone
And,
shade.
and me is like
Fifth
winding through the
level,
crowd,
I
like
Just use
No,
it.
it's fourth level for me.
I'll help. Okay, yeah, you're good. Oh, I'm not gonna do that.
Well, you
Okay.
have
I have stone skin.
you have polymorph.
Actually, it may work out too with this going on.
So I'll probably get some.
My idea,
I
this might
can
make it better.
get spell scrolls for
That
that.
is probably.
These
are only
So,
about things working.
became a silver dragon.
No, so if it's like a fifth
thinking
level
like
spell,
a-
I can't use it.
a white hacker?
Or can I?
Well, you have
Oh,
to.
you guys don't
have
have
to
stone
roll
rollers?
a
That's your defense
spell
screen.
casting. I think you have to roll
Ah.
a check to use it. If it's above
For money.
level, you can
Yeah.
cast.
I knew that what you want.
Which is
I
part
knew
of
that
why
what
we
you
made
want.
him carry around a revivify scroll.
That's
is
right, yeah.
because you could.
Well, if you cast it wrong, you get
It just go,
unvivified.
well, it goes away. The spell scroll just disintegrates. So it was like a last resort thing, but it's just.
We didn't need to use it though.
If
right?
it no, we didn't need to use it. If
Why have
if it
how about
was,
dominate person?
I
if
can't
it
recall
really went to
if
shit.
Innocence ever. I don't think she ever found out that you are or were a dragon hunter, right?
I don't think he told
He
anybody.
hasn't told
You haven't
anybody.
anybody?
He hasn't told
Okay.
anybody.
Oh,
Not
I think
even
Locke would probably have
the
a
people who
vague
left,
idea about
right?
it. Like,
Okay.
He's been around for a while, long enough to have seen him.
Is it
I guess he was
happen-
dead
is it-
while you harvested the dragon. So I guess maybe not.
Yeah.
And you're in Candlekeep right now.
We're in camp. I'm sitting there like attempting a spell and just
I'm meditating.
my eyebrows are gone. Minor illusion on some eyebrows.
Because I think one of the
That's
things she'd be
there
doing
we
while
go.
we're in town and during downtime is trying
There's
to figure
my
out some
girlfriend.
good gear.
There's Chrome.
For-
I saw it.
Are you sorry?
Yeah. I think he put it in the chat.
I did.
Oh, so cool.
But yeah. Oh dear. That is going to be.
Not even necessarily that role, because now that she's seen what a dragon horde looks like,
You just said
any
a
dragon horde will do.
I thought you just said what a dragon whore looks like.
Oh.
Where's your mind today?
Yeah, what's
Sorry.
going on?
Okay, so a couple of days later, Derek comes back to you. And he's like, and you talk. And you see him walk around the building. You gonna follow him?
Yes.
He takes you into one of the hideouts that you're familiar with. He's like, alright. It's done.
And
He goes, you're alone, right? He's looking behind you. He takes you into one of, opens up a door, like there's like a separate room within like the rooms. You go in and there's like a table. It's like a small bedroom, but there's just like a big table in there. And you see a bunch of gold spilled out there. You see items on there. You see a couple of shiny things as well.
okay.
So you can see all this stuff on the table. He goes, here it is. So they're gonna need to take obviously, 70 gold plus, the 20%.
Their cut. So they haven't taken their cut yet.
This is everything they had right here. I
Okay.
want to make sure that I'm keeping everything on the up and up with you, Fucking fire eyes.
Better
Your
be.
mom was under his breath, fire eyes.
And I don't
How
like All right.
about legend?
So what does she end up?
5th level.
So you want to spend some time looking at it?
Yeah.
So as you spend some time
I'm just
looking at
saying
it, you're
everyone
able
else
to
wants
count
any spell
out
for me to
349 gold
to
pieces.
be able to
Okay.
cast.
And that's
once or
after they
twice.
take their cut?
No,
Oh,
just
that's what I was, that's on the bar.
And then you
I thought-
see
I don't-
5
Maybe
gems.
the counter or something that might help us.
Yeah.
You see a brooch.
You would have to roll for it.
Yeah.
You see a cloak.
We could maybe get it. I think you
You
probably
see a
have to
shield and a dagger.
And maybe
Okay.
master rings would be useful. I know that Lux has that ability to do master
And-
rings.
Yeah, legend lore is pretty good.
So that might.
Okay.
If you were the one.
Well, I don't have like the
Down.
type magic
Yeah,
or
down, master
So that's why you got wilderness.
Am I able
backup.
to like have a
It's nice to
general
have
sense
backup.
of what like they haven't taken their
I'll use
20%
1
yet,
point
so
bring
what
me back, and then I can-
what are they taking?
I was just looking at what's fit.
Well,
Yeah.
They wanted. I told them not to take anything, so because this was your deal, so
you
get
make
to
an ability
choose
check
what
using
to
your
use.
spellcasting ability to determine whether you cast
It's not just gold.
The DC
but
is
items
10
as
plus
well.
the spell slot.
Right.
Their best
So,
assumption is
you'll
that
roll
these
So,
items
yeah,
they took
15
weren't just like
charisma checks.
sitting on the shelf.
Benefit of being a bard, though, is you get
items
to
were
add-
I have
protected,
plus
so
5.
there's gotta be
And
something
you also
special
have
to
Jack
it.
of all trades,
Okay.
which applies to that check.
I mean, when I look
So
at
you get to
them,
add
they
half
look.
your
They
proficiency
don't
to
look
that
like
as
just
well.
a rusted ass
Yeah,
dagger,
fifth
you
level
know?
spells.
They look like
Not
of
yet.
nice, fine
But-
quality and
but
make.
that's what
And
it would
Yeah.
be.
Cast
I was
it
trying
with
to
extra
fifth
spark.
level spells.
And then he'll
Yeah.
tell you, he's like, well, I don't know
Greater
if
restoration.
you know or not, but we've kind of looked at those gems and
Yeah. Well, you can
best
prepare
we can
whatever.
tell,
So the
those
reason
are
why
at
I
least
get
50
it
gold
is
apiece.
because
Okay.
I don't know any spells, so getting spell scrolls allows me to have a little bit more list.
So wait, no, it's not
Let me
that.
pull out my calculator.
My abacus.
My
What's your
abacus.
master
Right,
Yeah.
250,
Masculine word
How many
is
gems was that?
a 3rd level.
5 gems?
5.
so that's 250, right?
So that's about
250.
10 months.
If you had 2 more gems, it'd be 350.
That's on my list.
And how many people?
I have
It was
Dominating
7
Beast is
people.
one. I don't know if we're gonna
With,
run
with the helm, teleportation circle
Okay.
is basically useless.
I can't use. I don't think I.
No,
get
but-
the helm we don't need teleportation.
I mean, like you can tell, like, well, give me some time to go identify these items and their worth, and like try to come back to them.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer to do that, especially. I mean, a
He's
brooch,
half
cloak,
Okay, so
shield, whatever. Like, I'd like to
So,
be
yeah,
able
I
to
have
appraise them just to find out what they
So I have on my
Are if they have any qualities that.
well, awaken is
I don't know.
awaken.
Yeah,
is
you're not
for
around.
awakening
Absolutely
like a
not.
tree and turning it into a treant. So, on my list I have blindness, deafness, detect thoughts, enhance ability of levitate, earthen grasp, clairvoyance, dispel magic, enemies about fly.
So you're just gonna do that? You're gonna take the items and tell them to go back to them?
stick and range.
Yeah. Like I'll leave the golden
That's my,
pins
like,
as
ideal
good faith.
wish
Like,
list.
hey, you know, I'm not. I
I had
just need
infinite
to
money.
figure out what these
Because I
are
already have-
actually worth for
I have
everyone's
one
sake.
of
So
Earth's
So
we,
we need to
One
give them another
knock and
70,
one
right?
save
So
as
you already gave them 70. This
I
is
have
another
just
70 from that. They're going to take from the cut plus 20.
The other reason
Right.
I wanted to get my
So don't-
con proficiency is so I can start scrapping my own spell
It's
scrolls.
up to you. I'm not.
yeah.
Because if you have a con proficiency, you can scrap your own spell scrolls.
Okay,
Spells
so
like that.
How about seeming for disguising the group or something?
I'm just trying to get some of this stuff right now as I'm
At that point, I can disguise myself.
Yes, but then I can disguise myself, but if you disguise the group, seeming.
Huh?
This is
Yeah.
metagaming.
If we want it to look like.
Well,
At some
Out
point.
of game. It's
I'll
not
probably
careful.
just
It's not
do-
like identifiable.
yeah. I know, but my thing is like,
You would know how to defend and stuff.
yeah, exactly. Like if I, you know, sell one to make the 20% or whatever.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
Explains why she didn't ask the name.
Okay. So you're gonna take those items and try to get them all priced out?
Yeah. And figure out what they are if they're something other than just, oh, it's a nice dagger, you know, like, or it's a unique shit.
I think seeming might be a bridge we get to.
I've lost many of them in my sleep on the trip back to water, trying to figure out if I want to go.
True.
So are you gonna take them to a shop to try to figure this out, or where are you gonna try to take them?
I think, especially with the brooch should probably be a jeweler to start.
The
and
group should what?
with the brooch, that'd probably be a jeweler would be the best bet for that. And then I think the other things maybe just like a armory, and
Is it a brooch or a brooch? What is it? A brooch?
It's too old. Could be brooch. I don't know.
brooch.
Brooch.
Yeah.
Booch? Brooch? Brooch? Am I just like saying it wrong my entire life?
I don't know. Maybe it's like a UK versus
So
US thing.
you
and I
know,
think that
with
was
your
all-
like criminal background, right?
Mhm.
That if you just walk into the shops, they're gonna try to lowball you. I mean, if this brooch is worth 100, they're gonna tell you it's worth 25 and try to pay you 10.
Mhm.
You know, you're not gonna get like legit, especially when
Pawn
you're
Stars
trying,
like.
like, yeah, you're trying to sell something.
Best
Pawn Stars,
Yeah.
Pawn Stars are actually good because they'll tell you what they could sell it for, and they're gonna say, I'm only gonna pay half of that.
Yeah. I'm running a business here.
Best I can do is 25.
Yeah.
You know, but no, if it's worth 100, they're not gonna tell you it's worth 100. I'll pay you 50. They're gonna say,
It's 50, I'll pay you 25.
Yeah.
ha.
Slightly used.
I wish I
Jet-
could
So
do
you want
that.
to take the brooch to a jewelry
And I
store?
also got some
Well,
wizard rituals
I mean, you can.
that I can get,
where else am I supposed to?
but
Maybe
Fence.
to
Fence.
somewhere to find out if it's magic or enchanted.
Walk to a
before you
fence,
just take
you
a
take
basic
Is that is
It's
there
like
a
a wood
shop
fence.
for that?
magic shop.
A magic shop? Okay, I guess. I'll take the items to a magic shop to at least find out that much, and if that's a good way to like sip it out.
Oh well, that's a good idea to find out before you sell something if it's magical. Yeah, come
Yeah,
on.
that's
come
what
on
I
in.
wanna know.
Yes. What do you got? Let's see what you got. Put them on up here.
It's a gnome.
Okay.
Yeah, this
so,
is a gnome. He seems hyper
Yeah,
energetic.
it's
So I see you got a few items here. Okay. So we got a little brooch. Nice little brooch. Yeah. And what's that? Oh, clover. So pretty too. It's all pretty.
Oh, big glad
And a
face.
shield and a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
the
So you want me
face is,
to
King
see if all of
Herod
them are
from
magical?
the 1979
Okay.
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Can be $10 a piece.
That's
A
who that
piece?
is, yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna
We
work
love
for
that
free
movie.
now, am I?
Yeah, but it's like all at once. You gotta figure both
Well, no, I
discounts,
gotta
right?
identify each one of them separately to find out if it's got magical powers or not.
Pretty sure that's not how detect magic works.
We
Hey,
saw
where
it, we
doesn't
saw it
Lux
live.
have
That's
that
neat.
skill?
Detect
What's his
magic.
name?
Yeah.
Lux.
Well, I don't know who a Lux is, but I can sure damn handle it for you. You know, it just costs a little coins on.
He looks just like me. That's why I didn't
Yeah, but
forget.
doesn't Lux have detect?
I don't know who the hell
I'm
is
talking to
You
him.
talking to me or
Yeah.
Lux?
I
Is he
figured-
go- are you going with
Yeah, I
her?
figured you would have come. Like,
Are you going into the store
yeah,
with
I
her?
figured you would have come.
Yeah.
Going to the magic shop with her?
No, I'm not.
You're not?
I'm not.
Who the hell are you talking to?
I thought you were with me.
There is no.
Well, I wouldn't be involved in unless you say, "Hey, I've got everything. Look at these great donations we've got from everybody." If you're saying that, yes, I'll go with you.
Okay, I tell you what. Instead of 40, I'll do all of them for 30.
All right, fine.
Whoa, but
Okay, 30 gold. Mark off 30 gold. Yeah. Okay. Now come back tomorrow and I'll. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hold on a second. See, pulls up these big like dust goggles.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, hold
I got
on.
detect
He
magic.
picks up the dagger and he's all like, yep.
Will be kind.
Scratches the wood a little bit
Will be kind.
and he kind of looks at you. Give me a perception. Where's your passive perception, by the way?
Passive perception is 15.
That's good enough. You see him as he's like trying to basically impress you with like when he's looking, she's buying it. And then you see him like he's like, oh yeah, that's got magic to it. Yep. Uh-huh. And then the shield, he's like, yep, the shield's magical as well. And then the cloak. Catch. Just kidding. It's magical too. Yep. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, and this pretty little brooch is yep, he's got some magic too. So yeah, they're all magical. Thanks. Are you looking to sell them?
What would you give me?
Oh, that's a good question. Question is, what do you take for them? Hey, let's just talk about this pretty little brooch here first.
What does it do?
What it is.
What does it do? I don't know, but it's magical. Well, if you give me some more gold, I can try to figure out what they do.
If you're trying to buy it from me, don't you want to know what it does?
Well, I'm willing to take a gamble on you since you can walk in here with these four magical items. You didn't know they were magical, so already they're going to be worth more than you thought they were, right? I'm willing to take a gamble, shot in the dark. I'm a business person. I do those kind of things.
You can get back at your wedding.
So, I tell you what, for this here brooch of magicness, I will give you.
So we said, hey, we're gonna go.
I'll tell you what, I gave you
Contribute to
20 gold.
bucks.
20.
What you do? Rob some
And-
houses?
I just paid you 30
Yeah,
just to
she
appraise
did.
these.
And you almost got your
But
money
we
back.
hired 7 guys to go out all to the
All right, tell you
rich
what.
people. I thought they were gonna go.
Okay,
get
take
some-
I-
they were
30 gold.
broken all these houses.
I need to take a look at these.
I'll give you your gold back
50
for
gold
this
pieces.
one.
They've got these 4
30 gold each.
items.
Okay.
He just found it.
No, no, no,
I don't know what they do. Maybe
I'm
they
gonna
can
take
use
the
it.
items back. I appreciate you praising them for me. If I decide I want to sell them, I promise I will come back to you.
35.
I don't want to know what.
Puts 5 more gold. 35. Now you're
Yeah,
now
used
you're in
car
the money.
salesman.
You're in
Yeah.
the money. See, now you're making money. 35 gold.
But
Just,
I need to make a lot of money.
well, this ain't worth a lot of money as far as.
Okay,
maybe
then,
it's worth
then back, I'll come back to
3,500
you
gold.
later once I figure out what these items do.
I gave you a deal on doing these. I tell you what. How about I give you your brooch back and you give me my other 10 gold that I discounted? How about that?
Oh, are we gonna have to tussle?
Here we go.
Billy! Billy, I need some help up here in the front, please.
Grab my stuff. Brooch. Brooch. Takes your stuff.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you.
Have a lovely day.
Have a lovely day.
As we leave, like, Kenny looks back like,
Bless yourself.
Y'all come back now.
Never trust a shyster.
yeah.
Alright. So now what?
Well, we need to figure out what these do.
Okay.
So,
Does anybody have a spell that can figure out what they do?
I just
What
got
was
detect
that spell
magic.
identify?
I'm not there.
You get an identification?
How much money are you willing to spend getting identified? Or you're not right now, you want to move on.
well, I mean, I do want to identify them.
But if they identify and go, these don't belong to you, I know.
Yeah.
They're not yours.
Property of.
It's got a low check on it. It says blinking at the houses a couple of around the block around here.
The authorities have been notified.
Identify. Oh no.
trying to
Ain't
figure out-
yours.
Yeah, identify.
So you
Alright,
have
what do you guys think about that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab
No, I
one
have
snack.
detect
You right?
magic. I don't have identify.
I've only got to take magic too.
Well, what does an identify scroll cost us? Or
Identify. I mean, I could add
50
it,
gold
if I-
pieces?
but I'm not there. I'm not
Yeah,
in.
we're
I'm
not
not
there.
in
Yeah,
Waterdeep, so. I mean, I could.
So you-
I could.
Can't you just try to do it herself?
Don't we
You
still
can't-
have
I mean,
sending stone
you
that we
can-
talk to you with?
You
or-
can try to attune
I
to
don't
it,
know if you
spend the
can talk to-
night,
well,
find
yeah.
out what they are.
The other side. You don't know where the other
Okay.
side is.
You know, I think what I'm gonna
I think
do
Locke has the sending stone.
is just because if I
Yeah,
go
he does have a sending
off of
stone.
20%
Yes, if you left it with us,
of
we could
everything,
talk
like
to-
I'm
or we
figuring
could
the
talk to
Bruce
your
Cloak
sister
Shield die are
next,
50-50.
probably.
Yeah, my.
Yeah, but we have
didn't
no
really
idea
go
what
to
the,
my
we have
No,
no
that I'm saying for paying the
You
20%.
guys, I think you guys figured that out.
I'm gonna
after
say,
he
look,
died,
I've got these 4
and I
items.
went to someone
I don't know
else.
how much they're worth. I'm gonna say they're worth about 50
Well,
gold
last time we
each.
talked, we
Right.
fucking
For
answered,
purposes
so.
of calculating.
Well,
Sure,
that's
Do
true.
you agree with that? Yes, no, whatever. Because that would be, look, here's the 5, I'll give you the 5 gems,
Yeah.
because those are worth 50 each right
Yes.
there.
Yep.
Plus the 70 gold, plus another, I'll throw in 30.
So you're saying how much?
off
So you're
of
saying
it.
how much for the
Identify.
how much for each item? So
Would it be worth it
20%,
for me to
assuming
have
that each.
identified?
I'm
As a
assuming
ritual?
each of
50?
the items are 50 gold
As a
each.
ritual.
Right. Okay. That
Which
would
I
be.
think
You mean
is
that
fair.
It would
they're
cost
gonna
me
be more
50
than that. But you mean the 20% would be the 50 gold?
I'm saying,
Oh.
because
They're
there's,
only worth 50 gold each,
Because
and then
Hex
20% of
has
that.
it.
there's 349 gold pieces.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And then there's the 5 gems.
Yeah.
And then there's the 4 items.
And I'm talking about the 4 items themselves. We don't know how much they are.
I'm
but
saying
you're
there's
saying they're
200 total because they're 50 gold.
It's so good.
Because there's
I
4
just get
items.
so
Right,
many
right.
That they're 50 gold.
So you're talking about the 20%
For
being
just
50,
money?
50 gold each.
I'm talking about when you add all that up,
Yeah.
and then you
Be
do
200
the
gold
20%.
Right.
It would come to like 165 is what the
Yeah.
20% would be. So I'm saying, look, here's 5 gems. That's already 150.
Right. Okay, that's what you're saying.
And then there's I owe you
That's
70.
pretty.
and
That's
I owe
pretty
you-
generous, but that's good.
That's that.
you say
like,
Generous. It's very
okay,
generous.
so
So what are you guys doing?
So-
before they continue on, was there
Those
something?
aren't sugarless, are they?
yeah, because the
Those are
gems are 50
sugar-filled.
gold each.
Okay.
themselves.
Well,
Are they really
Yeah, the sugarless ones, you don't want to
Great
eat
news.
sugarless.
Was there something that the 2 of you guys were
That'd be
picking
more
up? You
than-
guys didn't
Oh
talk
yeah,
about?
yeah.
Okay.
But they also have to sell them.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'll go back to Derek and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do for these. I'm still not sure what they're worth, but I'm going to assume these are worth at least 50 gold each. In order to give you the 20% from this stuff, how about we've got the 5 gems were worth 50 each, you said.
Give or take, yeah.
Right.
That's our best guesstimate.
So if I give you the 5 gems, that's already more than 20% of what this stuff is probably worth. And then I would still give you the 70 gold because that's what we agreed to, out of this pile, so give you the 70 gold as well. Do you want to, is that,
Yeah,
Pretty fair.
I can probably make that work.
okay. All right, so we'll do that. So I'll erase the gems from my thing, and I'll take
You want more?
70 gold out of the 349.
This is stuff you sold to the.
So you're giving them all the
What?
5 gems and
Literally.
70 of the 240 of the 349?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. 30 minutes.
Okay.
okay.
So you guys spend some money to try to find somebody to identify the magic
We got the
items?
4 scoop
Well,
thing, all of us, and we got halfway through. We're all like, oh.
I think what I'll do is I'll go to I'll go to at least Lux and we'll be like, look, these were the donations that we managed to get. I already found out that the items are magical, so we might want to find out what they do first before we just toss them into a bin and figure out if we have any use for them, and what we don't have use for, I can fence it.
But these are donations from upstanding citizens that are.
Sure, yeah, they're from upstanding
No,
citizens.
so that's perfect. So
Yeah.
again, even if we want them, these are going towards the temple. These aren't for us. So even if we want them, right?
Right, but I'm saying,
But we could contribute the cash in kind. to
yeah,
them so
like
that
we don't
it
want to
would
just
be-
throw this in a donation pile where it's not going to be used.
Praise be.
This is Bahamas Temple. We don't do that here.
That's why I didn't say praise storm. I said praise be.
Fantastic.
B short for Bahamut. Praise B.
B for bomb.
Big B.
Okay.
B.
The big B.
Alright, so you guys moving on?
Capital.
Praise B.
I don't have anything
Yeah,
else
so-
to do.
Praise B.
Praise B.
Okay, so do you guys want to go to Candlekeep now, or do you want to just hang out in Waterdeep and wait for them to come back?
So,
Well, can Candlekeep
I mean, we can,
identify? Like how do
Well-
we get these things identified? Is my question.
Hex does have identify in her spell list.
Well, you guys are like a 10-day walk apart from each other.
Yeah,
right
we
now.
So-
we'd have to wait for you guys to come back and then
So
go
I could-
teleport back to
if
him.
I thought he had a helm.
But
we-
they're over there.
Yeah. So question:
Yeah.
if I spend the 50 gold, can I just get identify from my ritual caster? Because it's first level spell.
Oh, it's not a cantrip?
Identify is a first level spell. Yeah, it's a ritual though. So if she has the spell, I can copy it per the feat. It's 50 gold per spell level. So if that's okay.
Then you just need the 50 gold for the materials?
Yeah.
Sure, your sister will let you do that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, 2 hours and
50 gold in 2 hours.
so yeah, I'll have identify. If you guys need it identified, I can do that.
Okay.
Just hold on to them. Wait till everyone gets back.
I will not.
Okay.
So, there you guys, as you guys are all at the Bahamut's temple, this is...
Oh, and I guess the 279 gold would go to the temple.
Delightful. How low were we running on cash?
as you go and you check, they had about 62 gold left at now. 62, and plus whatever you're going to add to it.
270.
What's our burn rate?
Yeah, that's the next question.
It's getting higher every day.
Because more people keep coming and
How
finding
much
out
was
about
it today?
Today we burnt, let me go check. And it was like 12 gold today.
Oof.
12 gold a day is a lot of gold.
Yeah.
Only 2 10-day left, so or a month left. Give it this new well.
But,
I'm not there.
you know, 5 days ago it was only 8.
Are they vetting the people coming here, making sure that they're actually in need and not just taking advantage?
Is that the wave behind?
Are you really hungry?
I mean, if they see them drive off in a Porsche or whatever the
If
equivalent
they've
is.
got silver for a carriage, that's one thing. If
Yeah.
they're hoofing it here and there, threadbare, then you know.
Well, I mean, how's the
Yeah.
food? I don't think
Yeah,
it's
you're not-
good
you're-
enough
yeah,
for
you're
someone
not-
who's wealthy
You're not
is going to
serving,
want
you
them.
know, you're not serving top
we're not
This is
stuff.
like gruel.
Yeah, we're
Top shelf.
No, you guys said
Wagyu
you said you
beef.
don't want to have like just like the gruel. You said you wanted to have something decent but not super expensive. So
something
you guys were
nutritious.
so you
Nutritious,
guys were
but
somewhere a
not.
little bit in the middle.
Beans and rice versus gruel, you know?
Gruel's not bad. It's literally oatmeal and water.
We need more
It's
nutrition.
more water than oatmeal, though. And dirt
Excuse
for
me,
flavor.
you guys are part of the 18, right? 18?
Yes.
18?
Yes.
Sure.
18.
Who's asking?
Lemon is ready for you. She's requested you guys to come back.
That was quicker than she.
It's been the 5 days before they went. 6, 7, it's 8. It's already been 8 days.
Oh.
You guys
Yeah.
been back.
That's still a quick. That's
Yeah,
pretty
'cause-
quick turnaround.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like she made it sound like it would take a month or something.
Does she have a specific time she wants us there as soon as possible?
She told me to just come and tell you that she's ready for you.
And we're all back in.
Nope.
You're still
the
in
3 of you guys are still in
Okay.
Candlekeep.
We've got a few people
Well.
that are out of town, but
I'll
we'll
go-
round ourselves up.
We'll
and head
run
over to
ourselves
as soon as
up,
we
let her
can.
know some of us are still at Candlekeep, and we will be showing
there
up what,
too
this
soon?
afternoon?
I would have finished
Well,
my
how do
meditation.
we get a message to
We'll
them?
be there right away.
I'm assuming she
tweet.
can contact Candlekeep.
tweet.
Oh, okay.
I would have finished my meditation and then I'll go check in on him and I'll be like,
You guys haven't heard anything.
Oh, no, but
you're in Candlekeep.
It doesn't. It takes me
Right.
24 hours to finish my meditation and training.
So it'll
for the
probably
day.
take me. I mean, how long? So if
I
it
just
was-
meditate straight for 24 hours.
And then so we spent 5 days in Waterdeep, and then we teleported to Candlekeep.
Yep.
And
And
then we spent-
so 3 days there.
3 days there. Okay, so I'd probably be at that point finished getting all of my spells, my like rituals copied down and
All that nonsense.
ready to be.
I would have been finished.
Did you
What's
mark
the
off
other
the gold for
material,
the book
leather?
that's been
I'm-
ordered?
Oh, it was. You said it was 50 gold. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yes,
outer
I
layer
did
of
mark
the
it off.
tank or leather wood what?
Is there leather wrapped around it?
Nope.
And so yeah, I've marked that all off. And then is the
Real
book
word.
ready or not? Okay. Could I give them? How much would it cost for them to send
Careful,
it
there's
to
beer.
the temple?
Let me see.
Like,
taketh away.
like just to have a
You just need a messenger to take it up there?
messenger, yeah.
We could probably get it sent up there for 5 silver.
Hold it
Five
up and
silver?
look
Yeah,
at the
sure.
logo.
Wait, do I know if my master can read minds?
Do you?
I don't think
Yeah.
I do.
And then I'll just have them
It's about,
send it
it's about 2 or 3 dozen.
Okay.
when it's done. I'll put that in my notes.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
All right. So the 18 in Waterdeep, are you guys going to Lemon?
Yes.
We have returned it.
Yes.
Return it. Return it.
Yep. Not
Immediately. As soon as we hear, we're
Wait, we
gonna
haven't
write
returned
to
yet?
talk to-
No.
Wrap up at the temple and then head over.
Are you ready to go?
So then we
Yeah,
have
I've got all my. I
Wilbin.
pull out my new like
we have
fancy fancy
Wilbin,
spellbook
Lux,
and
Roderick,
Roderick and Innocence.
and Innocence and Breakfast.
Well,
show up
let's
at
go
Lemon.
back.
I also have a new. I'm gonna say it's gonna use the stats. It's like stats of an owl, but it looks like a tiny dragon.
What is it?
My familiar.
Familiar.
Remy.
Oh, because you got
Remy
it
too.
Familiar. Familiar.
Yeah, from my
Remy, part two.
from my ritual caster, I picked up Find Familiar again.
Is a pseudo dragon one of the options?
Not for
It's
not for
reflavored
regular.
owl.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's an owl. It's like the stats of an owl, but it looks like a pseudo dragon. Because pseudo dragon, you have to have 3 levels in Warlock.
Warlock,
Yeah.
Okay. So the 18 that was in Waterdeep goes to Lemon.
Wait, we tell.
Nope. And
It's still canopy.
and she's like, where's the rest of your team?
They're still in Candlekeep, but we came as soon as we heard.
Yeah, honestly we were expecting this to take a little longer, so.
So when I asked everybody to stay close, you guys decided a Candlekeep was close.
I mean, it's
Interesting.
not that far.
Actually, it is.
It's just a town teleportation.
Anywhere is close when you can.
Is it only one or many people? Is it one or many people? How many people?
It's up to
Go up.
7.
I guess close
Yeah.
is a relative term.
Oh,
8 people.
I'll
Yeah.
check, but
Oh, I can't read sideways. Where was
Well,
I
I'm
at?
ready to teleport when you are.
yeah.
I'm just not sure where you want to go.
So
Where do you know
Waterdeep
very
is
well or have a
here.
piece of?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we know.
Baldur's Gate is here.
There.
Candlekeep's even down here.
Yep.
So yeah,
Gotta roll for
They
the
It
teleported.
could
They
be worse.
teleported though, right?
that's a
It
long
could be
way.
over here.
So yeah,
I mean, the same.
Probably-
Teleport.
I probably picked up something from like a docks district in Waterdeep.
Oh, okay. So you have like a piece of wood from the dock we can use as
Sure.
a hold.
Anyways, so
Got
you
something
guys are
from
at
the
Water
dock
or
there,
Candlekeep and don't know what's going on.
Okay. Nope.
And she's like, oh, so when I said to stay close, you guys decided that Candlekeep was close. Interesting.
Well, I mean,
She's like, okay,
you
yes.
say you guys, but
Yes.
we're here. We didn't go to
Yeah.
Candlekeep.
Well, there is need of your team's services. There have been
18.
more attacks, and I need you guys to go on a mission to eradicate a problem dragon.
Are these attacks similar to the ones before with fire and
Never went.
it's a white
It's a
dragon?
problem.
I believe is what they thought they saw.
It's probably the one that attacked.
Never went.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking if they're the same.
No, it's not up in the north, up in the ice.
Would they have sent me a message? Because I still have the sending stone.
Well, they didn't say so, so not yet.
Well, we're gonna ask about that
Yep.
as soon as she gets the message here.
Where's my place that I said it was going to be? Hold on a second. My eyes aren't working. My landmarks that I had previously when I was looking on here. There it is. Okay. She goes, no. As in fact, it's going to be quite a bit south, but I have been personally requested for aid and assistance. It is a bit far, but they're an important part of the trade routes, and that's is this yours? That's what we do. So it's actually going to be. The reports were that it's in a forested area. I mean, best I can tell you is they said that it was near the area where a lost knight's tomb has been
Rumored to be.
yeah. So when would I be able to count on all of you to be ready to go?
They use the helm's teleportation, so
They can
And
be
Lemon, do you
break
not
as
do you
soon as
not
they
have
get
the
word
send
to them.
the other part of the sending
So
stone?
you're just cutting off your friend as he's talking. So that's what you're saying. So this is how your A team. Yes, you were saying,
Yes, it
Mr.
is
Lux.
exactly how we
Battle
work.
of the fittest.
he was eager to contribute.
Paddle of
I haven't said anything for like 2 sessions.
As I understand, you had a sending stone that Locke had, and Hex has the other half. Or the other part.
So you're saying is I need to track down your friends instead of you being able to do it. Is that what you're saying?
We don't need to track them down. We know where they are. You need to get the message to them if you don't mind.
You know exactly. where
Otherwise,
they
we
are.
can wait for them to come back to town because this is where we're meeting up. But if you want it to be
only
faster,
be a
as
day or
soon as
two.
they get here, we can go.
Oh, fair Lemon. Just give us the sending stone and we can track them down for you.
No, why don't we just ask?
Call them.
Yeah, that's.
Can we use your phone? That's fine. Can we borrow your mom?
I'm so sorry.
For yourself?
Do you have games on your phone?
She's like,
Somebody's been drinking.
she's
her.
like, very well. Like you, oh, there's a little net. Oh, I'm trying to get it.
Got Tetris on your sending stone.
She's like,
Mafia. The calculators.
apparently I'll take care of more of the details than needed. So feel free to go back to your rooms and I'll send word out to you whenever they're back.
I would expect them to contact us post haste if we tell them to get up here.
And then shortly after that, Locke, you receive a message.
Okay. As we're getting ready to, I've got Chrome and Egan, right? Yeah. So
Get your asses back.
we're like, oh yeah, we've got my showing him some of my new spells, little dragon.
Cool
running.
shit I got.
Where was the
I can
route
summon a
south?
horse now, guys. It's pretty cool.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I got
You
Ben
guys didn't really
Steed.
ask where yet, so.
Oh, okay. I'll
Details.
introduce
Yeah, we want to find
It's
out
a
where.
wizard.
My
It's a
fine
wizard
Steed.
spell.
We might as
Are
well
we
wait
going to
for
have to
everybody
troop
be
all the
here.
way down, or are we going to get some sort of?
I'm more interested in
Assist
what
to get
kind of
down there.
dragon this is, what kind of attack it was, because if it's fire versus cold versus acid, we need to prepare and
Yep.
plan for that.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I have an Earthbound spell, so I have a scroll of Earthbound, so that's a benefit.
Wait, did we get back?
Yeah. So I assume
So,
if,
yeah, you
if
get
I got
it.
a message, I'll just. Oh well, time to
Yeah,
go.
what kind of problem worm is it? You
We'll
know?
walk out of this. We'll walk out of the gates, say bye, and
No, let's hope not.
back to Waterdeep. Back to
So-
probably.
Do all hold hands?
So you guys want to come back immediately, like that same night? You get
If possible.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as we get the message,
Yeah,
probably.
Do you have what three?
It's three
castings
charges,
per
and I
day?
get D3 at dawn.
1D
so-
for you.
Yeah, so it'll have already maxed back out.
So yeah, we just kind of like port key like.
So where are you coming into? Is it like anywhere like randomly within the city, or is it?
I
like,
would have picked up a piece of gravel from an open area, just to have, because if you have a piece of something, then you automatically can go there.
like
without,
maybe like in front of the
Bahamut
Lemons Temple.
Yeah, Bahamut Temple, Lemons, just any
Or
some
Torn,
open place.
either one.
Probably.
Hey,
So yeah, or where do we have a staying place in
We
Waterdeep?
don't do that.
Hey, what?
In Waterdeep, do we have
We
a
don't.
like a place that we normally stay? I don't.
the yawning portal.
The Yawning Portal. So maybe I would have just grabbed a.
I don't know. Is it prevented? Is it protected against teleportation?
I'll just grab. Yeah, I'll probably just have I'll make a list of the places at some point.
We don't terminate or teleport, right? There's like someone standing there, and all of a sudden there's just like no one standing there. Boom.
Well, we don't like.
The thing is,
gateway
I think
come and have-
into an unoccupied space is where it
Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, I would say I would just pick up some gravel. So I'll just
Wait.
make a list.
Solid rock.
And then before we leave, I would grab like a handful. Like a rock from outside of Candlekeep as well.
Not inside the wonderful dimension door rooms.
Well, the places that you can't teleport into Candlekeep,
It's protected.
so you
you
can
can't teleport
outside.
out either. You have to go out.
So yeah, we
walk
were.
out
That's
front.
what I said. We went out the front gate, said bye, and then.
Okay, so you guys come back in.
Yep.
And it's getting into the supper time, dinner time.
Yep. And so I guess I don't have sending, so do we? I'll probably just
Where'd you teleport into? Right outside of the
probably the
tavern?
yawning portal.
Okay, yeah. Wanna go inside?
Yeah, sure. I'll probably
You
just.
see your friend sitting at a table on
Oh,
the yawning
fantastic.
portal, kind of twiddling their thumbs. Shit.
Okay, there they are.
About time, guys.
It's only been like 15, 20 minutes.
What took so long?
Well, we just got the message.
I mean, you literally probably just walked out of the
I'll
castle,
just- I'll
walked
just-
around,
Yeah.
got a table, and then
Who showed up?
Shit,
No
now
one-
we gotta walk back.
No one told us.
Well, I just set down my new spell book, and you guys can see that I have a little tiny pseudo dragon that just scurries around my neck.
Well, you've been busy.
I have.
We've got a request from Assist. We need to go back and get some deets.
Well,
Oh, okay. What assist?
We don't know yet. Let's
Remember
find
that
out.
Just know
attack
there's more
on
dragon attacks.
Neverwinter? We're gonna help out with that.
Lemon will tell us the
Like
details.
kill a
of
dragon,
the
or like help out as in help civilians?
I think it's more dragon
I think.
hunting.
We
She
we
said
don't
there
know
was
yet.
a
We gotta-
rogue dragon that needed to be taken care of.
Problem dragon.
Let's go back and talk to Lemon.
Yep. I think that is a
Um,
reasonable thing to do. So, yeah, if no
How many
complaints,
steel
we can
fingers
walk there.
It's like a dragon with 2 daggers. Ready to fight.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
best
Stealth,
charged.
no.
Yeah, let's not teleport into her
Well, yeah, I don't
outside. Maybe.
prefer not to spend a charge because I just used one charge.
We try attempt to teleport to where we need to go.
I think we just ask get the more details. We can just walk. I can summon my Phantom Steed if we really want to. Someone can ride with me.
I think I
let's-
run
let's
faster than
get
your
some
steed.
details.
It takes me a couple minutes to
so
summon.
as you guys are talking, there are 4 meals brought to the table. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, we ate before we left, so
No, we didn't, so you can watch us eat.
sure.
Kitty's
Well, that's
just
kind
like,
of rude.
Feel again.
If we're fighting dragons,
You're always leaving us in the dust.
do we?
Not my Not my fault. You guys are so slow.
If we're gonna be fighting dragons, do we want to try and pick up some kind of specific dragon slaying items? If that,
Do we know where
Well,
you're
have-
fighting?
You guys-
would we be able to find
Let's-
something?
Why don't we
that-
talk to Lemon?
let's
Let's
find
talk
out
to Lemon
first.
first. Find out what the mission is.
Get all the info.
Alright, so you
and-
guys go back to Lemon and
Gate's
ring at
all
the gate,
here.
and the gate guard's like, well, I mean, weren't like some of you just here?
Yeah.
Now we're
Yeah,
all
only some.
Now
of
we're
us
all
were
here for the full
She
briefing.
wanted all of us
Lemon, we
here.
wanted to know exactly what
He's
you
like,
wanted.
alright, hold on. And one of the 2 guards goes up to the castle.
Like a bunch of staircases.
in his armor. He's like,
Comes back. He's like, all right, let him in. And the other one opens the gate.
Like out of it.
And then you guys walk all the way back up to the castle.
Yeah.
Go to the door. The butler takes you to the common room again. You guys sit there, but that's time you guys are waiting. Sit there and wait for a little bit.
How long are we waiting for?
After you get into the room,
is it like a doctor's office where?
It's like some weird like power
What is
struggle.
this background song?
About
Is it
16
good?
minutes.
Ipanema. Roger. You,
so eventually, door opens. Lemon doesn't actually open the door. Door opens for her. She looks in and she's like, kind of like doing a head count. She's like, "No, this is better." All right. She walks in. The door gets closed behind her, and she's like, "Well, so I guess I'll repeat myself. Now that all of you are here, there is a call for your assistance and your skills. So there have been more dragon attacks. Nothing here at Waterdeep specifically. However, there is near Cormyr, which is a major trading point that helps to negotiate through Waterdeep and from Waterdeep. So specific aid has been requested from me, and there is the King's Forest, which is just north of Cormyr.
Cormyr? Am I spell that wrong?
Cormyr.
Is there a map in front of us that's opened up that we can see? Like she like.
Go get a map, please.
Yeah, I kind of want to
That's
see.
convenient.
There's Cormyr,
Oh, shoot.
and there's
Part of the east.
And that's the
there's
King's Forest.
the King's Forest. and there's Waterdeep.
Oh. Okay.
So it's a major-
Wait,
Sure.
that we were
over there.
we were close over there earlier.
Would you happen to have
I
found?
mean, you were up here?
No.
No, the
that's
first
south.
session we went to
No, you guys were down here.
Forest of
Yeah.
Worms, right?
Yeah.
You guys were over here.
We came down to the
You never
Forest of
went
Worms.
past this mountain, right?
No, right.
No,
we went
yeah,
here,
we
but
didn't
we're
go
on the
that
way to
far.
Cormier. We went about halfway to Cormier Creek.
So, as you guys can see by the map, there is a large interior ocean, which actually is water-wise is really good for obviously trade routes and Cormier, and then the surrounding areas are really trade points. And definitely try to take from Waterdeep to Cormier, and then it gets rerouted out again, and so then vice versa. So it is very important to Lemon, being the open lord of Waterdeep, that Cormier don't get burned and float on the ground or destroyed.
Do we have any more information on what the nature of this creature is, abilities, color,
Well,
skills?
all they know is that it appears to be coming from and returning towards somewhere within the forest there. Somebody said that it was very close to the sunken temple of Eudes the Invincible.
Spell?
Say again?
Spell that, please.
EUDES, the Invincible.
Eudes.
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 You dead.
I
He
did.
was a quite a famous knight back in his day. So famous that not only did he grow in fame. Uh-oh, John, has this been smacked?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Ah!
That's the fourth time.
Well, it's, you gotta check this little nut.
So many times.
And that's in the King's
Because I think you're moving it and then not checking the nuts. Is that good?
Yep, that's good.
The temple's
Good
in the King's Forest.
Well, here's
It's
the
sunken.
thing.
Well,
So he was so famous with his deeds, but he also became very wealthy over the years. And he's one of the few knights that was able to afford to purchase and build his own tomb. It is. It was on the edge of a lake. However, over the years,
Like got
the
bigger?
lake sank.
Huh.
And so now it's got like canyon walls up above it, which, you know, from like a bird's eye view would be really hard to see because the forest, and now it's sunken. However, there is a waterfall that drops into it. There is now a river that comes out of it. However, it's very steep canyon walls. And along that canyon wall, inside of the lake area, is the entrance to the tomb. Now, obviously, we don't know if dragons in the water or not, but obviously just near. That's like a land point mark that, you know, the locals in that area have talked to us about.
So what is the dragon attacking?
Yeah.
Oh, it's attacked Cormier as well as some of the surrounding lands. It's branched out and attacked some of the ships that have been out on the water. So
And there is another alpha dragon that claims this is territory, right?
yes, there's all the territories of land and water have been claimed for over the last 500 years. However, this isn't something that, you know, alphas aren't something that we go and say, hey, can you go and kill this other thing? You know, we just give the tithes and let the alphas do what the alphas want to do.
Are these,
Which is why we need to change things around here.
are these attacks fire, ice?
There hasn't been word of fire. It's been lots of like poison and of course destruction with physical, you know, banging into with claws and the tails.
Has anyone said has any eyewitness seen what color the dragon is?
There's been talks of like different colors. You know, it didn't seem to be like a bright solid, you know, any color. You know, they've seen some like blues
Rainbow
and some
thing.
like greens and some like brown tans, and so it seems to not be like in your history books of old of like traditional specific colors.
So we've got a model dragon.
Yeah. Is
Hard
it
to
that,
do.
or is there multiple? Do they believe it is just one dragon in the area, or do they? Is it that they think there's multiple dragons?
That's a good question. We don't have the answer to that. If there is more than one, they both or three, or they all seem to be coming and going
From the same area.
around the same area.
So like the same radius. Okay.
So that's what we have been. We have been given like a narrowed down location of where it is been seen landing. So I can get you guys close to there, and then you guys will have to try to track it down and make sure that it has no abilities to attack again. If
So,
we
Levin,
get
do you want us to?
So have a stern discussion
Yes.
with it?
Okay. Aggressive negotiations, as
Yes.
as Big Mike's referred to.
Who's that?
And of course, in my head, I'll be like, is it redeemable or not? I won't say that.
Do you know anything about the alpha dragon of this region?
That isn't of your concern at this point. I need you guys to focus on the task at hand, which is eliminating this dragon.
Well,
Well,
I meant
we
the
don't want to
dragon.
attack the alpha if
Yeah,
he
yeah.
That's what I was
pops up in the
concerned
middle and
about.
decides to put an ass whooping on this guy.
Now, the alpha does not claim its home inside that forest.
Right. Yeah, it would just be horrible to. It'd be a
or a
bad press, like you said.
misunderstanding.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she kind of gives a little bit of a smile and like, yeah, if you guys
It'd be
were,
horrible
if you
and
guys were
brief.
able to defeat the alpha,
Yeah. Might not quite be
then
that.
then you guys would deserve a raise. And she gives a little chuckle.
I go.
However, that is not what we're striving for. In due time, that is the purpose of your ongoing quests, is so that we can have the ability to try to get rid of the alpha situation that we currently have.
Levin, is there anything else that you'd like besides defeating the dragon? Is there anything you'd want us to bring back?
That would be easy.
This has
Artifact
nothing
or
to do with
the
the
dead.
with the.
Bring back the dead.
It's
Just
not
just-
related to
just-
our other quest.
Just the proof that the dragon is dead is all you need,
Just
right?
kill the dragon.
Do you want a tongue, an ear, an eye? What do you need?
Our
can
word
I,
is
can,
good
can I
enough.
not trust that you guys?
Oh, I didn't know if you trust our word or if you need an object to prove.
Have we not been through enough yet? Do you not
We've
trust
been
my
through
word?
a lot.
I don't know if you trust our word. You seem like you run you run a town sometimes.
I've
Proof
given,
is.
it's a large city. It's the largest city. And have I not given you guys thousands and thousands of gold already?
Yes.
And magical items and
Yeah, you gotta eat more of those.
the question is.
By the way,
Just ignores the question.
she turns and she looks straight at Locke. She's like, "When will you guys be ready to go?"
We are ready.
Right.
If I may ask, one request. Is there anything?
She kind of goes, "I know."
It would make our journey easier if there was anything in this area that is originally from Cormier, so that we could teleport directly there.
Well, don't worry about that. I will get you teleported there. I just need to know when you're ready.
Do we need to purchase anything before we
Levin,
leave?
in this area, is there any
We
specific
have
gear or,
items that need to be
you know,
appraised.
in our last
We got
adventure we
appraised
needed
when we left.
climbing gear and cold weather gear.
Yeah, what's the
Anything in
climate
this
like?
area that we need to care about? Do you
swampy
know?
and gross.
Well, it's gonna be forest, so whatever you need.
Forest.
What's
and
the
west.
is it the thousands of feet in the air, cold elevation, or
Very close to the climate here.
Okay.
Cold
Humid.
ocean breeze from this way. However, the breeze comes from the east to the west instead of the
yeah,
west to the east.
because it was really cold up
I mean, if you
Yeah, I
plan
don't want any
on
more of that.
Cold is an
if you
understatement.
plan on investigating the lake, then maybe the ability to
there. Breathe
hold
underwater.
your breath for a while.
Only I picked that up and I pull out my spell book and cast it as a ritual every day.
Do you have any contacts in Cormier that we could talk to if we need to?
Or people
Around
fishing.
the
Yes,
local-
and you're going to be teleporting into their circle.
Oh,
Fantastic. That's good news.
Are we in your circle?
circle of trust, guys. Circle of trust.
You know-
we're talking about a teleportation circle, not a circle.
She kind
Yeah.
of rolls her eyes as
That was a
if
trust
as if you doubt that she has a circle here in the castle.
Well, I would hope this place is also
So,
protected against
Is
teleportation.
Locke able to?
I can teleport us, but if
No. Is he able to appraise the stuff himself? Okay,
Yes.
so we
I
can.
don't know
go.
if you can appraise
As far
it,
as
you
I'm
can
concerned.
identify.
Well, that's what I mean. Like,
Okay,
he can
guys,
tell us
raise
what
your
it is.
hand if you're ready to go.
ready to go.
You got underwater breathing?
I got water breathing. Yeah.
I kind of wanted to get a two.
If you want my,
great
if you want my
sword,
full spell, there's.
You want to get a what?
A great sword? I thought you weren't shopping.
I
You
thought
were
you wanted-
all week.
No,
I thought you wanted a hot pink sword, not a great one.
You have a sword and it's great. What are you talking about?
I have a.
Well, I'm excited. I'm happy to see that you guys are eager. However, it's a bit late in the evening. Why don't you get a nice, good rest and meet me here first thing in the morning?
Define
What we'll
first.
do.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Don't stop for breakfast. You can make a sandwich and bring it with you.
But if we're
First thing.
staying here, don't we get breakfast?
It's included.
Bacon
No,
and
you're not
eggs.
staying.
We've already got
You're at
breakfast
the
here.
yawning portal.
Breakfast is standing over
Going
there.
back to the yawning portal.
So-
She rolls her eyes, she stands up, and she exits.
I can't deal with this shit.
Here you
She'll
go,
get used to
You're
it.
in the room by yourself now.
So,
That's
Roderick,
alright.
next time Lynn's done, tell her a joke. She's gotta get a sense of humor.
Or
See,
do you have
Roderick,
a
I'll
spell
put 5
to pull
gold
a
pieces.
stick out
If
of
you
an
can make her
ass?
laugh, if you can make her laugh, Roderick, next time.
Is there any?
I'm gonna
Uh,
challenge!
for you.
Make her laugh, 5 gold pieces.
I'm gonna minor illusion a stick coming out of your ass.
is there a fork or other silverware or any objects in this room?
No, she wasn't eating it. This is the meeting.
I'll say I grabbed so I'll grab some gravel from out front or like a.
Oh,
like a loose
I
rock
was just
from
trying to
out
see
front.
come back to this room. You know.
I don't really want to teleport
you-
back into this room just
You
in
might
case.
bounce too.
Well,
Yeah, she might have one.
Odds are you're gonna bounce.
and I also I mean I don't think it's
polite.
yeah I don't think I think it's impolite to like oh she.
Just teleport into her living
She's
room. Hi, what's up?
entertaining. We're just like we were in the middle of a dragon fight. We're just like
We teleport onto a table. Boom. Fuck.
Table crash.
Okay, so it is evening. What do you get? Anything specific you
Did
guys
you
want
need
to
to
do?
buy a sword or something?
You can
Yeah.
He's
What
gonna
are
buy a
those?
sword.
So you
he's
go
going
to, you
identify
try
our
to run
stuff.
off to an armor,
I'll
and they're
stop
closed.
on
You
it.
bang on the door and look in. There's somebody in there like cleaning up. They're like, come back tomorrow.
You
I
can't.
don't have time for tomorrow.
Oh my God, what the hell? What do you need?
Looking for a great sword.
I don't know.
Not an okay sword. Yeah.
Not an okay sword. A
Not
great
even
sword.
a good sword.
Not a good sword. A great sword.
Not a good
Not a
sword,
social
a great
sword.
sword.
Yeah.
Well, how great a sword are you looking for?
Greatest.
are you looking
The
for?
greatest
You got
sword.
coin?
You're like, how
A
much
legendary.
does it cost?
I know.
As great as I can afford.
What are we talking?
There
You
you
got
go.
gold?
What do you want?
Flame
Yes.
tongue.
No gold,
Flame
but platinum.
tongue,
60 gold.
60 gold.
You got it?
Is that just for a regular great sword? Yes.
Come back tomorrow then.
I have gold.
You see him like goes and he picks up this sword and you see it like comes the door. His hand comes out.
Transformer.
60 gold.
We'll go with 60.
The handle comes out.
Take it.
You got a regular greatsword.
I'm going back to the Temple of Torm, see if we get
That's
some holy water.
great.
I need 4 flasks of holy water.
Nice.
And I'll identify the objects if she asks. If
Yeah,
she asks.
They don't just have like holy water like on a shelf there. It's not how it works.
They don't.
You
I
go,
don't know, how do I get holy
you
water?
go to a shop and buy it.
You go buy it or you
At a shop, not in a
because I have
temple?
some
Not at the
vials
temple.
left.
I would think that would be a
That's
good way
where
for
they
the temple
make
to
it,
make
isn't it?
money.
How many vials
Yeah.
do you want?
4.
I've got 6.
No, wow.
Can't you make it?
No, he wouldn't let me
Cleric-
do it.
Clerics can make it with the ceremony spell. But
Okay.
if
Would
that's
I,
allowed.
so how can I
Because he's
get
got to
some,
bleed us for good.
Everybody's closed. You
Well,
want
you
to
can
try to go
it still
and reopen
costs
the
you
shop
gold
right
to
now?
make it.
so if they're only in a shop, then
I gave you guys 8 days, and now you want to go shopping.
See?
you
we
said
didn't
double
know-
check, right?
You said
I asked.
we didn't know we were going.
Immediately,
we were
Lemon
going
said,
together.
"Good to meet you." Okay, fine, we're gonna meet you.
Yeah.
Like I said, I gave you guys anything else you guys want to do? Nope, nope, nope. Anything else you want to do? Nope, nope, nope.
I'm good to
Anything
go.
else you guys want to do? Nope,
Yeah.
nope, nope.
Let the
Block-
record show I'm more ready.
Block
I'm ready to go.
identified the items, so can you tell us what they are?
Yes.
So you're gonna go back to the yawning portal and do that?
Yeah,
The
sure.
what?
Yawning
Yawning
portal,
portal, but yeah.
the tavern.
The
inn.
tavern that the inn that we have our temporary residence in.
I guess.
You don't
that's
know what yawning portal is?
No, I don't. I've never
place
heard
that
that
you
term
guys-
in my life.
The yawning portals are.
It's the name of the tavern that you guys have been sleeping in for the last 25
This is the first
episodes.
time you've used those words in my presence.
Okay.
I think you might be correct.
Okay.
We
It's,
can
it's the most famous tavern and slash
Said it a
inn
few times.
in
In Waterdeep.
Waterdeep.
Okay.
In
Well
this
then, yes,
world.
I
It's
guess.
not
This
necessarily the fanciest and cleanest, but it's the most famous.
Okay. Well, we went
The
there
entirety
together,
of
and
the
then yeah,
planes.
like he's identifying the items.
Okay, so is that it's a ritual?
Yeah, I can. So it'll take me a couple. It'll take how many items is it?
There's four.
4. So yeah, it takes me 10 minutes plus
40 minutes.
So it takes me 11 minutes to identify each of them.
So while he's doing that, you're trying to go
I'm
shopping
going to.
for holy water?
I'm not going to go shopping. I'm going to go to the Temple of Tor. I mean, if I know they don't have it
They don't
there,
have
then
any-
I'm
they
not
don't
going to
have
say
any-
fine. I'll
they don't
get
have
try to
any
get it to work over.
Okay.
Buddy, can you spare a whole?
So you identify the first one as a brooch of shielding.
Okay. I'll place it to the side. Next one into the circle.
And then you identify the cloak as a cloak of protection.
Brooch of healing, did you say?
Shield.
Shielding.
And the shield, speaking of shielding, is a +1 shield,
There you go.
and the dagger is a +1
+1.
dagger.
Plus 1 dagger. Alright.
What's the shielding?
So are we dividing these up or
I
I don't know, where did you buy these without knowing what they were?
They were.
Good next.
Where did they were donated.
Yeah.
So
What's a brooch
But
of
we
shielding?
didn't want to just. I mean,
resistance to
what's
force
a
damage?
temple going to do with a plus
An
one dagger,
immunity
for
to-
instance? So
While
if we
wearing
can-
this brooch, you have resistance to force damage, and you have
immunity to
immunity
magic
to
missile.
damage from magic missile spell.
what is that? Is that the shielding one?
It requires the brooch of
So
You're immune to magic missile and what else?
Force or resistant to force,
resistant to force
Oh,
damage.
okay.
Yeah.
which is actually hard, very hard to get.
Why? Nobody messes with magic missile apart.
And then the
I
and
believe
the,
what is
and
it?
the brooch
Kill
does
the-
require
kill
to
concentration.
What about the what's the
Or
cloak of
instantly
protection?
fail 3 death saves.
the cloak of protection. It does also require attunement. You gain a +1 bonus to your armor class and saving throws while wearing this cloak. So
It's just like a ring of protection.
It's a ring of protection, but a cloak.
Tank could use it.
I could use it. Anyone.
Yeah, anyone could use it.
I got one.
The cloak.
You go.
I have a ring of protection. I think.
That was my
I mean-
one magic gun from a long time ago.
So I mean, I have the
okay,
bow.
so you got anything else you guys are doing tonight?
Well, we need to figure out what we're doing with
Go
these
to bed.
items. I would like the +1
Chrome goes to
dagger
bed.
to replace my other dagger. Like, 'cause then I'd have 2 +1s.
This is all supposed to be for the temple.
No,
But
I'm
we can't
not.
sell it. We can't sell it yet anyway, so we might as well use it.
I think that's a fair assumption.
Yeah, and that's
So that
You're
you can
still
sell it for
alive
less
and have the
than now.
dagger when you
More
come
now.
back and use on it.
yeah,
Yeah, the used magic item.
Well, it's
versus
used
new
by
magic
the
item.
A team.
yeah.
That doubles the price.
Used by Dragon
used
Slayer.
to defeat a dragon.
Signed. We
Yeah.
etched like
Can I
In
just
dragon
pay-
blood.
Can I just pay you guys
was
that
here.
dragon blood all over the.
Can I just pay you guys
Worry
that
about
though?
settling up when we get back.
Yeah.
You have 50 gold.
For
So,
the cloak. Yeah, I
Just
mean,
as a
How
reminder
much-
again, this is Cormier,
he wants to
Yep.
buy the
and
cloak
then this is
essentially.
the force that you
Yeah, you
guys.
just toss
Okay.
it in.
So, do we?
Have a good sleep. We need a really good sleep. Good dinner. Spa. Are we going to the spa? We're gonna go to the bath.
So I guess
The
I'll
standard bath. The massage.
yeah, the
Thing that we
cloak of
normally do.
protection. What is that?
Non-sketchy one.
It gives
The non-sketchy one.
+1
Sure.
to AC and saving throw.
The no happy
Well,
ending.
hey, we get the full. We get our full rest. We get like super,
Yes.
inspired and ready to
Super
go.
rest.
Happy.
Super
So DM, I think we would like to,
Get
yeah,
this
we
going.
like the special.
You're gonna go to the
special
spa?
massage. Yeah.
So it's already past dinner time by the time you get to the spas, and so if you want to try to wake somebody up to have them reopen.
No,
Yeah.
no late night sessions.
Yeah, you can. Everything's available for money.
If it's
Totally.
beyond regular business hours, then no.
I have 28 AC with that.
Wow. Oh my
What's
god.
that? What's that?
With the cloak, he has 28 AC.
That I don't think that's right.
Right? Yeah. Because I have a ring of protection.
So what?
You have 28?
That's not
20.
possible.
20?
20.
Okay, I heard 28.
I
And I was
know,
like, what the
28.
crap?
Oh, I heard 28 AC.
No,
Damn.
AC, yeah.
I heard
28
AC.
not
28.
At level 8. Wow, I didn't.
28 is like Blade Singer with shield and ring of
That'd be
protection.
awesome.
And
Is anybody going to like want to use the brooch of shielding, or are we going to just go ahead and fence it?
Let's use it now, and then when we come back,
someone might as
Who
well
would
wear
use
it.
it though? Like, who wants
I mean,
to
I
use
can
I mean,
put it on.
what
It's-
color is
I don't
it?
think it'll be.
I imagined it would have purple actually.
I figure he could. He has good.
It might be good for him if he needs
Yeah.
To
just
keep
some
the
extra,
concentration
keep
up.
concentration. A smart magic missile user might say, let's take out the
The bar.
bar.
Take out the support character.
Might as well. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I have
So-
proficiency
so,
in
yeah, you
concept.
I got
what
21
is
AC
your
right now.
resistance
I think it's
to
better for
force
resistance to force damage, but
And
Yeah,
then
but like, what
immune
does
to
force
magic missile.
damage?
A dragon.
What dragon does
Falling.
force damage?
Darth
The one we're about
Falling
to
is
fight.
bludgeoning.
Darth Vader. Sorry. Sorry.
I like them. Yeah, I mean, or are you gonna be fighting a lot of warlocks? Or,
And then are you going to use the +1 shield or?
I've already
Fighting
got
a
close
cold
to
one.
it.
like,
Already got one.
do you have a +1 shield? Do you use
No,
a
I
shield?
don't.
Okay.
I do use a shield.
So you could
Want
use
to
that.
And then you take
I
the
can't
+1
use a shield
for now?
anyways.
Yeah.
I can
Okay.
use it, but I don't.
Too weak.
Yeah.
You can't use martial arts if you have a shield.
I know, that's why I don't use it.
Okay.
So I can't. I only have 7 strength. I can't carry it. It's too heavy.
All right, so you guys done? Going to bed?
I'm gonna use a shield.
Well, I don't have proficiency in it either, so. Oh, that hurts.
Still carry it.
I can carry it, but I can't use it. Have to drop
Everybody,
it to
so it's
cast
been
my
what,
spells.
8 days. Everybody just knock off 5 gold for your living expenses for the 8 days. I was gonna say 8 gold, so you guys are getting a discount.
Robert, did Robert make any?
Did what?
Did
Robert
they
make
make any
any?
tips for,
Yeah.
for playing in the
Downtown, I
week.
think.
pubs that night over the weekend?
So
Did you pick up any good body limericks?
let's see.
So I gave you the 5.
Where did you go every night for those 8 nights?
Yeah, that's
It
just
goes
how I
to
spend my
Lux
evenings.
for
So even tonight?
the Temple of Bahamut.
Lux.
I should have got extra because I was
He
saying
paid
some
50
people
gold
the
for
Ballad
the
of
thing,
Bronze
so that goes
Beard.
to
Really
So
like
we'll
that.
drop it off at the temple before we go. That'll give them a little.
John,
cash
did you get to
flow.
hear the
Yeah.
Ballad of Bronzebeard?
I did not.
Oh, well, you need to go back and look at
I'll go
section
back.
20.
You get 53
No,
silver.
hang on. He's saying
Hey, you got a whole half gold.
Over those
What is it?
nights.
how much?
10 silver.
53 silver pieces.
Thank you.
It's 10, 10, 10. Right?
Pays for your plays.
Okay. Right, let's go back to okay. So are you guys ready in the morning to go?
We're ready.
Yeah.
I grabbed a sandwich of bacon and eggs.
Good. Get to go, baby.
Took everything.
I miss cycling.
So it basically
You're the only one.
Yeah.
lemon.
I miss him.
That's 2.
You don't count. You're the
Think we're gonna
NPC.
get a rogue of any sort?
I think we might be a, if we're going into the deep forest, that is very distracting. I just looked over and just
He's
slurping
like
up the
eating
worm.
worms.
So
He's eating gum.
as you guys get to
Breakfast.
as you guys get to Livin's place,
There's
you
only
guys
one
are
for
escorted over to one of the towers. You don't go to the normal rooms that you guys have been to. You go to one of the towers, and then a couple of you guys have seen this individual before, but you go into this room, rounded room, and you see these like markings on the floor. You're looking at the back of the head of this about 5'10" individual, long, gray whitish hair. He's like standing up at a table, all kinds of knickknacks and glass vases and stuff on the table. And he hears you guys come in and he turns, he looks, he's like, all right, everybody get in the center, get in the circle. And as you're looking for, there's like this drawing of circles on the floor as he motions for everybody to scoot into the center of the room.
Beat me up, Scotty.
Do we need to hold hands?
Does everybody get in the circle?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. for
Yep.
sure.
And as you guys look down at the floor where he's standing, you notice as he kind of like walks up to a spot, he turns around at his feet. You see where the circle kind of stops, and it's all these intricate designs that you guys are standing on, but the circle is broken right there. And he goes, "See ya." And he reaches down with a piece of chocolate, and then you guys And right now you see a whole bunch of nothing, as if you were in the middle of a tornado, just wind swirling around in front of you.
And then we land
And
throw
you
up.
feel
I know we here wouldn't want to be here.
And we feel that we're not going to the correct place in Kansas.
And you
Yeah, I was
feel-
gonna say we're not in Kansas.
You feel the ground underneath your feet kind of disappear as if you're like lifted off and floating. But you guys aren't moving or like shifting around. You're like still in the same spots, but you feel weightless.
I hate this.
And then you guys see a bright, blinding light. And then you guys
Blinded by the
feel
light.
solid stuff underneath your boots. And as you try to squint and open your eyes and start rubbing out of your eyes, you see a female standing in front of you with a big smile. It's like, "Hi, welcome! Hi guys! Yes,
Fantastic.
of course,
We're
of
in the
course. Right this
spot.
way, right this way." And she takes you guys out of the door.
What's this? What kind of chamber? Are we in like a chamber?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
it's kind of like a
chamber baby.
I was just
Maybe a
wondering
bigger-
if I could like grab something.
At least we're in the right
It
spot.
was transporter room 3.
Yeah.
Chief O'Brien sent us over.
Chief
Right.
O'Brien. Thanks, Chief.
And so as you exit out, she takes you back. She takes you out, and as you exit out, you can see the sun rising, coming up over the horizon. And she's
Does
like,
the sun rise in the east and set in the west in this world?
"It does."
So if we moved east that far, it should already be higher than where it was.
It was still dark when you guys
Okay.
went to Limits. She said first thing, skip breakfast and come and see me. So now it's already bright.
It's like
The sun's already up. No, not.
Damn it, we missed
Not
breakfast.
quite.
No,
Hopefully
you
we-
got a bacon egg sandwich in your pocket.
Yeah, that's right.
I got rations.
I got a breakfast burrito.
All right, that's
Kitty
fine.
goes like,
Okay, so you guys get met by some individuals that will start to escort you up towards the forest. So you guys will make your way. I mean, if there's anything you guys want to like interject, like, "Oh, hey, wait, can I grab something?" or "Is there this?" Then you guys can try to do that. Otherwise, you guys are basically be taken directly because they know why you're there.
Yeah, sure.
Got any holy water?
I don't, but
Is there a place in might?
I can beat the holy hell out of this shit with my sword.
That's good. What's your name?
Philbin.
Thank you, Philby. Philby.
Yeah.
Don't quit your day
Philby,
job.
what a coincidence. Wow, that was
Dang, Philbin.
That's
Philbin's
really
gonna
good.
be
Philbin,
sensational.
Can you
that's quick on their thinking.
bring us up to speed?
Yeah, can you maybe Philbin us?
Philbin.
Phil.
Yes.
Phil.
Whoa, on a roll.
So as you guys were in a wagon going with with a double horse cart, he pulls him to the stop sign. He turns back and he looks at all of you kind of sitting in the open air wagon. He's like, "Well, hell, maybe I was assuming wrong. I thought you guys knew where you were here."
we
Yeah.
know
Do you
why,
not know
but
what's
we
going on?
weren't
Is
given
there
very
any
many details.
additional news in the last evening or this morning?
Yeah, kill the fucking dragon so he stops hurting us.
What kind of dragon is it?
We
So
don't
there
know.
wasn't an attack last night or something. We're just seeing if there's any extra.
How do you
news.
not
How do you
know?
not know what color the dragon is?
Because it's got several colors. I mean, it's not like we're trying to say, "Hey, come here, buddy."
No,
let me
it's
look
like
at your
it's
fucking
so
cards."
multicolored. The one
Starting
dragon's got
guys.
multicolors. Is that what you're saying?
That's
Got it.
So
Okay.
what is
Yeah,
it?
man,
What is
talk
it
about
attacking with? Any
there were some
magical
people thought it
attacks,
was
or is
blue.
it purely
It's just
claws
been-
and tail?
been smashing into shit. It's got and it creates like this like fog that we can't see through that ends up like choking people out.
That,
Okay.
that's
so it's-
important. Thank you.
Yes,
Okay.
that's the kind of information that we were trying to get from.
He did say it was poison. He did say it was poison.
Yes.
So are we good?
Yeah.
I mean, are you guys
I mean,
ready?
I don't know
Well, I
about
mean-
we're good, but
I mean, are you
we're-
guys the people that are going to take care of this, or do we need to get somebody else? We
We'll
were told.
find out.
We were told that you guys were here.
Mr. Philbin,
We're
we're
here-
just trying to make conversation.
Philbin.
Yeah.
I'm not here to converse. I'm here to get this fucking dragon killed so we don't all fucking die.
Are you
It
open?
may be
Are you
fun and games for
volunteering
you
to go
guys, but
with
it's
us?
life and death for us.
Phil.
Yeah.
Phil.
The carts are still
Well,
in.
we had a total of 1 second of a pleasant NPC.
Yeah, right.
The person that greeted us was so pleasant.
Oh, you're here. Go.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah,
Can you help us get some protection from poisons?
Alright. So you guys make it up to like a forest edge, and he's like, "There you go."
Good luck.
Or is he just dropping us off at the edge of
Directions
the
to the
King's
lake or
Forest?
the
All right.
Well, this is the King's Forest, and I was told to bring you guys here to the edge of the forest. So I was told this.
Mission accomplished. Thank you.
Good job, Phil.
Thank you.
The
Thank
Tomb
you,
of
Philbin. Yeah, we'll see you when you get
Philbin,
back.
the Tomb of Youths, general direction that way, this way.
You guys are going to the tomb?
Yep.
Thinking it might be a popular place for the dragon to hang out.
Yeah. He's like, well, kind of like looks at the sun. He's kind of like, he's like, well, you see that big spruce pine there, and then this pine tree there. If you take a heading about a little bit more to the right than halfway, with the sun behind your back right now, it's kind of off out that direction there.
Thank you. I understand it's on the edge of the lake. It's sunken.
So
All that
the dragon's in the lake?
No,
What
the
direction
temple.
does the dragon approach and attack from and retreat away to?
All right.
The whole forest? Not like that side of the forest or
It
that side of
seems
the
like
Yeah,
it's a
this is a
ready-made
small
lair for
forest.
him, so that's
Well, we
why we're
just
going there
traveled
first.
like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And when we were in town, the forest only looked like this big, right? But now that we're at the forest, it looks this big. So no, we don't have an address for it.
All
No
right.
one, no one
Okay,
thought.
So why are you
People in
questioning
Corvair
us
have
then?
attitudes.
No
This is
one,
where
no
we're
one
going.
thought
Can
to
I-
check this out ahead
Well,
of
can
time.
I ask
He's like,
one
"Oh,
question? Might there be any artifacts from the tomb in in the town of Formir?
Would there be any artifacts in this? Well, I'm
Like,
sure
did
there
someone
are.
go in and
like
take
that
some
would have
shit?
come from the tomb.
Are there any artifacts in town that came from the tomb?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Any-
example.
anything that may have
everybody,
precluded these
everybody
attacks.
in town respects our Udis.
Okay.
Nobody's in there trying to defile it.
Well,
But I'm
You wanna
sure-
make
I'm
sure
sure
that
he-
dragon isn't doing it.
He
so
was
we're
so
doing
rich
it
and
first.
famous, I'm sure he's got something in there worth some value, but we don't fuck with it.
well,
We're more
it would be
concerned with the
easier.
dragon.
And
Going
plus-
in there.
Plus, rumor has it nowadays that it's underwater anyway, so.
Oh, no water.
Not a problem.
Wait, what?
Not water.
We're
Not,
not going
underwater.
We're not going to
It's-
You're not gonna get me down there.
I am
He's
not.
like, it's the sunken tomb. Of
Kitty goes up to you, just like pats your head, like.
So you guys are going to the
Massaging
sunken
my
tomb of
temples.
Ernest?
Hard deuce.
Oh, what's in the sunken tomb? A lot of treasure.
We don't know
One
what
night
Rob,
Ernest.
we're not
Yeah,
we're gonna
and a lot of what?
It just said treasure close.
Yeah, and what a
Okay.
dragon
Well,
is.
outside.
What a
Yeah, what a
Dragon.
dragon's
We're
like.
not
So you
going
think the
there.
dragon is taking over the
Yeah.
It's
Ernest's
possible.
tomb?
That's why we're heading there
That's our first stop.
Well,
Between those trees,
All right.
that heading. Thank
All
you
right.
very much.
all right, good luck.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what.
Go be safe somewhere else.
If you guys are alive and the dragon's dead, come to the tavern. I'll buy you guys the first round.
Just the first one?
We killed a fucking dragon.
I'm just a mere merchant. You're a famous adventurer. Maybe you should be buying me a drink, huh?
Killing dragons and buying drinks. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you better.
As he le- as
Why
he
is the
leaves,
merchant
like,
the one
This is a
bringing?
very strange town.
It's very strange.
He has a card.
Okay, so by the way, we don't have protection
What's
from
gotten
poison.
into
We gotta go
the
breathe
PCs in
underwater.
this town?
But
I
we
have
have
water
things we don't.
breathing.
We
I
got
have
one
water
breathing. It's
breathing.
water breathing. But
I can have everyone breathe underwater.
Can we just swim
I
in
can
still
cast that
10
once
feet
per
though,
day.
right?
Didn't Lemon just say
How
It's
long
half
does
your
that
movement.
last?
22, not
Oh.
after
So I can just
Well,
cast it
sunk
every
it,
day.
sunk it.
whatever.
What's the swimming speed rule? Is it half? Is it 10?
Yeah.
I think it's
No,
ten.
it's
What's the
No,
swimming
it's-
speed of a dragon?
Half your
I
movement.
don't really think the dragon's down there.
Yeah, it's difficult terrain.
Dragons? Some dragons can swim.
Yeah, some dragons are
Very
really good,
fast.
yeah.
So we don't get a swing speed. So can I just general rule for each day we travel before we leave? I'll ritual cast water breathing on everyone.
Well, once we get to
How long is it
water,
last?
right?
24 hours.
Oh.
So it's up to 10 creatures, 24 hours. You can breathe normally and you can breathe underwater.
So you can take 10 minutes right now to do it.
So yeah, are we a day away from the tomb or is it multiple days?
We have no
Or-
idea.
I
So
would
I'll
say
just-
I would say wait till we get to where the water actually is.
Well, it's
Well, is this a swamp?
there's no cost. It doesn't cost me anything to do.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's
I
not-
just
it
wouldn't
doesn't look
want it
funny
like
right now.
wearing out when we're in the middle of swimming through the. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
take
I
time
guess.
to cast it.
It takes 10 minutes.
Okay, so we can't hold our breath for 10 minutes while you recast it.
Well, hopefully I'll just say, because what time of day? It's early in the morning, so I'll just cast it early in the morning, and then,
You
When
guys are
we would
standing on
normally
the
be
edge
waking
of the
Yeah.
King's Forest right now.
so I'll take, if I could, I'll ritual cast water breathing,
okay.
and then I'd also like to take the time to ritual cast my Phantom Steed as well.
As he's driving off, he kind of looks back over his shoulder and he sees you guys all just standing around together like a puddle. He's like,
What was the other one besides?
I'll
You
do
don't know
my
shit.
Phantom
You
Steed.
don't know what's
you guys are all
going
just
on.
standing there for 10
Don't
minutes
know.
as he's like,
Don't you know preparation is key?
Yeah.
can't hear you. I'm
Yeah.
So, and I'll
Amateur.
also.
All we're hearing is snide commentary from Peanut.
Exactly.
Yeah, all NPCs are so like snarky, and you
You
know.
should have better passive
If,
perception.
if they're
'cause you'll see
so
the
good at
dragon
this,
when
why
it
don't they
flies.
do
Yeah,
it?
exactly. Yeah, you're observant. You can.
So yeah. And I
So
can-
what is your passive now? Is your passive the highest?
22.
And you can't be
Passive
surprised,
is
right?
22?
Yeah.
The observancy gives me a nice little kick.
+5.
Wait, and you can't be surprised, right?
I think that's
That's right.
So that's a good feat.
Like the last time when the dragon popped up behind my ass.
Passive 17 to 22? That's nice.
Yeah.
Or is that the
It sounds like Night Breeze.
Alert is.
alert is
Alert is
your
what you've learned.
bonus to initiative, and you can't be.
Somebody taught me well.
So
I think he.
All right, what do I see?
think Night Breeze.
Yeah, how many
last
surprise
meeting-
attacks did you have against
it's
this?
too many.
Well, mine will get higher in another couple levels, so.
Okay, so he pointed that way. Let's go the way he pointed.
Yeah. Also,
So you
What's
guys,
our marching order?
So you guys stand around for 10 minutes and
well,
then
20 minutes.
for 20 minutes.
Because I
Yeah,
want
'cause
to do.
he
I would like to
summoned
do my
a-
Phantom Steed as well,
Yeah.
Okay.
and just have, just for the first hour at least.
So as you guys enter the forest, obviously it's just the fringe of it, so it's not too hard to travel.
Out too.
Yep.
The longer you guys go, the more dense the trees get and foliage. You have a question?
I want to make sure the Duke is out as well. My steed.
The Duke.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
Duke.
so is that
Oh, I thought it was
10
the
minutes to
Duke.
cast that? Or?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
and then.
So are you guys
Is it-
riding these horses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if someone else wants to ride along as well, that's fine. We can fit 2 on each horse probably.
So eventually
I
it'll
got a
start to
question
get.
for innocence. We were just talking earlier about how your dragon sort of can speak dragonish. Can it like screech like a draconic challenge into the forest and maybe draw the dragon to us
I
instead of
mean,
like just wandering around looking for it,
she could, but do you really want to do that?
as opposed to what? Tracking it to its lair?
Well, we can try to find a more advantageous location, and then.
So yeah.
Yeah, I would just be concerned with it getting the drop on us versus us getting the drop on it.
I would know
Can
when to
it
get the drop on it
smell
anyway.
dragon
See,
scat?
less than
We
an
can
hour.
follow
It lasts for an hour, yeah, but it goes
Yeah, we
slightly
have to-
faster
I
than
mean,
normal horse.
what is that,
And at the same
survival
time, I'd like to
check,
have
maybe?
my familiar flying
smell
like
dragon
up the
too?
trees
Yeah.
and just
Do
have
Dragons mark their territory and the dogs.
It's like a Jurassic Park where she's
tell it to fly down. Its
So I know you can actually look through its eyes, right?
I can. Well, I'm not gonna do it. I'll probably just do it like every once in a while. I'll like every 10 minutes. I'll look through its eyes for a moment and then pop back out.
So you guys are going to be traveling for several hours through here. So we're going to like stop and recast it each time, or
Probably not. If we're gonna be traveling for a long time,
it's going to start to get difficult for a horse to walk through it. Either.
it is magical. So
It ain't a horse, it's a steed.
It's a quasi real. Yeah.
Is yours Fey like?
Mine
Price?
is
Velociraptor.
statistics for a riding horse.
Don't go into the
Except that has a speed of 100 feet.
I mean, the point of it is you guys are just going through a dense forest.
Okay,
So, it's
so in
not
that
like
case,
it's not like a road.
probably just dismiss it then. It probably won't be very.
Are there any hunters
Well, it might
trails? or-
help you
Mine's-
get away fast.
Mine doesn't disappear, so it stays forever.
He's
So I'll
definitely
I'll
gonna help you get
anyway.
away faster.
You
100
try
foot
to sneak through.
Okay.
is very fast.
No, I won't ride it.
Oh, terrain that's 50, so.
Okay. So you guys keep traveling and things.
But I'd have to
Do we
recast it every
see
hour.
like hunters or trappers trails or whatever?
That takes 10 minutes to cast.
For these first maybe like the first 2.5 hours, yeah, it seems like there's some trails. You're not sure if they're hunter trails or if they're
Looking
just
around for dragons.
more like deer trails. You know, where the
Aside from the one that's
where
with
the brush and stuff has been like brushed consistently, so like a little bit of like a path easier to kind of get through. But no, this is not like a travel road system or anything like that. It is more of like a wild forest.
on the game trails.
It was the King's Forest, so I didn't know if it was like, regularly
It's
hunting.
it's the name of it. It's actual. It's not the King's Forest. The name of the forest is King's Forest.
A King's Forest, but we don't know which name.
King's Forest. And so 2 hours, 3 hours in, 4 hours in, I mean, if you guys want, you guys can like stop and do like a lunch break or
Get
something.
out a ration and start chewing.
Yeah. Do we have any?
Sure.
Or do you want to eat and walk as you go? It's up to you. I don't know.
Yeah.
Chrome, run us down a couple of rabbits.
What? Are there rabbits here?
You're
Some
faster.
conies.
You're faster than rabbits. Run us down.
I don't know what's.
Magic missile.
I think activate inspiring leader. Everyone sing around. Hey, we're gonna do this.
So you
Let's
guys
get
are
going.
So you
Is
guys
that
are gonna
more
stop,
than 10
stop
hit
for
points?
food.
No,
You get 11.
Oh, it's
11.
11. Ooh,
So-
sexy.
Hey.
So wait. No, it's 6 creatures. So
Well, you can do it twice then.
yeah, I can.
So
Yeah. Actually, right. I
it
can do
takes
it
10
right there.
minutes, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we all
So you guys
get
all get it.
11 temp hit points. That's so good.
Yep.
I have so much health now.
I have 72 health.
I got 111.
Don't
I'm
brag about it until
surprisingly
you see the
tanky.
dragon, okay?
So hey guys, how many dragons have we killed so far?
Son of a gun.
2 dragons. How many people? How many creatures have we killed? How many have we sent? Have we redeemed? We got this.
How many dragons have killed
How many
dragons?
party members are no longer here with us?
Sorry.
None of them were killed by dragons. Well,
Yeah.
only one of them was killed by a dragon, and I like pull down and show my scars.
Wasn't he kind of killed by a dragon?
Wait.
Yeah.
Healed.
Oh,
Garth,
he was
Garth.
knocked unconscious.
No, I think I was knocked out.
Oh no, Roger was.
Roger.
Roderick.
I don't know if you actually got knocked out.
Roderick was knocked to his hit points
Yeah.
and immediately revived by said dragon.
Yeah, he's like.
No, I was down.
So-
I had
72, which is not terrible.
Who's leading the helm now? Who's leading
Me
this
or you?
charge?
Sorry.
You want to be in front or you want me to be in front?
Makes sense you be in front scouting.
Yeah,
and
you go.
then-
You go.
Yeah, let's see
Your
the first
your
time.
perception
You gotta go
goes
Second
by.
time, I don't think.
Like I'm Sonic the Hedgehog,
Yeah.
going around in circles in front.
Yeah.
I have the pseudo dragon flying about.
I'll be like 20 feet in front of the party.
Breakfast is up there flying with it.
But with
Remy-
Mr. Observant here, though, he might want to come out you in front.
Yeah, or maybe put him in the back so that he makes sure no one's on our tail.
Oh, that's real green.
My passive perception is not great, but
Mine sucks. Mine sucks.
It's a dragon. All these multicolors.
Remy's got better passive,
Maybe
better
it's a
perception than I
chromatic
do.
dragon.
So
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, it'd be good if you're in the middle, because
Because
then
if
more
if
people would
it's different
benefit from
colors,
their
maybe
ability.
depends on how the
yeah,
lights
I would
You
just
know,
be.
I'll go in the middle. All right, I'll go fourth.
I'll be in
So who's
front.
going? Who's leading? Who's going front?
I'm in the
Do you
very
want
I
to
need
just?
you to roll me a survival check.
Okay. Do we want to put our characters in like a marching order? Would that be helpful?
Not yet.
Not yet, because we gotta avoid the poison ivy first.
Oh, of course.
7.
7. All right. So you guys have lost your way. You are no longer going in the direction that you wanted to be going. Because Chrome is now leading the entire party with a 7.
Do any of us have any ability to beat better
So-
survival than?
Now, after lunch, she's doing that, so that's going to take us another hour, so I've been 5 hours. And
I mean,
with your 22 passive perception, Lux,
We're not going the right way.
you kind of say, wait a minute, didn't I see the sun just kind of do this motion? Like, you guys just made a big fucking circle.
That's not like Chrome lead.
You know the sun doesn't move across the sky that fast, but however, it is now crossed around you like that.
so we're going the complete opposite direction.
And what were we rolling? Survival?
Yeah.
Well, you just said a passive perception and realized
We're
that
going
you
the wrong
got-
way, guys. Where we were.
You're going the wrong
Wait, what?
way.
We went in a circle.
Is it worth the chance of trying to teleport to it, even though we don't know where it is?
No.
No, not worth it.
Okay,
No.
so now that you've said that, what are you guys gonna do now? Just keep going?
Well, breakfast is up there, so she can find the landmarks again.
Can she maybe see the lake? I don't know if it'd be easy.
How far
to
can she go?
What do you mean? How far can she go?
Like
see. How far up or?
like her range? Like how far out is she gonna go? How far do you want her to go away from you?
I mean, she'd be obviously up over.
How
the
far away from you?
trees.
100 feet? A mile? 10 miles? 200
I mean,
miles?
I wouldn't say miles. She'd be with the, you know.
100 meters.
Yeah, something like that, maybe.
Fly up maybe 1,000 feet and
I don't
see
even
if you
think
see a lake.
1,000. I don't even. Well, I mean, she could. If we need her to help us find the landmark.
So you want her to go up and try to find the lake? Is that what she's looking for?
a landmark that would help us, like either those trees that he pointed us to.
You mean the ones that were way back at the edge of the forest?
Oh, were they way back there? Then yeah,
Yeah.
the lake, I guess.
Okay, as you guys have been told, it's a sunken lake surrounded by trees, so it's really hard to see. But go ahead and roll a perception check for her.
Can the pseudo dragon help with that? It's proficient in perception.
No.
Owl.
20, dirty 20.
Okay. But if you want to send your dragon up to do its own,
Yeah,
then
sure.
you can try to do that. How high up and how far away from you are you willing for it to go?
I mean, I'd probably send it just. I was planning on just having it look with breakfast if possible, but in that case, it would. I mean, it could fly.
What's your familiar flight speed?
I believe it's
And what's
60 feet.
Her fly speed is 30, I think.
Yeah, owl
Yeah.
can fly 60.
Okay. So yeah, your owl can keep up then. So yeah, just go ahead and roll your own perception check then for it.
That's a 5, so no.
Is to
Oh, it
basi-
does have advantage on those because it's got keen senses, and that is still a 9.
So your pseudo dragon is too enthralled with this big dragon. It's like, whoa, whoa, this is so fucking cool. You ever seen like those little like parasite fish on a shark?
Yeah.
That's what your little thing looks like. It's flying all around, staying with breakfast, and breakfast is like, get off! And
Not
it's like,
now!
come on, Spike, which way are we gonna go now, Spike? Come on, Spike, let's go get some milk. Anyway, so, no, breakfast does not identify the link.
20. Damn.
Even with a 20. So, alright, Chrome, if you're still leading, give us another survival check.
Does anyone have better ability to lead us through this than Chrome does?
Can anyone help me?
I'm not
I don't know.
professional.
Can I change?
What kind of bonus do
You
you
know.
have on survival?
You want to take the lead?
Plus 4.
Yeah, since he told us it would have
Alright,
lost.
so Egan says, hey, Chrome, he pushes in front of you. I got this. Then roll survival. No.
Well,
Egan's
not that
doing it.
good. So 12.
12. So Egan's like, I got this. Since you guys start following Egan, and as you guys are going, this time, go ahead and, let's do that now, 22. So, whatever order that Lux is in the back, he's like, alright, Egan. He's like, Egan, you're veering, buddy. You're veering.
More to the right. More to the right.
So with that, we'll say that eventually you guys start to find the terrain is now ridiculously thick. It's like unnaturally thick, as if you were like walked up onto like rose thorns, but much thicker, like the size of like my arm. But big spikes on them as well too, like briar
Your
patch.
wall.
Briar patch, right? It's almost like a labyrinth. So yeah, there are some ways you guys can like try to like snake your way through, or you guys can try to hack and slash,
Or a climb.
or
Can-
climb. Is that what you said?
Can breakfast figure out like where that ends?
Flying up.
Yeah, flying over it.
Sure. So you're gonna send her up.
Yeah.
So as she goes up, it's still she's looking down at tree canopy, so it's really hard. It's not easy to see, right? But go ahead and let her roll a perception check.
We're just getting all the bad rolls out of the way.
It was. I rolled a dirty 20 again.
Okay. So she doesn't go quite as high this time because like she was trying to get like a bigger view of it. So now she's trying to like stay where she can still kind of see through the tree line to see this thicket, and it's like darker brown. It's like a lot of brownish to greens, but anyways, and she's able to kind of like get it, and she's like able to kind of find that edge, just like circles around it. And then the best that she can interpret to you, she knows commentary. She talks to you. She tells you that it seems to be like roughly like 2 miles across, almost like a 1 mile radius circle almost.
Okay. We can understand each other well enough, but she can't have a conversation like with you.
So if you guys were gonna go like straight through it, it looks like it'd be about 2 miles from one
From
end
end
to
to
the other.
Okay.
It's huge.
Yeah,
2
so
miles
I'll-
to the other side of the circle, or 2 miles across. The
1 mile to the center, 2 miles to cut the other side.
Yeah.
And it's all heavy bramble.
There's like it's like I said, it's kind of like paths, so you can like try to avoid it and like crawl through, and then there's like some like open stuff, almost like a labyrinth. But so it's not just full on solid, but yeah, it's like 10 foot tall, 10 foot thick, and then there'll be like an opening that you
Wonder
guys
if
can
it's
get through.
defensive.
Does it seem like something that needs to be investigated?
Can we go around? Can we go around it?
Sure. Just cut the out of it.
So it's a 2 mile.
Yeah, it's a 2 mile circle.
2 mile diameter.
So
That
Give or
seems
take.
unnatural.
What's in the middle?
it does seem unnatural. I could burn a polymorph and
Check.
carry some of us over.
I know. Can the people with flying things check what's in the middle?
Is there anything in the middle, or is it just?
Yeah, I'll
rings?
send my.
Are you just sending breakfast? Are you gonna write her? You can write her and flight now, right?
Yeah, I can.
Are you gonna get on her, or are you just gonna send her and have her come back and talk to you?
I mean, yeah, I guess I can hop on. That's,
And you want to like try to just fly over the center of it?
yeah, try to see what if there's anything because
Is there
because
something
it's
in the
so like a
center?
perfect circle like that isn't necessarily natural.
It's not a
So,
perfect circle.
but okay, so is there something in the center of it or something?
So go ahead and have one of you roll perception, or with advantage, or both of you roll separately.
So, it's 18.
Is that you or her?
Her.
So, so you, what'd you roll? Oh, that was her with advantage.
Yeah.
So as you're going like across the center of it, you start to hear a noise, as if somebody had like a big bucket of water and was like pouring it into the bathtub. The water like falling and splashing, but like constantly.
Okay.
And then you kind of like mention that to her. She kind of goes towards it and she hears it, and then she sees a waterfall. And then as you guys go straight to that waterfall, you can look and you can see it's falling into a sunken lake.
Okay. So yeah, so I'll circle back around, let them know, hey, I'm pretty sure I just found it. I think the easiest way may be for breakfast to take people one by one.
So there is, you see, as you do your little perimeter check, and you go to check it out, you can see that most of the walls are super steep. They just drop down, right, on this lake. And there is the waterfall on one side, and then kind of like say if this was the circle, like the waterfall is here, kind of like still on the top, but on the other side of the waterfall, there is like a canyon cut, which is the river that's coming out of it.
Okay.
And then you see like kind of like a lot, like the thickets aren't right there. However, the trees are still there, but
Okay.
the like briars aren't there. And you see like a bridge that goes across it.
Okay.
And that looks probably like the best place is to like try to land, and then cross that bridge. You can't really land on the other side of the bridge, but on this side you could land and just cross the bridge.
On
And,
the side we're all at. And then we
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
and then it looks like it's maybe not quite as steep on the opposite side, so maybe you can cross the bridge and maybe there's like a trail or something to get down to the water level without having to like spelunk off of it or something.
Like the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, there's like a little like
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
This side is too sheer, but on that side, on where
There
the
look
bridge
like
would,
to be
where the
kind of
bridge would
neat
go.
trails that we could follow down.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I mean I would go back to the group and relay exactly that I'm pretty sure I found it.
Banishment on 2 targets.
There's a bridge over that way that I think we should go to.
It's a red dragon.
It's a good place to start.
3d6 fire.
Unless you just
Fireball.
want breakfast to fly you down.
Not consumed.
So you guys want to do that?
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So as you guys were starting to walk through the thickets, you realize that it is like takes 4 times as much to move through these thickets. So you guys are all probably, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have breakfast carry us over.
Just
Right.
one. Just like
Just one at a time.
one or two.
Can
Yeah.
you do that? Can we actually get Can she carry us?
Yeah, one at a time.
Yeah, one at a time.
Well, if we, I mean, do we have a reason that we want to do this faster? Alternately, I have 3 charges on my helm. So if you bring me first, bring me something from the center, I can teleport us all to the center. I can teleport everyone to the center.
Well, the center's like sunken down.
It's kind of like a helicopter. There's a landing spot
Okay.
that is on.
I just
We'll,
need
we'll just call it the north side of that bridge.
I just need like a rock
And
from
how
that
long
spot.
have we been trooping? We got there.
It was like what,
early
5.5 hours?
Yeah, so we're.
Mid-afternoon.
And it
now.
was
Yeah.
We took a short rest.
8 or 9
Yep.
So
when we
Yeah.
got there. So
It's mid-afternoon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mid-afternoon.
So-
We have a lot of the day left.
so if you bring me a rock from the center, I can teleport us all to the center.
To the center of what?
Well,
To the center of the bramble, where the
land.
yeah,
we would be
because
landing
I can't.
anyways.
I can't really land there, right? Or I land.
You can land on. You
near
can
the
land north
bridge.
of the bridge.
Yeah, so I'll do that. I'll.
So yeah.
Yeah, we'll go. I'll grab a rock and I'll. Actually, no. I pick a flower.
Oh,
Bring
okay.
the flower back.
I would-
That's actually better.
Thank you. I prefer something more permanent. This is our. It's
Well,
very
we
kind.
do it.
Thank you kindly.
Well, rock could come from anywhere. The flower was grown there, so it has
Yeah.
more
Just
hold on the
Technically
area.
true.
Yeah.
Press it and then.
So then you put your helmet on.
Yeah, I put the helmet
Your
on.
samurai-looking helmet.
Yeah, and I say,
Okay, everybody hold
Wait,
hands.
Wait, it's gonna mess up your hair.
I say, I am
Kumbaya.
inevitable. And then, because it's like it looked like the Thanos helmet. And then I
And how many people or creatures can you take?
teleport can take up to 8, including
So it's the
myself.
whole group.
So all of us. It's a good item.
Even like a large creature like a dragon,
I'll read you the spell if you want.
or would she have to fly
I
back?
mean, they can just fly back.
Well, actually, you're already
Yeah.
standing there,
This
right?
says 8 willing creatures of your choice.
Oh, no,
You
you had to
and
bring
up to 8
Yeah.
willing creatures of your choice.
You and 8 more.
Yes.
You would take
So it's
8. You would
actually
take
9.
7 willing Tarrasques somewhere.
We could have taken
That is a campaign hook right there. Oh my god.
7 Tarrasques appear.
A wizard and 7 Tarrasques.
That's the name of
I
the
need to
book.
ask you a question.
They have to be within 10 feet of you, but I guess.
They turn backwards on their
Everybody
tails towards you or something like
Yeah,
your
you
Okay.
got all the
tails.
tails.
So as you guys
Wait, color.
teleport this thing, so is there still a chance dice even if you have a piece of land?
Nope. If I have
It's
a
100% if you have the object.
Correct. If I have an object from the location, then I have a 100% chance.
Okay. So this won't be a permanent object since it is organic. It is going to die at some point.
Right,
So
yeah.
Can I pick
But
up
right,
like,
but right now it'll work.
So
And
can I
you can
pick up like
press.
a
You can press a flower and it basically lasts. I have flowers from my parents' wedding when I was like 14, and I.
Are you gonna
nowhere
try?
near
To, are you gonna
14
try
anymore.
to save
I'm
a
just
flower?
gonna I'm just gonna reach down and pick up a rock from the location and put it in my.
Why not just take a piece of the bridge?
How are you gonna label the rock?
So
You gotta
why don't you
stack
do us a
rock.
favor?
I have a sock of rocks.
Tell us how this magic looks that everybody is standing and then all of a sudden boop, boop.
Just
Yeah,
make sure you know which rock is which.
I picture. Well, I don't
I
have
don't
to
think
be
it matters.
holding it.
Shit,
I
right,
just
candle
have to
keep
have
it
a
can.
piece of it. So yeah, I gather everyone around
Sit
and
there
I
and
say,
scratch it.
here we go again, and everyone
number
just
1,
kind of
number 2, number 3.
port keys together, and then they twist together clockwise, and untwist together in the location.
Can I throw
God,
up
that
again?
can always make my ears pop.
Oh yeah.
So as you guys,
What is this location called? Like,
as you guys,
what should I call this location?
Bridge. Forest Bridge.
King's Forest,
King's Forest
or
Bridge.
actually, if you're referred to,
I'm just making notes of
It's
where I can
the
teleport.
sunken
Oh, yeah, the King's
tomb
Forest
of
sunken.
Udis, of
Sunken
Udis,
tomb.
of Udis, Eudes, sunken tomb of
Udis.
Udis? Idis.
So as you guys take your like seasickness from the spinning around, we'll take a quick break and then we'll come back and I'll show you what you see.
Ooh.
Right.
We'll see you guys in a few minutes, everybody. Hi guys,
Hey.
thanks for hanging
Yeah, of
out.
course.
We are back. I don't know, is our overhead camera on?
It is.
All right, so we got a little bit of a setup. The players have landed and well, actually been
The Eagles have
Hall
landed.
of teleportation did and landed there.
Is that the teleportations? We need an official teleportation.
Totally.
It's like the Batman.
That's a work in progress. We'll find something better by next week.
There you go.
Oh, we need the Star Trek.
I'm gonna
The
use,
Bardic
Now the
teleportation.
transporter.
I'm gonna use this as my familiar for now.
Okay.
Oh, I wonder if I have some.
Do you have a little tiny dragon
I
or an
don't know,
owl?
I might. Let
But-
me see.
Or an owl.
Yeah, I know I have an
I have
owl.
an owl. I just don't know where it is right now.
Yeah, I'll just use that for now. Just
Okay,
Mark me in
so
combat.
as you guys
My wife has.
appear there, you guys see hiding, not very well, because they rolled really low, behind a tree, a creature here, and a creature here.
Do they look like they're like kind of like peeking out, like trying to hide?
it's like a flying snake.
So we will roll for initiative and not have a stealth round.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Is that a
I like
quaddle
that.
or
This one is not
whatever?
gonna stand up.
How do you
It's
say
a
it?
Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl.
All
This
right,
one doesn't stand up.
roll
on its
initiative.
own.
For initiative.
Woohoo! I actually rolled
Rolling
well
for
for it.
initiative.
I know I haven't had a familiar for a while. Do you want it to act on just
Yes.
after my turn?
Yeah, on your turn.
Go on my turn. Okay.
You
Okay.
got your good rolls early.
So 20 or higher.
All right.
15 to 20.
18.
18. We've got.
Ah,
Oh.
I've been waiting.
15. 14.
I have 14.
Looks.
Oh,
Well,
Jesus.
we got
All right,
three
three of you
guys
have
with
14.
I have 14. Oh jeez. What do you guys have for decks?
16.
I have 14.
So
I
it's
go first.
Lux,
Lock.
Lock,
Egan.
Pecan.
Egan.
What time of day is it, by the way?
It's
Afternoon.
still like still like mid afternoon.
Yeah, because we got here.
13?
Butt cracking on.
Yeah.
Anybody 13? 12. 11. 11. Roll break. 10. 9. 8. 7.
Right here.
7.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off.
No, we'll leave
Is
something.
that everybody?
Nope.
7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
3.
4, and that's only because I have a 3 to
Plus
initiative.
3.
I literally rolled a 1.
Run away, run away.
Okay.
That sucks.
So, Chrome, as you raise your head up from puking and wipe your chin, you see this bridge in front of you, and you see these two large-sized creatures hiding behind trees very ineffectively. And as you look at the bridge, it is maybe not as nicely as this is made, but it's a very rickety, only one person, 5 feet wide. But it's basically a fucking cliff fall, like 70 feet down or more. So this is not just a water you can walk across. This is like 70 feet and then water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we teleport on the other side?
Yeah.
And
She wasn't able to land over there.
and that's what you see.
It
Cool.
was too thick.
Do we know if they're? Do they seem to be hostile?
They're
Immediately?
big
or-
and ugly.
It's not your turn.
Ah, just curious.
Do they seem to be hostile?
Would you like to use your action to do a
No.
perception check?
No, I think.
See though.
Do I recognize the species of creature?
They're hiding. No. You don't.
They're hiding
Ineffectively.
poorly.
Do they have weapons? Visible?
Yeah, you see at least one of them's carrying a big ass
All
load.
white apparently.
Okay, I didn't fucking paint them. I printed and painted the
They're
bridge.
albino, okay?
I
happened to
printed and
speed
painted the
paint?
bridges for you.
They're albino.
That's why they can't
Just-
hide. Is
Just let, just let
because
the
they're
group
not
down.
painted.
Had I painted them, they would have been hidden. You're right.
Camo.
I was literally painting the bridges as you guys were showing up tonight.
They did like blue camel in there.
I mean, I haven't fought
Wait,
yet.
Hold on,
with my-
time out. I mean, for the record, I printed these fuckers
Oh, no,
10
they look
hours
great.
apiece,
They look
Yeah.
wonderful.
and I painted them
Just
before you guys
before
got
everyone
here
got
because
here.
I was
Just
out of
busting
town
your
all
We
week.
just like to give you a hard time.
I rolled into town like yesterday. All right. Chrome, go ahead.
I'll wait for the photo.
Jesus.
You give yourself the hard time.
Amber, this is actually a great angle to like look at them like.
Yeah.
I'll see them and be like, wait, what the? I'll free action pull my mask down and I'll be like, I'll crack my knuckles as I rage and they'll turn into dragon claws and be like, oh, it's finally time again.
Finally time again.
Well, I haven't, I meditated and I've gained more strength. Oh, I did.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
Oh no, I said I had free
I was
action.
worried that you'd
Free-
forgotten.
I free action, I put it on.
Free action, put it on.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I mean, I can get right in between.
Oh dear. Oh, right in between them.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Sure.
Hey, what's up, guys?
You have good strength
Okay.
saves, right?
Oh, I'm very good. So I am going to.
They're already.
Yeah, I'm
They're already fighting with us.
Now that I'm next to them, do I know what they are? Do I see what they are? They're big and ugly.
You want to use your action to do a perception check?
No, I want to use my action to grapple them.
Okay. Both of them?
Both of them. One in each
Yeah,
hand.
yeah. He's got 2 attacks now as his action.
I'm gonna do the first one to the big one with the club. Let's go.
Let's go.
Grapple?
Yep.
Athletics or acrobatics, yeah.
That was a little low.
23.
Yeah, you beat me on that one. I'll go. I missed the first one, so I'll go first. My other hand.
For the same
Same guy.
One-handed grapple?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can grapple as long as you have a free hand.
Wait, what?
Yeah. You don't need both
I could
hands.
literally just be like, I got both of you. Okay.
Could be, but you're not.
Okay, yeah. With advantage, I got 20. Dirty
With
20.
Because
advantage?
he's raging.
I'm raging.
So yeah,
Okay.
you grab the one.
I grabbed the one, and now I'm holding the one with the club in my left hand. And I'm looking at the other one. You're next.
Yeah, so.
Okay, that's my turn.
That's your
Are you gonna try and pull him out, or are you just gonna stay back there with him?
Alright,
Oh, I'm staying in between.
Alright,
I
Lex,
want to
you're
go
up.
and grab both and then go to the cliff.
Do you want to get a grapple circle form or anything there? Or?
Looks like we're having a problem here.
You have the circles in front of you.
Oh.
Pick out a circle.
Oh, I didn't realize I had them here.
Unless you want to assign lock words.
Let's have the guy that he's grappling roll a dexterity saving throw.
The big guy, I guess.
There's nothing against
Which
grappling.
one did you get?
He got
No,
the
there's
big
no
one. He
disadvantage
got
or
the big
anything.
one, yeah.
The one with, yeah, that one.
He just can't move.
Yeah, his movement is reduced to
Ooh,
0.
19.
Crap, nothing happens.
Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Alright, lock of arms.
Oh dear, that's me. Well,
Oh, wait, what size are they?
Large.
alright,
I just need to make sure they're not bigger than large.
Make sure they're not huge.
If they're huge, I can't grab them. They're too big.
yeah, I
My muscles aren't too big enough.
bulky.
They're just-
They're too bulky.
And just so you know, I'm gonna rule they're large. I'm gonna say you cannot grapple one large one with one hand and another large one with the other hand. That's not gonna work.
Okay, fine.
alright,
Maybe if they're mediums, I might allow that.
Okay, fine. I'm
I would hit you with a web. But I would also hit both of them with a web.
Spider web. Spider
Dex save?
web.
It's a dex save.
Everything
I have advantage.
So, sure. I haven't gotten to use it yet.
Yeah, and you'll have a nice place to hang it off both trees.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to throw a web at them actually.
Wait, is it the
What's the
beginning of my
size of it?
turn?
Is it
It's a 20-foot cube. So I should be able to just hit, and since it's from the trees, I should be able to get all of them.
Okay.
So they both have to make dex
Is it the
saves.
beginning of turn or right now?
Each creature that starts its turn
Yeah, it starts its
or
turn.
enters them during its turn must make a dex save.
The one with the club got an 18 and the other one got a 6.
Okay, so 18 succeeds, but 6 fails. And then Chrome, I think, has to make one as well.
At the beginning of my turn.
Oh, yeah, if you want to do it.
It's at the beginning of turn you do make it.
I mean, he just cast it now, so you're in it. Right? We
No.
enter it for the first time, we just entered it for the first
What?
time.
No, it says if you enter on your turn or if you start in
You
it.
want to make it now? or
Enters
you
them
wanna-
during its turn, makes a dex
okay.
save.
So you can count that for their turn.
Alright, 18 and 6.
So yeah, I throw a web and I say no fire. And then if it fails, then it is restrained as long as it remains in the webs.
Which one failed?
The one you're grappling failed.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I thought this. Oh, okay. I thought this.
How does it work if I try to pull him out of the web?
Which one has the club? This one has the club or that? I can't.
So then that
Big
one
one
is
has the
the
club.
one
Big one
that
has
you're
the club.
grappling is restrained.
Oh.
All right, Locke. What else you got?
That is gonna be. Actually, I'm just gonna. I'll send my familiar with a 60-foot fly speed. Should be able to reach this one. Can I fly over? I'll probably just. Can I have the familiar make a perception check to see if it can? I mean, I guess it wouldn't really know. Just kidding.
Oh, there we go. Restrained.
So I'll just have the familiar. Yeah, restrained, and that's this one. Restrained.
Put it on his club.
No, not until it's his turn, right?
Well, okay. I'll hang on to it then.
How do you rank? Is it strength check?
It's a strength check, not a strength save. So I'll just hang on to it for now. And I'm just gonna. Is there. None of these are cover, so I'm just gonna back up behind.
So you're within 10 feet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll just be here. That's within 10 feet. And then I'll just send this. I'll send my familiar up into the air 60 feet.
This does something.
And can I have it make a perception check? To see if any other creatures are around? Or if it's just these
Look for
two.
threats.
And then
how's it-
flutter.
How's it
wing.
going to try to communicate? It doesn't
Well-
have a signal or anything.
Well, it can like
so it can't talk to you.
flap your wings if you see any other
It's gonna
creature.
flap its wings to fly.
Freak out. I don't know. I'm sure it can communicate.
Sure, roll a perception check.
Okay, 6.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't see it do anything.
Don't see shit.
All right.
It's
It does
flying.
have-
It's flapping its wings.
It has advantage on those.
It's flapping its wings.
I didn't really expect to see anything, but yeah, I'm just kind of backing up there.
Okay.
All right, yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Egan, have you attuned to that greatsword yet? Oh wait, never mind.
Attuned.
It's just a regular one.
Yeah, just a regular one.
Got his hopes up.
Have you been practicing it? You went from an ice pick to like a two-handed
I'm
sword.
proficient with all weapons.
He's just that good.
Moving my
Watch
forest
this.
now, buddy.
Can I get to him?
I don't know.
It's not like
5 foot
Oh.
squares?
it's not up, right?
No,
Or
yeah.
climb or anything.
No, there's no extra movement to get up onto that.
Is it
little
difficult terrain on there?
No.
1, 2, 6. So I can get right here.
So yeah, you would be in the
Take a
webs
big
from
swing.
there.
Huh?
You won't be in the webs there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna swing at.
Okay.
Swing.
Meanwhile, they're like, we were just out here picking berries and these green adventures.
Just murdered us.
That's 14.
14 misses. As you you're not used to the weight of this as you, and you flip off a tree branch, and the tree branch kind of like hits the creature in its face. It's kind of I'm not bleeding.
I'll swing again.
Okay. As it's laughing at you, you re-swing again with
19.
and you
Make you bleed.
Connect.
you hit it. Go out, whatever.
Oh, you're trying to get the way.
Here.
And that sounds like
7 slashing damage.
7 slashing damage. Got it.
That is all.
Okay. Egan, alright, so bad guy 1 is grappled and he's starting his turn and he rolled the
restrained.
So he's restrained.
What does that mean?
Disadvantage on attack rolls and dex
No,
saving
no.
throws.
That was for the web?
For the web, yeah. He's restrained by the web.
Was it the first one that failed or the second?
You said it was the one that was grappled that failed.
Oh, okay.
So
So he's got web and grapple?
But I
So
think
he's-
you actually said that backwards because you. I thought you
Yeah,
said
I
that the
thought
one
that,
with
at
the
first
club.
you said the small one.
So do you want? So it's up to
The
you.
club is my number 1 and then the one with no club is my number 2.
So is that the one that failed to save, or is this the one that failed to save?
So who's number 2 work?
Because you said at the start of their turn.
I thought it, I don't know. You can want to say that one's that one's
It's up to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just throw it on this one.
Okay, and shit, what does restrain do again?
So it's his attack rolls have disadvantage. Attack rolls against him have advantage. I think he has disadvantage on
Dex saves.
dexterity saving throw.
And 0
And his
movement.
speed is
Zero
0.
movement.
Well, his speed is double 0.
Yeah. Disadvantage on dex saves and his attack rolls. And then attack rolls against it have advantage. And then it can use, if it wants to try and free itself, it can use its action to make a strength check to try and break out.
Alright, it is. It's going to try to rip these. As he's hugging his hips, he's going to try to rip the webs off of himself.
DC is 15.
So I got to roll.
And it's a strength check, not a strength save, if that matters.
So I got to roll.
You got athletics or just strength?
Oh,
Just
no.
a strength check. Not strength save.
Oh yeah, so yeah. Athletics would be +7, strength is only +1.
No, strength check.
Just roll plus your strength, yeah.
He rolls a dirty 20.
30-20, yeah, he breaks out. But that's his action to do that. So he's no longer restrained.
He is
But he's
going-
restrained by me.
Well, he's restrained. That's his action. That's his whole action to do that.
And then, hold on. So now
Restrained
we've
ring.
got-
I remember there's a web all around him, so.
And then, is he gonna move out of it, or is he gonna?
He can't move.
Grappled is
He's grappled.
0.
So he's gonna have to be. He's gonna be in it next turn.
Dex save again. Yeah.
So if it was that wasn't an attack, that was just an ability skill check to break that home.
That's
action.
That's the action. It says specifically the
So unless he has like a bonus action attack or something.
a creature restrained by the webs can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. If it succeeds, it is no longer restrained.
So
Okay.
it's not restrained by the web.
And then it's going to
Still grappled, so,
So as you see him just like take the webs and just like rip them apart and like kind of like wipe his hands on the tree branch, he looks down and goes and then the other one
the other one.
is going to
Pops a vein and falls over and dies.
yeah well you guys are already opposed so you can't do that. So he's gonna turn to Chrome.
The guy who hit him.
The guy that tried to grab him.
That guy's buddy there.
Oh.
And
Let Jeffrey go.
and he is going to
Grapple me. Now we got a grapple part.
I'm a little worried about the way this encounter is going.
He's going to try to swing. He's carrying a club too, but you don't see it. He's going to
He's
swing
gonna try to bop me.
club at you.
Bonk me.
Bam, bam.
20, 22.
Yeah, it's. Bam, bam.
Ouch, ouch.
Yeah.
9, 12 bludgeoning damage.
Is that before anything?
That's 12. So if
Okay.
you're halving that,
Yeah, I'm
it's
halving.
6.
I'm just gonna laugh. Ha ha ha.
So then,
Take it right on this on the
On the abs.
top part abs.
and then he is going
Extra
to
training for that.
swing again at you with that.
I just think of like the meat, like the Doge with the bonk.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Bonk.
And then he's going to reach over to your shoulder to bite you.
Oh.
25 to hit.
Yep.
So now you gotta hit you.
You dirty motherfucker.
That's going to be 8 piercing damage. So was that 4?
Yep.
4 piercing damage. As
Not
he
even
bites
through my
into
10
you.
hit points yet.
Okay. Alright, that's good. So that goes to Roderick.
Dumer.
I told you.
If you want to, yeah, they're not gonna hit me, but I'm concentrating.
Alright, I'm just gonna move up a little closer. Not that far. And cast some vicious mockery at number 2. And say, protect your eyes, for they are surely the only balls you have.
That's
Auto succeed.
that's
Egan looks over his shoulder, starts crying. That's a wisdom save or
2d4.
which one?
That's good.
Number 2.
that's
Number 2 is a wisdom save.
Oh no. We're breaking everything.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Somebody at home is watching.
Yeah.
Their neck just broke.
A 4.
No, that's not good.
I think that failed.
And so he takes 2 to 5 psychic damage.
Oh, you didn't like that.
Is he crying?
Yeah, a little bit.
Out of his eyeballs.
Yeah.
His only balls.
Oh shit! As he's standing there with no pants on.
Why are you guys so mean?
You also found the shield engine.
Yeah.
Plus one shield plus test.
Do I draw my concentration during your turn? Or
I have advantage on the save, so.
Yeah, that's true. And you can reckless take rid of disadvantage.
Oh, I'm just gonna
I got
walk
6
like what, 10 feet to the
Well,
moon?
it's difficult terrain, so plus 3.
I have like 50 movement.
That's true. Remember?
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking about it.
It's not difficult.
Crap, I think my one head.
You said it's not difficult.
Great, so what do you
The web is.
The web is
Oh.
What?
Like for the 5 feet I moved to get out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 20-foot cube.
Well, I thought it was like up. I thought it was like a
Mostly
line.
between these trees.
Yeah, I thought it was like in the
this
trees.
area, so he can jump out of it. But and you have 50 movement to try and throw him off.
I just need to get to the edge of the cliff.
Alright. Oh, is rudder done?
That's enough for rubber.
Alright, Will Ben.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then next will be Innocence.
Really?
What's a-
Before them?
what's a shove
They were
action?
that low? Oh, they went already? Wait, they did? Oh,
Yeah.
that's right, because he attacked.
You bit him.
Yeah, he did.
The one broke the web and that's all we could do.
What's
Yeah.
the shove action? Oh!
Shove
did.
action is 5 feet.
Hey, just shove it.
Yeah, shove it off the cliff.
Yeah, that's what he's planning on doing.
Yeah.
That's actually what he's planning on
I'm
doing.
This is becoming
dashing
our MO.
over here. Dashing
I've never
over
actually
here.
done it though.
That's what we were trying to do
That's
with the
what I'm
Yetis.
Yeah, we were trying to do it with the
Alright.
Yetis.
Innocence and breakfast.
Alright.
Or no, that's breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah, it's breakfast now.
Okay.
She's a dragon. Dragon is
Yes.
breakfast, right?
Yes. So
Fucking 4 names and 2 characters.
they both have names, and then she has another name, and they both have nicknames.
This is why we do single monosyllabic names. Chrome, Lock,
Well.
Bugs.
Hey, taking
Will.
notes, it helps a lot.
Yeah.
Is your
Rod.
your Rod, Will.
Yeah.
Where did Wilden go? He's there,
I
right?
just dashed right down.
Okay.
I'm here.
So
Where are you in the
I'm
web?
behind them.
what I'd like to do is basically fly
Yes, but you don't
up.
have to save.
So I'm still
when
within
did
10
you-
feet
yeah,
of
you would've
him.
been in the web.
Shit,
Almost like he
alright.
just entered it, so he's gonna have to say when he enters, right?
Well,
Yeah, he
did
should roll it right now.
Did he spend his turn? Did
Yeah.
he do it on his turn?
Yeah, I
Yes.
got there on my
So-
bonus or my.
So yeah, when you first enter it on your turn.
So it's a deck save?
So it's a deck save.
But you have +3.
I got +3 plus with my shield. Actually, if it's a deck saving throw,
Is it like with advantage?
it's no with advantage. No,
Oh, you
actually,
should
damage
match
is only
so you can
damage. So I
block.
get +3.
Well, Shield Master is for damage, I believe.
16 plus 3,
16.
19
Yeah, that's
plus whatever.
Yeah,
What do you want?
mine's only 15. So.
19.
Plus whatever, what?
19's all he needs.
I mean, 19. I mean, plus
19
I need to go
plus
look
math.
and see if there's any other bonuses, but 19 is probably
What about minus bonuses?
a waste of time.
Okay.
So you jump into the web and don't get sticky, is what you're
Yes.
saying. Okay.
So I want to fly up where I'm basically kind of like, basically right around here. I'm within 10 feet of him, just like in the air.
Wait, is the shove replace an attack?
Shove is in place of an attack, yeah. It's a special attack action. Like that will.
Yeah.
And then I will.
So you can try twice if you really need to.
I will shoot
I got
at.
my shield shoved down.
I guess this.
Well, you auto get it as a bonus.
So if you take the
I
attack.
guess I'll shoot at the small
No,
one.
he gets
Number 2.
I
Yeah.
attack first.
So you have mounted combat now, right? So you can do it while you're riding and
Yeah,
flying?
yeah, I can.
This is an arrow you're shooting, right?
Yes, for my longbow.
At whom?
The number
At the
2.
small one. So 18 plus 6, 24.
Hits.
Nice.
10.
10 damage?
Yes.
Damn. Go ahead and roll a usage dice. What are you rolling at now? What are you on?
It's I'm on the max, so it's 12, right? The D12 is the max one. Because
We mean you maxed.
like the highest. It's a full
So you're full
quiver.
quivered already?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I think it's higher than 12.
For longbow, I think it's 12. The only one that's higher is the darts, which are 20.
Okay, then 12.
Okay, so I rolled a 5.
That's good. 1 or 2 is bad.
Okay. And then I will use my extra attack and shoot again.
Okay.
Shooty, shooty.
18.
Hits.
Oops.
Oh.
That went out. I was gonna say 9. That doesn't make it's 6 plus 3, so 9. Damn, it is 9.
Oh, there you go.
And then I gotta roll my abuse die again. 7.
So you see breakfast flying up, and Kenny kind of like letting go with their hands and hanging over their feet, just like. All the arrows are like. Now part of its anatomy, because it sticks in there. I just saw a video of a guy that apparently is like trying to buck the trend of these like target shooting archers to like go like active like old school and like history, and he's like holding the arrows in his hand and
Oh, I've seen
Oh,
the
really?
guy who like he like does like the jumps and stuff.
no, there's a guy on the video that does like the D&D stuff, right? Like how a bard and a ranger. No, this is a guy that actually has been training for like combat arrows.
Combat shooting. That's
Yeah.
cool.
And like he'll like throw stuff up and like hit like literally like throw 2 foam circles and hit them both.
Wow. It's like
He's an elf.
Legolas, yeah.
He's got elven
Anyway,
accuracy.
the whole point of that was to prove that today's archers are stupid and the way they do stuff wasn't the way it always has been.
Well, there's a difference between for sport and for life or death situations.
So you girls done?
Yes.
All right, Chrome.
I'm gonna
Usually
roll
the
for
trousers are
Roll
wet.
for the save, yeah.
the save. Oh, cool. 18 on the first one. So
Yeah, you're
and
I'm
plus
not used to
3
having
plus my
sneak
18.
attack.
enough. Yeah, you're good.
Oh.
Because it's 1d6.
You
Because
hit him with both already, anyways. Oh, the
the
sneak
sneak
attack.
attack, it's 1d6.
Yeah, go ahead and roll both of them then. No, just one.
It's just
just
one
one.
per turn,
Right,
yeah,
right.
so 5.
So 5 more.
Yeah,
I don't add anything to that, right? It's
No.
just
No.
straight 1d6.
just
yeah.
an additional save.
Okay, cool. I make the save. I walk him to the cliff.
So you can move a creature
25 feet.
At half your movement.
even if it's bigger than you.
I can check, but I believe that's correct.
Okay. So while you're doing that, go ahead and open the edge.
How far is? Which part's the edge? Right here.
Yes, the light part. The dark part is the drop.
This is when you grab it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
already
what
fallen!
happens.
No, it'd be more like if you're trying to be in front of between him and the thing, right? Between him and the fall.
No, I want him.
He
I want
wants
him
to
to
be
like
to
be
the side.
hanging over the edge.
So it'd have to be like that.
I want to like hang him over the edge. Can I just keep going?
No.
Yeah, unless the creature is 2 or more sizes.
Because you can't share a space, so no.
Oh no! Can I just put it, like grab him and hold him?
No!
Okay.
No!
Okay, and then I'm just gonna be like, "This is Sparta!" Just kick him in the chest and try to shove him over the edge.
So a shove attack?
What's the shove? What's the
It's
rules of shove?
athletic, same as grapple.
Same as grapple, and it's a 5
But
foot.
is it
5
contested?
foot.
It's not
You
contested?
push him. Well, it's contested, so you.
Yeah, and I
it's
push him
conte-
5 feet.
Contested athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
And I'll just like be like, "Time to go." Boom.
Oh shit.
Have a nice fall.
See you next.
15.
15 plus
Fair
8.
enough.
23. Boom.
Oh my gosh!
What's your passive perception?
Where is it? 16. Does he land in the water or the?
You see like the clouds.
You notice that he's
He
got
just
like
floats
a,
there for a
he's got
bit,
like
looks
satchel,
down, looks
like a
up,
bag,
and
he's not like a
Uh-oh.
backpack, but he had like a big bump in it. Yeah, 16. I'll let you roll. Go ahead and roll perception.
23.
23. So as you kicked him, the force had that satchel kind of like fall forward. You can see that bulge in it, and as you see the bottom of that satchel, it's just covered in like old blood, and like part of it is like dripping, like it's like wet, like it was saturated. As he
I try to grab it as he falls.
falls, and then you see him like hit the water, and then when he hits the water, you actually see like a red as he hit because it was forward.
Does the satchel like float to the surface?
And that tells you that it's probably a really hurtful fall.
Hurtful
Painful
fall.
fall.
Yeah.
Well, it is a 70-foot
He's
fall.
now a splat.
So do I gotta do
The Jean Valjean. Falls off. Les Mis. This man has killed me.
6, 7.
Ugh.
It's always fun.
Ooh, that's like a 3 1s.
No way.
But he's in the water, so he's floating downstream anyway.
Yeah, but
right?
Yeah,
3
he's
6s
gone.
as well.
Yeah.
It's exactly average damage.
Only 16.
Yeah, but he's in the water floating away, right? So
Well,
he's out of
our-
combat.
He's out of our
He
way.
can
I can't believe it only did 16. That's not very much at all.
I rolled
Yeah.
7 of them. I got 3
That's
1s.
2 average.
I got 3 1s, a 2, a 3, and 2 4s.
So apparently, if we want to get down there quick, just jump off there.
I mean, I could jump. I could do it. I would
Feather
have.
falling.
If I jumped, I would take no damage.
Because you have
Okay.
all yours.
My monk.
Yeah.
Are you done?
No damage.
No, that was 1 attack. So you
That
can
was
get.
one attack.
So you can get rid of him. I'll go up
Put him,
behind.
like in the water.
I want to do my monk thing. I'll go up behind the other one. I'm gonna attack the other one
Here.
with advantage.
Are you gonna be the ring bearer?
Oh yeah.
Why with advantage?
Reckless
Are you
attack.
concentrating right now? Jesus.
Yeah,
grappled
but
too.
if I get hit, it's fine.
Did you do reckless the first time you attacked him?
I didn't use an
shove.
attack. I used a
No,
shove.
no, no, like last round.
No, I grappled only. I didn't attack. I only
He was
grappled.
raging.
Because I thought you said you attacked
He was
with
raging.
advantage.
I know I
He was
raged
raging.
and then I grappled.
Strength
And then
checks
my
maybe.
second thing was my second turn just now was this.
You did. All right.
I never-
You did something with advantage last time. Right?
Yeah, because I'm raging.
You're raging and you get a grapple attack. It's a strength check,
Oh,
not
strength had
Yeah.
advantage.
Strength has
Okay,
one.
so my first claw attack is a 20.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's gonna be.
Okay, I'm done right now.
13
Let's
frost
somebody
damage.
else
Frost.
Yeah, it's the white dragon claws.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna I'm gonna use a key, and he has to take con save.
go. Make a con save and or
Get another attack.
3. 9.
Fails. He's stunned.
Ooh, the stun ring now.
Stunning strike.
Stun. Attack rolls have advantage.
And they auto crit, right?
No, I do not. I think that is paralyzed.
Oh, you're right.
if you're
That
stunned,
creature's
what's the
incapacitated.
effect on a dex
Cannot
save?
take actions or
Stunned.
incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only
Attack
falter.
rolls have advantage.
Automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws.
Excellent.
So when it starts its turn, it's back into webs.
And then I'm gonna use my other claw attack, and then I get my bonus action.
He's only done.
Super monk or what?
So
Right
yeah,
now.
so claws.
That's a
extra
20
attack,
something, we think that hits,
attack
right?
action.
The yellow sun on this planet gives him superpowers.
Yeah.
Kal-El over here.
10 more frost damage,
Okay.
and then my bonus action attack.
How many attacks do you got? So,
I can get up to 5. Nat 20.
that hits.
That
and
hits.
then-
Double all your dice. Don't re-roll dice. Double all your
Oh,
dice.
okay. Well, I rolled the same number twice, so it worked out.
I mean, we've only been doing this for 26
Sorry.
sessions.
Well, he's only been doing this for.
17.
17 sessions.
No, I'm at 17 damage.
17 total damage. So
Yes.
double,
Yes.
roll your dice, double them, and then add modifiers.
Yeah, I just did. It was 17 frost damage for that.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, that's my turn. That's it.
You sure?
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Got it.
That was fun.
Okay. Well, now that Chrome is finished, 45 minutes later, Lux, would you like to do something?
Yes, he's stunned. I think I'll throw my favorite sacred flame at him.
Auto fails the dex save.
Where is Lux? Okay. Oh, is that a dex save?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it automatically fails because he's not.
8 hit points.
8 hit points?
Yep. Take him away.
Okay, got it.
Take them away, toys.
Okay. Anything
I
else?
do love stone trees.
I'll move up 20 feet or so.
Okay.
Get close.
So, Locke, Avance.
You know what? We'll do some frost of my own. And I'm gonna shoot a ray of frost at him.
Okay.
And we'll roll with
Wait, you
advantage.
guys were all pissed off about all the cold. Now all you're doing is cold damage.
Well, we were pissed off because we couldn't use our
Yeah.
cold shit.
The difference is consent.
That's true.
guys are not consenting to it.
That
Yeah, but
is-
we're consenting to do it.
Yeah.
Ooh, so that's a 17 for the Ray of Frost.
Hits.
Okay.
This is dark fast.
2d8 plus 4. So that's 6. That's 10 points of cold damage. As his claws appear, a little smaller dragon appears from my hand and shoots out like a blast of frost.
Alright, what else?
And I'm just gonna maintain my concentration and I'll stay put.
Do you have a concentration ring on it?
Yeah.
It's,
It's next
off to the side, yeah. It's on the
Okay,
web.
Egan, what you got, buddy?
So,
You
I have
chop
advantage,
someone
right?
through limbs? Why?
At advantage, yep.
Because he's stunned.
Stunned until the beginning of.
Stun gives him advantage?
Yep.
on attack rolls. I guess that makes sense.
Attack rolls.
Yeah.
So 19.
Yeah, it hits.
He just has to sit there and take it for
For
a
slashing
round.
damage on the first.
Yeah, next round doesn't do anything.
Egan,
What?
We don't even
it's a done deal. Describe this kill.
Hey,
That's
hey,
it?
Oh.
We're just like, he's like, ugh.
What are these things?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Well, just,
We'll
I
find
just cut
out
him right
after
in
the
half
round.
with my great sword.
Ooh.
Just like bring it down.
As he can't move and you no longer are wanting to hit tree limbs, you take your great sword and you're like, fuck this
Well, he's
thing.
half frozen.
And you're like over the head and you're
That
just
was a
like,
great attack.
"Ooh," and as you come down, everybody can just see the muscles just like flexing as you, and then the weight of
my.
of this great sword coming down, and you just like
Got a
get
little
like
wallet off that one.
right over one eye, not down the center, but off of one eye, like between the eye and the ear, and then into the shoulder, and then it kind of cuts back in, and just two pieces just
Oh.
as your sword has now been properly dressed in a death blow of blood and guts.
Bloodlines Power.
So what were these things?
So yeah, can we like,
Now can we
well.
use an action to find out what they are?
if we like stitch
It's cut
the
in
face
half, I don't know.
together?
Can I look for a satchel like the one that I saw earlier?
This one does not have one.
Do you want to go down there?
I'm not gonna. I will say I'm pretty sure they're bad though. The other one had a satchel with some blood on it.
It was berries.
It was just raspberries. We were just.
Smashed berries.
Raspberry delight.
Did his body like float all the way away, or is he
Do
still?
you want to go? Do you want to go down and look for
He's
it?
like-
Yeah, I'll
I mean,
send my.
yeah.
I'll send my. Well, I guess I'll just walk over. I'll drop the webs. They
And
just
which
kinda-
way is the current flowing?
That way.
Oh, that way.
Oh, isn't there a waterfall there?
Is the temple this way?
lake, the lake is over here, and then this is the bridge.
There's
Yeah,
a
sure.
waterfall.
I'll
The
just.
waterfall's going to be on the other side of the lake.
Is he going towards the waterfall?
No.
No.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So I'm gonna
Away from-
go over and
What
look down. Is he still there?
Okay, guys,
the
look.
lake is
You guys,
draining
look.
into
She
the
is
river.
the lake. On the other side of the lake, falling
You got
down
any
into the
swords?
lake, is a waterfall.
Mm.
This is
Yep.
a river coming from the lake.
That's
out.
the lady of the
Got
lake.
it.
From the lake.
You got it.
It's no system for government.
I was confused.
Walking
Okay.
down, Tots delivering.
So if
Come
I
on, come on.
look down, do I see if
I
he's
go around
still
calling
down there?
myself king just because the water.
'Cause I just saw him get thrown off the side.
Give me a perception check.
That is a 14.
14. As you look down, you don't see anything down right below, but as you start to try to pan and scan, you can see down this way. You can see something that looks like it's floating down the river, but it's not a rock. It's like moving.
Alright. I think that one's dead too.
Or at least not our problem.
But yeah, it's not our problem. So, can we do an autopsy? Do we want to know what these things were in case we run into more of them?
Does it have any valuables
It's
on it?
big and ugly, and does it have a loincloth or anything, or is it
If
just naked?
it's not human, it's
Yeah.
a necropsy.
That's true.
Is that
It's true.
That's very true.
So yeah.
Did you really eat all those?
Oh,
His
what?
taffy.
Oh,
No one wanted my tab.
Technicolor one, you got.
Technicolor shit.
Hey, it's good shit.
So you guys want to spend time trying to like sew this half two
Well,
half bodies?
No, we're
We
just.
just want to know, is it like
wanna know what-
lizard
Yeah.
or like a
I want
human
I just
or
want to know
troll?
if it's got any
or-
valuables on it.
Doesn't matter.
I kind of want to see see if
Poke it with a
my
stick.
eyes like, hey, what am I fighting?
Was it ape-like? Was it
Yeah.
bear-like? Was it
Any kind of
yeah?
description.
Was it redeemable?
They're-
So
they're-
Was it carrying anything
They
about
definitely were.
Was it redeemable?
They were giant-ish and humanoid-ish. They were not like animals or lizards.
Like ogre-ish?
Maybe ogre-ish. So definitely look like they look like bigger, muscular, like humanoids.
Okay. But you know, Egan would know it's not. They're not orcish.
No, they're not orc. So yeah, they probably could have been redeemed.
Did they have
I didn't have a
anything
chance to-
valuable on
That's
Gotcha.
rough, buddy.
Huh?
Did
Did
have
they
a
have
chance to
anything
even kill it.
valuable?
you were rushing up the
The
clock.
one that's there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, they attacked
The
us.
one that is there
I just grabbed
does
him to hold
have
him in place.
a necklace or like a piece of leather with a symbol, like an emblem on it, like a symbol on it.
Okay, yeah, I'm taking that,
Does that seem to be magical?
and I will look at it closer. Yeah, like what's
What
the
kind of
emblem?
Is it a religious emblem?
It's a 6-pointed star.
Yeah, what's what's the emblem?
Pentagram.
What does it look like? Like you don't have to tell me it's the emblem
Could be
of
a-
this,
you know,
but
could
like
be a
is
star
it
date.
eagle or is it a circle with a crescent moon in it?
It looks like a triangle with some kind of like decorative scribing over the top of it. So like the triangle is in the background, and there's like this curved kind
Is
of
the
like
triangle
symbols.
going down like this, or is it
Like that. The points up top.
point up top?
Is it silver?
It seems like metal, but it doesn't seem like a precious metal.
And it doesn't seem magical.
How would you know?
I mean, you can. The rules is written. You can tell if a thing is magical by just looking at it.
How?
Because it like faintly glows. You can. I can pull up the rule if you want, but I can cast identify if you want
Because
me
of
to
the
try and
superior
identify it.
nature of
So
the.
you're telling me you could just walk up to a sword and say that's a magic sword?
Yeah,
I thought you had to do detect magic.
Detect
for that.
magic or
I can. I can pull up the rule if you want, but
Yeah, that
well,
would
you
be
could.
helpful.
You'd have to investigate. I think. wouldn't you?
well, it says.
Well, I know what is it. If you hit a sword against like a piece of stone and it chips, it's no. But if it doesn't, magic done. Right.
If the stone chips.
No,
Yeah.
with sword chips.
The sword. Well, if the sword chips.
Okay.
If the
So,
sword chips, it's
what
not
else are we doing
magical.
now?
If the stone chips, it is.
Done.
Yeah. Walking the bridge.
There's my magic item test.
Yeah.
My detect
Egan
magic.
starts to walk across the bridge. How far do you want to go?
Far as I can.
All right.
Does the bridge look like it's in good
Too late.
condition?
Doesn't matter.
It's kind of, it looked
Egan's
like
walking.
only one person could cross at a time. He said.
This is in the Dungeon Master's Guide section on magic items.
As Egan gets to here,
Breakfast is.
give me a
keeping an eye
perception
on
check.
it. Breakfast is keeping an eye on it too.
Whatever a magic item's appearance, handling the item is enough to give a character a sense that something is extraordinary about it. Discovering a magic item's properties isn't automatic, however.
So is there something extraordinary about it?
So it's up to you if you want to use that rule, but that is.
Yeah.
Or I could ritual cast identify and just see if it's a rock or not.
It's a rock.
A rock.
They painted
Roll a
it.
perception check again.
$14.
Alright, you feel and you hear the boards starting to, like, that one like cracked underneath your foot.
We might need to fly
Give me a
over the
perception check.
bridge.
On myself over here.
Oh, jeez, I might have to.
Well, you don't want that
14.
much.
14?
I'm 120 pounds.
You don't see, you don't hear what happened,
I'm
but
like-
something happened.
Okay.
And you make it over there.
Exactly.
Okay.
How does that work if I do that?
Not
How far across is it? About,
About 75
75 feet across.
So I,
Give
can
him
I wave you guys, like wave them down and kind of let them know it was.
Hello, I'm over here, by myself,
And then two more of those giant monsters come out from behind the
I got him.
Oh no, the fighter is next to the two monsters
Yeah.
who are on the other side of a bridge from the
How much
ranged
do you weigh?
casters.
A lot.
Bob was gonna tie his 50-foot rope around his waist. Anybody else have a rope?
It's not gonna cross
I
there.
mean, I have a rope.
How wide is the gap?
75 feet.
Mine's the
I had
gap.
100
Mind the
feet.
gap.
the gap.
Mind the
Can I
gap.
more 50?
I don't know how much high.
Okay, so everybody's gonna. You guys are gonna
Top.
carefully try to cross this bridge.
Carefully
right?
across the bridge.
Okay, you guys can make it across the bridge.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, great.
Breakfast is like, fuck that bridge.
Yeah, we're just.
What's up, Eeg?
Eek.
Eek.
What's up, Eeg?
Eek for sure.
All right, so you guys make it
So
across.
was this because that was heavy? Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh,
You're carrying a great sword now. I mean, come on.
Got
a lot of weight on you.
How much does your character weigh? I weigh 120 pounds.
don't worry.
I have a skinny boy.
The
All right.
bridge doesn't even notice you.
Dying does that to a person.
What if you have
The wind makes it creep.
does Featherfall make your weight less?
No.
Make
No,
your
I think
way.
it's
No, you fall
No.
at.
Just fall
I was just
like
wondering, like, if you were to like Featherfall yourself and then cross a bridge, would that help reduce your
that.
weight?
It would help if the bridge fell
If you
for
fell-
you.
I don't
Yeah,
think
if the bridge-
rules is written. I don't think so. But as a DM, I can only allow it because like you're spending a spell slot to cross a bridge.
I don't want to like
Well,
type
if
over
the
it.
feather fall causes you to fall at what 10 feet per turn,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? So what is the normal gravitation?
Although
60.
to be fair, weight actually
No.
has nothing to do with
It's not
how
60.
fast you fall. It's all
Your
air
first, the
resistance.
first turn,
Uh-huh.
if you're falling, is 500 feet.
Terminal
And mass.
velocity.
Is it?
No, mass
In
doesn't
the rules is written, they go, your first
Yeah,
6
if you put
seconds
a
you're free
feather and a
falling is
rock in a
500
vacuum,
feet
they'll drop at the
immediately.
same
Yeah.
rate. It's the wind resistance.
Because mass.
And, there,
yeah.
and then it says, and then it's 500 feet
Gravity is a constant
every
force.
6 seconds.
I should have gone. What's it called? The
So you get
mutant
terminal velocity.
where you can get like manta
Yeah.
wings
I don't know if that's
built
correct.
in.
That'd be cool, okay.
Because
You can glide.
You don't
That'd be
fall
awesome. That'd be
sorts of
awesome monk that you're fighting and you got
that
like,
can you
plays
guys-
air
Like little
resistance.
flap, like a
flap.
flying squirrel. Like,
Take the people off of that, terrain.
can that be a like a armor? Like,
That's why a
flying
person,
squirrel?
if a person is diving
Mithril
straight
squirrel
down,
armor.
like a
the person
ninja, like a
driving
ninja,
a
you know,
vampire.
like
yeah,
They have
yeah.
the same mass, but they fall at different speeds.
I guess you could like reflavor. That's
Because
how
of the
that's
greater
your monk
air
fall.
resistance,
Your
yeah.
slow fall for monk is that.
So it's
But
pretty
the
interesting
gravitational
actually.
acceleration.
You can
on
have
both of
two
them is the same.
like
This
identical
is why we're trying-
balls.
don't
One
mix
is hollow,
physics
one is
into
not.
D&D.
You drop them.
No.
Fall at the
Yeah.
same rate.
It's-
Oh, there's that.
You start overthinking your.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it won't even make sense.
That's George there.
George, this is it's his new disguise. It's Roger's
no,
new
no,
disguise.
it's George Bush.
Ah.
You know, sometimes I tell jokes are just for me.
That's a bad robbery.
Be neg-
He's taking
that's
his own-
negative inspiration.
Give me back.
That coin.
So there's a little bit of mix of digital and realism.
There you go. Good.
Crafted and well as 3D printed. and
Dusty,
digital.
the top view, down view looking fantastic.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of everything on that one.
Great.
Oh, do you want the ugly guy over there?
Evidently we're known.
When I push off a
That
cliff.
looks-
So it looks like this guy's.
You called him ugly.
Here.
Your words.
No,
not
I
mine.
called him ugly.
That's his ugly son.
Your words, not mine.
Did we just murder a family?
Pretty sure that's
They were out on a family picnic and we just came in.
This is your king.
So
Your
you see
words,
the
not
far
mine.
side where you see like a bear, like, you know,
Oh,
and the hunter shoots him and then they pose him like this.
Yeah, yeah.
The taxidermy.
best one was the
That's
boneless
in
chicken
wood,
farms.
Yeah.
Those are your words, not mine.
Nervous little dogs
Is it
preparing for their day.
23-3.
Or
Or
the
dogs standing next to the espresso machine.
or the school for gifted.
That's
children.
my favorite one where he's
Push
pushing
and
on the
kill.
pole.
That's the best.
Or the
Classic.
two cavemen like sitting
Well,
around the food.
that was a
Don't-
quick
Gronk,
usage of
don't
my
eat
brand new
parsley.
bridges.
It's just
Whoa,
for
can you-
decoration.
There's
Whoa, whoa,
15
whoa,
other
whoa,
They're like
bridges
the two
along
cavemen
this.
Is
around
that
like
loin?
a big slab of meat. Gronk, don't eat parsley. It's just for decoration.
What is that?
It's like it's a Far Side comment.
Our side. It's just for decoration.
This comic is so classic. Yeah. Just the one panel.
There's the cowboy and he's like riddled with arrows. He's like, yeah, Clem, I hurt, but it's a good kind of hurt.
So you
Ooh,
guys,
it's moving.
it's like the bridge is all up in here, and you guys work your way across now, and you'll be able to find like a trail and a path that ends up coming down, down to here. So you guys, Egan was going first. Can be down here. Now this is a lot bigger than what you see here, so this is not to scale.
Okay.
Okay, so, and in fact, I couldn't figure out how to make it right. So it's supposed to be like more elongated too. Like this water is longer this way. But
Imagination.
It's moving.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
so it looks a little bit cool. So, what
can
you
we see
guys?
the waterfall?
The waterfall is here. So no, you can't. Actually,
Where's your 3D printed
hold
waterfall?
on, hold on. Maybe I have a. I think maybe I
The
can.
water effect?
I think I
Fog
can do
effect.
a.
Get a hose and
Here's your damn waterfall.
here's your damn waterfall.
Hang on, I got an idea.
Destroys the TV.
All right, I got a crafter idea. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh, like the bottom of the falls.
Take some water.
There you go.
Here we go.
Water
Here we go.
pail.
Crafter idea.
Okay, that's like the mist from the waterfall.
There you go. There you go. There's a waterfall.
Let us spray.
Spray.
I'll get the light blue paint.
I don't want a salad.
Oh, it went on the.
So there's a waterfall. They're good?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, DM.
Not bad for on the spot.
That's pretty
When
impressive.
the Pope came
Okay,
to Los Angeles,
and
they sold
it
Pope
looks
sprinklers.
so
I think it's
It
just a
looks
piece
so
of
good.
yellow.
Sorry, you
It looks like there's
Look at that.
water sprinklers.
It totally looks like it. That's really good.
Told you. Told you, bitch,
From
it's a
above
waterfall.
on the screen, it totally looks like water.
Why you guys gotta doubt me?
I believed you from the
Because it looks
start.
like a piece of useless fluff.
Look on the live stream. It looks like a waterfall.
Wait, we're talking about the story? Or?
Yeah.
All right. So, Egan, what's your passive perception?
This, even though
Oh, is he like waiting
14.
for everybody?
What'd you say?
14.
14. Yeah. When you get there, you see like a little dock that kind of is like going out into the water, and you see a little. We see like a boat there, tied up to it.
When we get there, I
And
christen
then-
the dock just be what's up.
What's up, Doc?
Oh, come on.
And then what you see over here, roll an active perception.
Not that you've done this.
And once you guys figure out what order you guys are going down single file down this little goat trail.
I'm hanging with
I mean, I was kind of
my paladin buddy.
Flying.
16.
Yeah. Oh.
Make sure the
I can go next.
I am within
Where are you flying?
within the
to?
aura.
Like fly over the lake and
Where's
everything?
Chrome?
You scratch my
I can
back,
go
I
next.
scratch
Chrome.
You see
Chrome.
over here,
And you get me next to
Um,
him, too. He's-
like
he needs
basically kind of
help.
like protruding out from
See?
the like cliff wall. You see some
And lock
some
these
actual stacked stones,
Okay.
and what appears to be like a set of double doors.
And not just because he's
Are
my
the
friend.
double doors
You can go in
submerged,
front of
or are
me.
they?
The bottom
Not
of
just
the
his
door
legs
is
Not just
looks
his
like
legs
it's
torn.
underwater.
Okay,
Hang on,
but
who's-
like,
Who do we
That's
assuming they
my
could be
familiar.
opened,
Yeah.
they.
Yeah, it's not, the water's not to like the top of the door.
This
Like
is
you can, looks like you can see what you think might be most of the door, unless they're like King Kong sized doors.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, big old.
And then you also notice
old
kind of like along the water, like a few things kind of like sticking a couple of feet out of the water.
Like pillars.
Almost like pillars.
Peelers.
Um,
Pillars.
but you don't know exactly why. But it just seems like there's a few small. They're not really big pillars. They're like more smaller, like maybe like around this big around.
Okay.
From the top, they just kind of like look flattish on top, but you see them. They kind of look like make a line
Like
coming.
like almost like it would have been an entryway
water,
to.
But it's
last
coming
24
from.
hours.
But it, like the doors
So
are
we get a
here. Looks like they
gas
open
station.
in and go this way.
At the beginning of the
These
day.
8
dots
hours
coming
in,
out this
maybe
way.
7 hours in.
Alright, okay.
Do
Okay.
you want me to recast
And
it?
then you see another dot there.
Because I can.
Okay.
So it's kind of
I also
like
have tiny
coming. Looks like almost as if it was coming from the shore, like making a dotted line out.
Do we all see this? Or just
No.
No, I see it.
And you guys
I'm
can't
sure.
see through the water, so
Use one
pretend
small
like you don't see anything underneath the water. You just see like light shimmering across the top because it's dark and murky.
We need to solve the puzzle to drain the lake.
Okay.
I don't want to go
There you go,
into
drain
the
lake.
water.
And then the river is over there. Is the river?
So we go in the bag of holding.
Okay. They go in the bag of holding.
But
Put you in the bag of holding and I go in the water.
All right, so what you guys want to do? There's a boat there.
I'll stay
how big's
out
the
here
boat?
and watch. I'll keep watch.
How many people could fit in the boat? Let me reword that.
The boat's made for like you could probably squeeze 6 in.
Is this gonna be like the chicken fox
Puzzle.
puzzle.
Who's gonna kill
So
them?
where's the doors, the big doors that we saw?
If she
They're
comes back to
over-
tell
yeah,
you, she says they're over
yeah.
here.
Okay.
Yeah, so once I see that stuff, I would like circle back and
I'll shoot a message
and
say,
let
"Come
them-
here." I pull up my copper wire.
Why don't we just
So-
walk
so from
around,
what you-
why don't we
so
just
what you-
walk around the lake to the doors?
What you've been told about, the like the knight's tomb, that's probably like the entrance to.
yeah, it's an interest to
Um,
something anyway.
Give me an investigation check.
Me?
No, Roderick.
Okay.
Where am I? 9.
Roderick's like, why can't we just like walk around the lake and walk over that way? And Roderick, as you look, you guys were just coming down like a really like skinny like pathway
Trail.
that was like stuck against like a cliff, kind of coming down. It's not like you're on like a big white beach or anything. And past the dock area, which there is a little bit of like shoreline there, with like the trees and bushes have been cleared, and then it looks like the trees kind of start up again. So it doesn't look like they're like it's like just a beach path all the way over. But if you want to go and look better, maybe you could find something. But from where you're standing
I'm
right
not
there,
very perceptive.
yeah,
I
from
don't
where
know if
from
I
where
should-
from where you're standing, you're still kind of like coming down. And you're trying to look past everybody. Like you don't really like see like a trail or another thing on the other side of Egan.
Well, if you want to use the boat and it holds 6 people, Breakfast and Innocence are flying anyway. They don't need to be in the boat.
Looks like it would be comfortable for 4, but you guys could probably get 6 in there and not sink it.
Ooh, we put some behind it and they kick it like a motor, you know?
Oh, you're the fast one. You're the dash.
incredible.
Yeah, can't you walk
Kick your
on
feet in
water
the water and
essentially?
kick it.
Not yet.
Oh.
I want to run on water so bad.
I can levitate myself. You can just tow me behind you.
Wait, can you pull us on water?
The dread pirate robbers have come for your soul. Just tie a little thread too. I'll do a fog cloud.
So
Let's take
Uh,
the boat, go over the.
So you're gonna Innocence and not Cutie, but
Breakfast.
are gonna go fly around. So
Yeah, we flew around
You
and,
flew.
and we came back and told you about
Yep.
that this is where we need to go. There's some double doors there.
do you want to wait or do you want to come come
I don't
with?
think so.
don't
It doesn't
wanna
look like
go
it. I
in the
can't
water.
land over there
in
necessarily,
the boat?
right?
I'm like fingering the helm of teleportation as we're in the boat, like I'm ready to teleport out.
Maybe we should take the
It's-
helm from you.
Yeah, he's.
Hang on,
I don't want you to
turn
just,
this
like,
off for a
bleed.
second.
He's
'cause
like-
I'm missing
Okay.
something.
You can tell Locke is like on the verge of panic, like even
Do you-
being by the water.
Do you want to ride Breakfast? Okay. I'll let
Should we
Breakfast
blindfold
carry
him?
you.
Should we
Oh, that would be even worse. He is not happy to be by the water.
Yeah, no, you can. I'm pretty sure because Breakfast can carry enough weight. Like
It's only death. It's just a
you
step.
can hang on with Breakfast.
Here, what's your AC? I'll stand next to you.
Do you have any memories of the?
No, I don't want to be. It's not the armor class. It's the water.
Oh, no, in case you try to do something crazy, I can stop you.
When you perished, do you have any memories of that time? What happened to your soul, etc. Before you came back?
It's not the after that's the scary part. It's the
It's
dying part that's the scary part.
Yeah.
After, not that bad.
Do you remember after?
We haven't discussed this. I realize.
That's why I'm asking.
Perhaps later.
Okay. Well, I'm interested.
Yes.
It's probably not the right time to bring it
Yeah,
up.
maybe not the maybe.
I know, right?
Maybe once we.
Look, if he confronts this fear, maybe he can conquer it.
I'm trying
I mean, it looks like we might have to go underwater. How are we going to solve that problem?
Well, those
Breathe
double
in
doors
water.
are.
Bring me back a rock from the inside, and I will teleport you.
Wait, if you breathe, isn't the issue you're just scared you can't breathe underwater, but if you can breathe
I
underwater?
died when I had water breathing on underwater.
Oh.
But there's those double
Because
doors
he was
that
chewed in
don't
half
go
or
underwater.
something. You know?
Yes.
Not
Because you don't know what's down there.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
For some
In the
precisely.
murky depths.
In the murky. Whoa! Don't say that. Do not say that. Do not say the words murky.
If we
depths.
need
It's
to, I
okay,
can like
it's
I
okay.
can let it, I can hold him. You know,
No.
I'll help you out. Be a big old hug. And take
Put him
me.
in your bag.
Oh, that would be.
That's what I said. Take you to the bag of holding.
Do not put me in no bag of holding.
Well,
That
Okay, I'll
would
put
be
you in
scared.
the arms of holding. You know.
That would not go well.
What are you more scared of, the bag of holding or the water?
Yes.
Wait, are you threatening him?
Just, I can teleport. That's what this is for. I have dimensional.
Yeah, making us do double
I
the work.
cast minor illusion to make it look like you can see the bottom of the lake and there's just starfish. It's okay.
Oh. You don't know what I died. You don't remember what I died to, do you?
He wasn't there right now.
He was. Well, he wasn't. His brother was.
No, it wasn't. It was the big crab things.
It was the Otiug, the big mouth tentacle thing that kind of looks like
A starfish?
a giant starfish.
He just made it worse.
Ugh. Give me dragons any day. Do
Yes.
not send me underwater. Do not do it. Do not cross my arms.
Man, good thing we're on a water camping.
No.
Okay, you guys have to go on a ship and dive down.
Nope. I am. Someone else can go. Locke.
Call your sister. Hey,
Locke will
you're
sit this
taking
one
over.
out. Locke will sit this one.
Heck's taking over for a few sessions.
So you guys want to get in the boat?
I will reluctantly.
Yeah.
I will sit in the center of the boat and just kind of like blinders on.
It's gonna be okay.
What's
I can be in
the
the boat. It's
so-
fine. It's fine. It's
I'll
fine.
be like, we'll be right near you, like reassuring you, like, hey, if anything happens, we'll grab you right up. No worries. You're okay.
We're gonna
You're
grab you
okay.
right
I'm going to cast Calm Emotions.
Oh!
Here we go.
Finally, my this paladin spell can come in useful. I'm going to cast Calm Emotions.
Does that help with frightened?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'll willingly fail
I mean-
to save and just kind of like,
Wait, if you have heroism too.
oh my god.
Row your boat.
Just don't look at it. Just don't look at the water.
I'll sit next to you. That way, if anything happens,
Calm
I'll
blue ocean.
help you.
More than 6,000 feet over there
Over where?
to get to the doors?
No, it's not that far.
6,000 feet?
Yeah.
6,000
That's
feet?
a mile.
Yeah.
For the sake of what?
Slightly over a mile.
Yeah.
By some standards, yes.
No, it's not 6,000 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
you
I
can
can,
choose
I
to
can
fail
fly
the saving
10
throw.
minutes at 60
You can
feet
choose to
per,
fail the saving throw.
Yeah, I'll
per
choose to
turn,
fail.
which should be
Calm
6,000
emotions.
feet, right?
Are you gonna give him flying?
You can
No, I have
it's
fly.
only up to a minute
Oh.
though. You can
Yep.
suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. When
That's
the spell lands,
alright.
you can suppress
Would
effects
you like me to
consumed.
cast fly on you so you can fly
I
across?
do not want to spend all the party's resources.
Let's
I
just
will
go.
Be
He's-
okay,
Well, no.
just go.
Somebody,
More?
somebody's got to fly.
He's calm.
We can't all fit in the boat.
Yeah, no, you can.
She's fine.
Yeah.
One,
Yeah,
two,
I'm
three,
fine.
four,
Like,
five,
You
we're
fit
fine.
six.
So
We're gonna
there's
be
6
cramped,
fits.
but 6 of us can
And
sit
I
in
will
the
be
boat.
in the.
Yeah.
Should I get behind the boat and push?
Yes.
Do you have a swim speed?
I have a kick speed.
Alright, so you guys all get in
He
the
dashes
boat,
us all
and
the
you
way
head
across
towards
the
the
lake.
door.
Oh, I wish I could run on water because then I could just like push the boat really fast.
Center of
not
the
for, like-
boat, looking up.
That's not for like 4 more levels.
What a beautiful sky we have.
Alright, so you
I say we
guys
tie
are.
a rope to
going
Breakfast
in
Tail and have her tow us across there.
Yeah, that's fine.
What do we have to propel this boat? Are there oars or
Yeah,
paddles or
there's
something?
two oars. There's 2 oars in there, like
Where
2
did this boat come?
2 like
That is the
single
question.
like row.
Oh,
not
paddles,
like
paddles.
that.
Not oars,
Yeah.
paddles.
Oh no!
Mimic.
Oh
Sit
no!
in
Roll
it.
initiative.
Locke just teleports back to Waterdeep.
Nope.
Nope. Oh,
Not gonna
mimic.
do it.
Not today. Not
So Locke's
today.
getting not
No, but
getting
your
in the boat?
emotions are calm.
No, no,
Yes,
no.
it is.
I am
Okay, man,
calm.
it's fine. You all chill.
I'm
He
chill.
used calm emotion.
Oh, you use strong emotions to us? Oh,
Yes.
I missed that.
So it's basically any surprised, frightened, or
I am.
what is it?
I don't know.
Charmed. Charmed. It
Oh.
basically gives you you lose that effect.
Yep.
And he can purposely fail the saving throw, so he's calm,
I
not
am
upset anymore.
calm.
Okay.
And
And it's only good for a minute, and that's about it.
So there's 2 oars.
I will be.
Paddles,
I'll
there's 2
be okay
paddles.
for the next minute.
Who's gonna grab a paddle?
I've got one.
Okay.
Put me in the center.
So you guys are doing circles because there's only 1 paddle in the water. Okay.
No, no,
Got the other
1,
one.
2, 3, 4, 5. I guess are we all 6 getting in?
Yeah.
Yes.
They are.
And then Kenny and Breakfast.
I can do
you
the
guys
other
are
paddle.
flying?
Is there a space for them to
Fine,
land on the other
here's the
side?
paddle.
I tried to ask her. Is there a space that they can
Oh,
land
you
over
want a
by the
paddle?
I already
doors?
picked up a paddle, yeah.
It looks like there's just water all the way up to the
Yeah.
door.
Okay.
How are we gonna open it?
Well,
Well,
once you get there.
well,
then
I'm wondering what they're
we
going to
can
do
try
once we get there.
Well, I figure once the doors open, we can fly in there maybe somewhere.
Is there a little bit of the door above
The
the
door
water?
is in the
Because it's
above the water
yeah,
in the
it's-
cliff or below?
Aren't
As
you
she-
the
It's
roguish
almost
one that-
entirely above the water.
Alright.
Like they're like the bottom has some water. That's why I'm saying like once they're open, there's probably like
Maybe the
the
boat can
floor
go
is
through. Yeah.
just yeah.
Alright. Yeah, we'll find out when we get there.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, but aren't you the roguish one that might pick the lock that's on these doors
Right.
if there's a lock?
Are they locked?
That's
We don't know.
Well, I don't know. I don't even know which way they open. I haven't
Do we
been
have to
there.
say friend?
I haven't been there yet. I'm trying to just
Say
discern
friend.
what she's gonna do when she gets to the other
Right
side.
on.
We'll find out when we get. Let's cross
Okay.
that
Is that-
bridge.
is
when
that
we
I
what
get
just don't want you
Cross.
landing in a boat.
No,
we
I'm
crossed
not gonna land
that.
in
We
the
already
boat.
crossed that bridge.
Come do it.
We already crossed.
Okay.
Yeah, speak friend and enter.
Yeah.
Met on.
Well, what if it said speak enemy and enter?
I don't know what that means.
Frenemy.
I think we're probably already enemies. So.
All right, so you guys are rowing out there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
We're paddling, yes.
Row,
Paddling out.
row the boat.
So as you guys are you gonna try to like make the most direct line, or you guys want to go
Yes.
check out the river first?
Nope.
or-
Most
You
direct.
wanna go to the
Let's just
waterfall?
Go
No,
to
no, I'm not checking out any water.
So as you guys are coming along,
Is that the sound effect we make?
Initiative is.
Yeah, I know.
Tentacles come out of
There's
the water.
boat combat.
Bunch of gnomes coming.
you say you can't be surprised.
Nope.
Oh no.
Your passive is 22.
Yep.
So Lux Arminger is you got as you're rowing, or you're rowing, right? You're
Yeah.
rowing. As you're rowing, and Egan is rowing, and Locke is in the middle trying to like hold you.
Just
fuck, I don't
pretend that
wanna
this
be
isn't
here.
happening.
This is calming
We
him
are
down.
not on a boat.
And
We are
Skinny and
not
Breakfast are
on
kind
a
of like flying
boat.
over, like, "What's up, bitches?" The water seems calm. You know, the waterfall is making the waterfall noise.
Some
and
waves and ripples.
some ripples over there, and you can kind of hear some of the water kind of going against the canyon walls as the river's going. But it's almost like you have, I mean, you know, Spider-Man No Way Home just came out, so you got like your tinglies go, wait a minute, and you see like a dark shadow fly up and come up into the boat. So give me the order you guys are all sitting.
Put Locke in the very center, and Locke is rowing.
You don't have to use that. Just put yourselves in a like a two
A
by
boat
two in
formation.
a two
He's
side by
just
side
squeezing in the middle,
There's
I'm
a
in the
boat.
front.
in the center as much as.
How
I
does
can
that look
do.
on the webcam? The overhead cam.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Just
gonna
like
look
a
very
boat.
good.
So you need to put Egan on one side and
And
Lux on the
myself
other
on the
because they're
other, yeah.
rowing.
Okay, you guys are probably in the back.
And they need to be in the middle on the
Yeah,
side.
So Egan, hang on. Here's Egan. Lux is over here.
So if this is your side,
Yeah,
you
but
need
we
him
have
on
to be
him
sort
on a
of
side.
opposite
You need
because
him on a
Yeah.
side.
One's
otherwise.
okay.
In the middle.
Rowing.
Fine in the middle.
Right front, back.
Yeah, yeah. And then
Put
Chrome in the
the-
begin.
Locke would be
Okay.
right.
Locke would like
in the middle.
squeeze in the middle.
He's
I
in the
am-
middle
yeah.
between
He can't
the two
squeeze.
rowers.
Well, there's
If
six.
you
It's
want,
2-2-2, right?
You could lay
Squeeze.
prone in between there,
Can I
but
get
that's
up?
not an
Yep.
actual
Oh,
seat.
there I am.
Yep, prone in between.
Lay prone. Okay.
Pretending
Guys,
as
me and you
anywhere
are-
else.
And I guess as I
There we
sense
go.
this and see this, I'll say, guys, we got incoming.
Oh no.
Hammer!
No, no.
Not
Your
the
hammer broke?
hammer.
What?
That's so sad.
Hammer time.
Do we got super
That's
glue?
bullshit.
Alright.
Bullshit. Yeah, did you
If we
just
split
get
back
Okay, there's my new quest.
Your new weapon
Oh,
quest.
Remember we talked about that? Yeah. We gotta go.
What-
I need to go
Steel
find
crossbow
a
example
warlock
that.
inspired.
What's your save
A living.
bonus
You need to find like a
for
living
war?
weapon.
I need a living warhammer for this cleric now, or for this paladin.
You know what you could do
Oh,
is like
man.
magnetize it, and then you have multiple other ones, and you magnetize those, and you can switch out.
So here's what happens: is
What's your save for?
Lux,
Yeah.
you see this shadow.
That's
And
10
before you
wisdom
can do
save.
or say anything,
Oh,
you see
To not be
water just
scared
splash up.
shitless.
And you see like this tentacle reach up out of the water.
Oh no.
And
Okay.
as you look at it, you hear, and you turn to look, and you see another one on the other side of the boat.
Row!
And this is where we will pick up next time.
Ah.
Well, I guess we're going back to Waterdeep.
Release the
Uh,
Kraken.
On
Yeah.
Bloodlines Power.
Well, you can technically.
Power.
Wait, you can
Thanks for
technically
saving
auto
everybody.
teleport
We'll
to
see
anywhere
you
you can
guys
see too.
in 2 weeks.
Yeah, but
You can pull all of us in the dock.
yeah, but would he
Thanks,
think to
everybody.
do that?
Yeah.
I mean, he's like, land, go.